Gregorio! Antonio.
Die Europäische Zentralbank legte den Referent.
This is the Opie and Anthony channel.
And now, a show the likes of which America's never seen. So appalling, so offensive, yet so entertaining.
It's not your normal show.
Beamed from satellites in space down to you every single day.
What planet are we living on?
It's the Opie and Anthony show with Opie.
We're experts, and we already know this is going to be great radio, so shut the fuck up.
And Anthony.
I live in a big house, I make a lot of money, and I fuck attractive girls.
And little Jimmy.
I don't even like an R opening. It sounds like a little...
You dang over there, don't listen to dang over there.
Stop with that shit.
And now, here they are. Why am I introducing these buffoons? I'm William Shatner, goddammit.
But enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
Woo! Good morning, everyone.
Did you, you turned his...
Out of habit, right? I turned on little Jim Norton's microphone.
Aw, well, Jimmy's not here today. He'll be in tomorrow, I think.
I believe so,
Doing some
yes.
Tonight Show stuff.
Whoa, very cool.
The Tonight Show, starring Jay Leno.
Actually,
with Jim Norton.
51 years ago, it was Johnny Carson's show for the first time.
Johnny.
There you go.
Wow, there's a little trivia for you.
Right off the bat.
Oh, boy. We like to give you a little trivia in the morning, so you got something to take to work with.
Sure.
You know, you buy the water cooler. Hey, did you know that 51 years ago today, Johnny Carson debuted on The Tonight Show?
And then hopefully you get smacked in the face for being such a nerd.
Get fucking beat up in the copy room.
Get beat up by a whole bunch of motorcyclists.
Yeah, or that.
Just for giving a little tidbit.
Yeah.
Or maybe bumping a bike. That's a sick fucking story, man. But you know what? I'm thinking the Asian driver.
There's a few things at play here with that story. Here in New York, apparently on the West Side Highway, nice big stretch of road.
Yes.
Up on the west side of New York City. And this guy's in an SUV. He's got his wife and his young child in the back seat.
Wasn't it a Range Rover?
It was in a Range Rover.
We were just talking about
enough,
Range Rovers.
Just chatting about that
Well,
yesterday.
we talking about Land Rovers. And are they the same thing? I still don't know.
Yes, I know. It's very mysterious.
Thank you.
Very vague. It's very Iraqian.
So he was in a Range Rover.
In a Range Rover.
This video's everywhere.
Yeah, the video's been viral, as they say.
Sure.
And he's driving along on the West Side Highway, and a bunch of these motorcyclists come up around him. Now, let's get this straight. There are bikers,
right,
which are mostly biker-type dudes on Harleys,
right,
you know, that are out for a ride. And then there's these guys. They're predominantly, in New York, these gangs of black guys on crotch rockets, on rice burners.
I saw him on Sunday.
Yeah, yeah.
I saw him flying down Broadway, and everyone just stopped doing what they were doing, because in New York City, most people don't look around.
Right.
It has to be something special. And on Sunday, it was something special. All of a sudden, you're like, what the fuck? It was hundreds of them, just blowing lights. They just took over Broadway.
You want to see crazier guys, you won't see a crazier person than a black guy on a rice burner. They drive insane.
And this happened on Sunday, right?
Yeah.
So I'm assuming it happened right after I saw them pass on Broadway. They were probably heading toward the West Side Highway, off Broadway.
Yep.
What a sight to see, though.
Huge.
It comes upon you like it's a swarm of bees.
That's what it sounds like, yeah.
It starts off with just one, and all of a sudden,
they're all over.
And then, of course, you know, it's a perfect storm, because now you got an Asian driver.
Asian driver.
But see, you're not really allowed to say Asians drive shitty.
No, you can't.
I mean, you can't do that on regular radio. We could do it here on satellite still.
And my personal observations is anytime I'm driving through Queens on the expressway and someone's fucking up by the numbers in a vehicle, I pull up next to them, and lo and behold, 8 times out of 10, it's an Asian driver.
Right. And these guys are all together. It's kind of like a mob.
Yeah.
It's a mob mentality. I'm not saying in a way where they're going to do harm, but in this case, they ended up doing harm. And and Oh God! We're watching the video again. Sorry.
This guy,
he's in the car with his wife and his very young child.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. So,
and then this one of the guys on the motorcycles gets in front of him on the West Side Highway, and this is all filmed with one of the motorcyclists' helmet cams.
Well, this is where the filming starts.
Right.
That's why I have questions. But go ahead.
Apparently, the SUV, from what I'm hearing, and it isn't on the video earlier, the SUV had inadvertently cut off one of the motorcyclists.
Right.
And that might have driven the other motorcyclist that we see when the tape starts to get in front of the SUV, and he jams on his brakes.
To fuck with him a little bit.
He turns around, looks back, and jams on his brakes, at which point the SUV hits the rear tire of that motorcyclist.
Holy
They all
fuck.
stop, and now 20 to 30 of the motorcyclists gather around this guy's SUV with their bikes, and I guess start tormenting and taunting him.
Correct.
He's got his wife and young child in the car. He then hits the gas, runs over some of the motorcycles, and now he's down the West Side Highway, and the chase starts.
And when he ran over some of the motorcyclists, he broke one of the guy's legs.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Now you got.
You think the motorcyclists at that point are going to go, okay?
Yeah. Let
That's
him go.
Good. Let him go. We made our point, and you know maybe we went too far. And poor Harry over here has a broken leg. No, of course not.
Now you get what amounts to
a frenzy,
a mini mission on GTA 5, because this guy is now driving down the West Side Highway, being chased by what amounts to 100 motorcycles down the West Side Highway, and they are all gaining on him, and now they're surrounding him as he's driving.
Yes.
This continues down the highway. They really have no recourse, the motorcycles, at this point, because he's in a Range Rover. There's not much they can do at that point.
Well, why didn't he stay on the highway?
Exactly. He makes a fatal mistake. Well, not fatal, but a injurious mistake.
What, he thought he could get to his house or something? Because he got off the West Side Highway, and that's where when all hell broke loose.
He gets off the West Side Highway. He gets stuck in traffic. He's then surrounded again. One of the motorcyclists gets off of his bike, takes his helmet off, and bashes in his driver's side window. That's where the video ends, because apparently the guy knew better not to video as they dragged him out of the window and punched him a bit.
Well, they got that video.
Oh, they do?
I'm sure.
I haven't seen that one.
I was surprised
I'm sure they do.
I was surprised they uploaded this video.
Yeah, they kind of,
because it's one guy, he knows he has the video, and he goes, oh, I got to put this on YouTube.
Even though it's incriminating, sometimes it's just too cool not to put up, hence your Chrysler building video.
Ooh, I get to tweet that today now. Every time one of my videos is mentioned, I have to tweet it because people are like, what Chrysler
as heard
building
today.
video? Right. Yeah, but the guy couldn't help himself. He put it on YouTube.
Yeah.
But you got to think that he's got video of the Asian guy getting the shit beat out of him.
Getting beat up a little bit.
Man, the helmet goes right through the window.
Oh, yeah.
They drag him out, supposedly, and then they beat him right in front of his family.
They worked him over a bit. This is, it's GTA, though, right?
Oh, yeah.
But it really does make no sense that he got off the highway.
Why get off the highway, you dummy?
Drive as fast as you can down the West Side Highway.
As fast as you can.
And do a little swervy.
Wait for a cop.
A little swervy to the left, a little swervy to the right. That'll keep them off you a little bit.
It goes right to 95. In 15 minutes, you're in the suburbs.
Right.
They're not gonna, you know what I mean?
You could take a highway all the way up to Maine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to go through one toll booth.
He was a dummy for getting off the road.
Right.
I mean, if anything taught us in GTA 5, you don't get off the highways like that when maybe you're being chased by the cops.
Never.
You got 3 stars on you. You got to fucking goose it and try to lose them.
I would have made it to that to the toll booth. Near that bridge there, near the Henry Hudson. I forgot the name of the damn.
Oh, good. So the toll takers could go, your registration's expired. As they beat you.
I'd rip right through the gate, because then now you're getting the stars like GTA.
You need stars at that point.
You need a couple stars.
You need the helicopters.
And now, if you do a couple other maneuvers, then you get the helicopters. And then, you know what? The motorcycle guys aren't going to beat the shit out of you.
Right.
There's a speed trap right by where he got off the highway, where there's always cops there.
Well,
always.
That's why I questioned,
Yeah, what are you going to do?
I got to be careful, but,
You got to.
Those people.
Sometimes.
Those people sometimes might not be thinking clearly when they're on a roadway.
Yeah.
They think clearly in other arenas, like, I don't know, like Thank you. Yes, I was going to say
good.
the math class. Yes.
Yes. Great work ethic.
Sciences.
Science. The sciences.
Technologies.
But something happens when they get on a road. That's all I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
It's been my experience over the years.
My experience.
Oh, my God.
All decision-making goes south.
A little bit.
Yeah. So that's a big story now. And there's people in both camps. I guess avid motorcyclists.
Hey, which video were you referring to, by the way? Because I have two.
Oh, actually, I like the one that shows the complete climb.
Oh, okay.
Because that's a little more.
But should I tweet the other one just as a?
You know what? Right. As an aside.
Okay, back to this. Sorry.
Let's say you had tweeted and uploaded a video about, or you uploaded a video on YouTube about you using a slingshot, ricochets off and hits you in the head.
Right.
Then you'd also put up the one that shows it's fake.
Okay. And by the way, everyone was not buying the Sal thing.
Sal's dumb story.
They're all convinced that Sal got caught.
Pants on fire.
And was trying to, save face.
Yeah.
But anyway. Did we put this video up on our Facebook page? Everyone has seen it, I guess.
It's all over the news. Yeah.
There is a level of dum-dum associated with this radio show, and we got to, cater to those people. So go to our Facebook page. In a few minutes, we'll have that video linked for you.
If you're going to run over...
The one we're talking about, the motorcycle thing, by the way.
If you're going to run over an entire motorcycle gang... and you're in a car, you keep driving as fast as you can. Drive to Connecticut, past Connecticut.
Keep going.
Dude,
keep going.
And then
to Vermont.
And then just make a left somewhere and start heading to L.A.
A cabin in New Hampshire.
Just make a left.
Yes.
Yeah. You got a wide open road for many states.
Right.
Find some snow cover abandoned car to hide in for a while.
Exactly.
Know when I would stop? When I ran out of gas.
Right.
I don't know why. You're right. This guy got off the highway and he's stuck at a red light.
Terrible move.
In the city.
There's no fucking way.
You're not going to get off and be... Yeah, it's not like GTA. Unless you want to drive on the sidewalks and run people over. And in GTA, that traffic wouldn't have mattered. You just go up the sidewalk, you run a few people over, make the turn, and then you find one of those fucking car spray places, and you lose them.
Of course, we all know that.
My strategy would be to crash into things until my car was on fire and jump out and hope it blows up around the people chasing me.
Them. Yes, that's a good strategy.
I'm going to strongly suggest that the driver of the Range Rover started the whole thing.
Oof. He cut some guy off.
He did a stupid move.
I'm sure.
And I'm not even thinking on purpose.
But I don't think he hurt anyone.
But you start panicking when you're on a road and there's a million motorcycles all around you.
You just got to fucking drive.
And they get a little cocky because they're all together as one unit.
These gangs of roving motorcycle guys like this on the crotch rockets, they love pulling little stunts. They love gang up. They like the intimidation factor on the road. And they fuck around. They stop traffic on highways. They do some fucking burnouts and shit, make a lot of smoke.
How about the wheelie down the highway?
Oh, it's crazy.
You've seen that, right?
Oh, yeah.
I have an anxiety attack when that shit happens. I'm like, why would you do that?
Crazy. Standing up on their bikes. Standing up on, the rear pegs with the bike straight up in the air, doing fucking 80 down the expressway.
I like the free show, but, man, I get a little stressed out.
Ooh. I just like watching them on ridiculousness because it never ends well.
No. I like that show.
It's pretty good.
He figured out the clip show.
It's people hurting themselves.
Somebody needed to figure out the clip show, and Rob did.
I don't like how wiggerish he is.
Well,
and some of his guests are like, every time I turn it on, why is that Street Bike Tommy guy on? He's too old and fat to be an extreme guy.
I don't know. I just, Rob has ignored that we've even talked to him.
Yeah, I know.
We want him on our show. This show's perfect for him. Maybe he doesn't need us, but
I do like watching.
He doesn't even
people
acknowledge that we're trying to get him on the show ever.
I like how it's become sheer comedy. But most of the times, I guess the people aren't dying.
Most.
But I bet they're pretty fucked up. And it's like a big, goofy joke that you laugh at, that somebody's leg probably popped through their knee, hyperextended, and changed their life.
Yeah, there's usually no confirmation that they're not paralyzed from the neck down.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Ryan's got some more info on this thing, the motorcycle thing. Go ahead, Ryan in the Bronx.
What's up, dudes?
Hey.
They punctured his tire the second time they stopped him, so I think that was an issue, man, that he was going flat, so he couldn't keep going.
What do you mean the second time? Meaning when he was at the light?
No, they surrounded him, then when he ran over the second time.
They got him, they got him over here again.
Yeah.
Oh, they stopped him twice?
They stopped him twice, and then he took off again, and then he got stuck in traffic. But when they stopped him here, you're saying right there that they punctured his tire?
Oh, he hung up.
Oh, well, I'd drive on the flat. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, well, we all know you could drive on the flat.
Drive on that flat.
GTA again.
Oh, yeah. You'll weave a little back and forth, but you could keep it steady.
And your car's going to smoke a little bit, but you still got some time.
Yeah, no
to
problem.
get a few things done before it really goes on fire and explodes.
That moving vehicle is your only shelter at that point. It has to be moving, and him getting off was terrible.
I would have grabbed my little kid.
Yeah.
Pushed one of those fuckers off their bikes.
Yeah.
Leave the wife behind.
Grab the bike.
I would assume they wouldn't hurt her.
Is that part of the mission? You got to save the kid?
And I would just jump on one of these fucking bikes.
Hey, what are you doing?
And then I would find the nearest ramp.
Yeah.
And jump over some shit.
Okay, look at
Get a fucking stunt bonus in the mix.
Fuck yeah.
Hopefully you pass a plank of wood that's diagonally perched.
Just a convenient ramp that's set up. Maybe, a construction site with a 2x6 over a barrel.
It's so weird how it just happens to be there for you.
It's just there.
It's nice.
A lot of fun.
They stop him in traffic on the highway the second time.
Yeah.
After he's already being chased by the biker gang because he just ran over a biker gang. They opened his car door. He didn't have his doors locked.
What?
Look, yeah, but it wasn't going to matter. They smashed right through the window.
But this was before they smashed the window.
Why the fuck would you not lock your doors?
Because he was trying to save the side panel. That's expensive to replace.
That's true.
The windows are one thing, but you don't want to replace the side panel.
But look where they stop him here and open his door. They just walk up and they pull the door open.
Well, he knows he's fucked at that point. He's trying
push
to
the thing down.
He figures when his injuries heal, he'll at least have a halfway decent car.
Open the door. What are you doing?
He's not that smart. Let's say hi to Michael, who might know this group of bikers. Michael in Jersey.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, buddy.
So, every year they've been doing this for at least 4 or 5 years, usually after Labor Day.
Yeah.
Everybody comes from as far as they can, get on their stunt bikes, and when you have in New York City riders, you get the quads involved, the ATVs involved. They take over the roads. They shut them down. So what I hear from some of the people involved in the incident itself was there was a little clipping between the bike and one of the motorcyclists. But the side mirror would clip one of the bikers.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so he wouldn't slow down, and they're trying to get him to slow down, and he just decided, he was going to weave his way through the back. That's probably how he ended up clipping the bike in the first place. Now, let me just say, they're both wrong. Both of these guys are wrong at different points in time, and both of them are right at different points in time. These riders would not. They do police themselves, and they don't want any more negative stuff. You have a few bad apples, but this guy plowed innocent
few
people.
bad apples. There was 100 guys chasing them. The entire motorcycle group was chasing them.
None of them have license plates. If you and all your guys are riding down the street, and somebody gets in an accident, right? You're going to pull over too.
No.
Now, I agree. If these guys hit his window, which we couldn't see on the video, hell yeah, I'm plowing out of there for my life. Hell yeah.
Well, the problem is we all are watching the video because one of the biker guys decided to upload it to YouTube.
Yeah.
That could have like saved it could have saved the reputation of the bikers if there was no real evidence uploaded to YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh no, for sure. I mean, usually this information is passed around anonymously. That's why the video came out of New Zealand from a guy named Jocktober.
What?
It's his alias, his online alias.
You know these guys. I'm assuming it's an unfortunate situation.
There's a mob mentality, okay, and what happens when you have these big rides, people should either yield or, I'm not endorsing the people who ride around the roads crazy. They do that.
I think we have this, even though we don't have the other part of the video. I think the Asian driver panicked. I think the guy panicked.
He lost his mind, panicked.
And then it just then it escalated from there, obviously, because now in his panic he clipped one of the motorcyclists, and then all hell broke loose. We get it. We get what happened here.
And not plow through, but weave his way through the pack to try and get ahead. And there's so many bikes.
No, that guy. No, look. The guy that stopped in front of him was the instigator in this. If he inadvertently cut off a motorcyclist earlier before the video started, and then that made one of the motorcyclists get in front of him and jam on the brakes until he got hit, it's the biker's fault.
Right.
And then when you surround some hold on. And then when you surround somebody like that with 20 or 30 motorcycles and they're taunting you and you have your wife and kid in the car, it's fair game to run over anyone in front of you.
You're taking off because at that point you're convinced you might die.
Right.
You're not gonna sit around to see that maybe they're just gonna crush your skull in.
You're gonna be fucking Reginald Denny.
You have a Glock 23 in the car with 2 extra clips. You hold it in the air.
He didn't have a Glock.
Yeah, in New York.
Oh.
You can't get one in New York unless you're as lucky as you are.
All right. Thank you, Michael.
They were both at fault, is all I'm saying.
Well, we kind of see it that way ourselves here.
Yeah, no, so I was just saying that if you had information on...
When you get a whole bunch of, biker guys together on a highway, they get a little cocky, too. They know they know they're in charge of that particular road.
They don't just do it on the highway. Like, they'll go down...
And you know...
this guy just keeps yapping. Thank you, sir.
Let me put you on the
God damn.
Opie, Anthony, and Michael. Thank you, Michael in Jersey, for the insight.
They go down 7th Avenue, and they take the whole thing over. Like, for whatever, 15 minutes.
Yep.
Everybody ignores the red lights. Nobody's driving on it. It's like a parade.
I saw him going down going down the service road of the Belt Parkway on Sunday. It must have been 2 different groups because this happened at the same time that this happened on the West Side Highway. But there was 100 of them, and they're all doing wheelies, and they're going in and out of traffic.
I think
it's crazy.
It's the same gang.
It is the same group of people.
Yeah, because that's all they're doing. They're not stopping. They're just like kind of showing their...
No, they're going straight through everything.
Yeah, they're showing they're showing off.
Yeah.
I saw you saw them down there. I saw them up on the Upper West Side down Broadway. They were flying down the road. And everyone just stopped in amazement, like, wow, this is pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, it's fun to watch because when you don't know what's going on, you think that it's some kind of parade that you weren't aware was happening. You think the street's closed legitimately,
parade.
and there's a parade going through.
And the whole goal, this guy has it, although I think someone else also said this on the show already. But Al in Brooklyn, go ahead.
Yeah, how you doing, guys?
What do you say, Al? Okay, Pookie.
Listen, this guy who's saying they do this every year. If you look it up on YouTube, it's called Hollywood Block Party.
Hollywood Block Party, and they pretty much just terrorize Manhattan.
They're
not terrorize, but they kind of like
take it over.
They take it over. They do their thing.
Anthony calls them they're savages, dude. That's no other way to put it. I'm a biker. I'm what you call one of them Harley dudes, you know?
Yeah.
And we do a lot of runs. You get police escorts. You get permits. This is unsanctioned. This is just out of control. Half these guys don't have a license. They got illegal dirt bikes on the street.
Yeah.
And it makes it look bad for everyone.
Well, I don't think this will be happening next year.
Oh, it happens every year.
Well, I don't think it's going to happen next year because I think the city is going to have a problem with what they're seeing today.
Not with a new mayor in. Not if De Blasio's in, he'll be like, no, they have to let them do whatever they want. They're black people. My son has a giant afro.
I'm sorry, guys. They have incidences every year. If you look it up on YouTube, you find it. They do it all the time.
All right. Yeah, we're looking at the videos. Thank you, sir.
All right, guys.
All right. So there you go. That's a big video today.
Yeah, the big story here in New York. That's the big national story, but
I was in a situation once coming home from Sam Roberts' house.
Was it a difficult situation?
I think I talked about it on the air, but I was on one of those highways between where he lives and I live. They're all, I don't know, is it the Henry Hudson? Is it the Sawmill? Is it fucking 95? Is it the Cross County? I don't know.
If it's between where you and Sam live, it must be luxurious.
It certainly was.
Because that's 2 areas that are just the best.
It was still Bestchester.
Yeah, and it was me, my wife, and my young son at the time.
Uh-oh, that sounds like the guy in the Range Rover.
Well, that's why it brings back this memory today. And we're just minding our own fucking business. There's not many cars on the road because it's like 11:30 at night. All of a sudden, a mob of cars comes upon us.
Uh-oh.
And they kind of pass us aggressively, and they're all laughing and stuff.
They'll all laugh at you.
And they all get past our car and decide on this highway to jam on their brakes and completely stop the highway.
Yeah.
And I look over to my left, and people are just laughing. They think it's hilarious, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" I got a kid in a baby seat in the back, my wife.
Man.
And all of a sudden, I stop as well, and I'm just thinking, are they going to just pull us out of the fucking car? What do they do? And then it turns out there's 2 guys in the front. I guess they were the leaders. I still don't know what this is, and I would like to know. And all of a sudden, the two cars take off. They're having some kind of fucking drag race. And they take off, and then everyone starts laughing, and they all just take off, all instantly just take off as fast as they can. So I decide, okay, that's that. It happened 3 or 4 more times.
Yeah.
And then finally, I just said, we're not moving for a few minutes here. Let them get the fuck down the road. I don't know what the hell's going on. What is that?
I don't know. I guess they were racing. They wait until all the traffic gets ahead of them long enough where they get empty road in front of them.
Wide open road, right?
And then they take off.
But then you got all the other cars that are just watching the drag race.
I'm sure they're just fucking having a pisser.
And this is a thing?
Yeah.
They like to flex their power, too. Like, they the idea of being able to shut down the highway.
Shut down roads,
and,
You know.
But you've heard of this as a thing?
Oh, yeah. When you don't have a power base in real life, you have to, make it where you can.
They thought it was hilarious, but when they jammed on the brakes, it was it's kind of frightening.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of frightening. And then they take off and do a race. The race was only, I don't even know if it was maybe a quarter mile. And then they stopped again.
Yeah, that would be a race.
And I'm just like, fuck, where's the first exit off this goddamn thing?
That's frightening.
Everyone knows. It's called, street racing. All right.
That was when somebody comes up.
We've seen on the Long Island Expressway, the Long Island Expressway is its own animal where you got the two guys just zipping in and out of fucking traffic. They're racing the whole time. But I'm talking, there's so many cars on the road, they're able to shut down the highway to make it just clear sailing.
Yep.
So this was a little different than what I've seen in the past.
That's when you, when someone's taking a motorcycle helmet and smashing your window.
Yeah.
And you have your wife and young kid in the car. That's when you shove a gun right in their face. That's when you pull a gun out and you point it at them and go, get the fuck away from my vehicle or I will kill you. And then you watch him back off. And if he doesn't, then you got to shoot him. And it's completely justified. At that point, if this guy's beating on your window and you have a fear for your life that you're going to be dragged out and your wife and kid, absolutely justifiable.
Right.
And that'll fucking back them off real quick if they see their buddy hit the pavement and start fucking pumping the old vital vino out of his chest. Bastards.
Well,
yeah, look, I'm watching videos of them just doing wheelies up the street.
Yeah, it's just
just
madness. So we got that going on, and we also got the government. I guess they shut down.
Ah! Panic! What happened to the countdown clock?
Wait till these motorcyclists realize there is no government.
Yeah,
That's right.
Oh, boy. It's going to be like Mad Max.
Yeah.
The anarchy has begun.
True. The Road Warrior, right there. Same thing.
We got a very interesting situation going on in Washington, because now it's like two cars going right at each other.
Yep.
Who's going to fucking move first?
I'll talk to this Obama. He seems like a reasonable man.
They're all a bunch of twats. Period.
Yeah.
You pick a side. I choose not to. Fuck them all. And then, like you told me this morning, Congress still gets paid through this whole thing. That's nice.
Yeah, Congress getting paid through this.
As other people, like real hardworking Americans, they have easy fucking career jobs. It's cushy as all hell. Why should they be inconvenienced? But it's the grunt workers that don't have a job today, while these fucking assholes shut down the government knowing that they will still get their fucking pay, their pay.
There are a lot of people, regular middle-class Joes, that are employed by the government, and they are not going to go to work, and they're not going to get paid.
Right.
Meanwhile, though, the people that you want to be inconvenienced by this and get it resolved quickly, the government, Congress, they still get paid. They should not get paid. The government shuts down. They don't get paid until they figure it out. It only figured that's the most sensible thing. But
who voted for that?
They did. They're the people that vote for all this shit.
But don't they vote? As you know,
they're supposed to represent what our wishes are.
Right.
See, so if we decided, and why would the people?
So we decided if the government shuts down, oh yeah, you guys absolutely need to still be paid.
So we represent you guys. So you want us to still get paid?
Right.
When the government shuts down? Yes. Yes, you're representing us. That's what we want. No, we don't want that. So how did that pass? It's bullshit. We no longer are represented by these motherfuckers. They rule over us. This government rules us. We are at their beck and call when it was supposed to be them working for us. That died a long time ago. We are under some type of dictatorship. And I don't want to sound like paranoid. Alex Jones, ladies and gentlemen, we're under a dictatorship at this point in history. Obviously, it's a false flag operation.
Of course we are, but it started way before Obama.
It did. It's a slow thing.
Of course we are.
Because if it happened overnight, the people would have revolted. There would have been some kind of revolution. But the fact that it happened so slowly, we just all of a sudden look back and go, how did this happen?
No person left behind.
Yeah.
That's a dictatorship. Period.
Yes. Dictator.
That's not the thinking of a capitalistic society.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, in a capitalistic society, some people will be left behind. That's what makes America great.
Opie.
If everyone is fucking equal, doing the exact same shit, that leans more toward communism.
What happens to some of the baby turtles, Opie?
Well, at this point, we're trying to save every goddamn baby turtle.
Every baby turtle.
Yeah, I said it years ago. Not all the baby turtles are going to make it to the ocean. But
you know what? Them birds need to eat, too.
Well, you know what?
Them birds swooping down.
This country decided we got to save every fucking baby turtle.
Every baby turtle.
Period.
Needs to be saved. Even the dumb ones that flip over on their back.
Right.
The one-legged ones. The ones that aren't, genetically superior. Oh.
But this is going to be very interesting because you're looking at Obama and the Obamacare, which, by the way, I don't like either. I think we should have health care for the fucking people of America.
If it makes sense.
But in this form, it sucks.
It sucks so bad, as a matter of fact. Again, Congress is exempt from Obamacare. It's part of the actual bill, is that Congress doesn't have to adhere to the Obamacare Affordable Health Act.
Isn't that
rules.
Wonderful?
Why?
Isn't that wonderful?
Wouldn't you think if it's so
they don't
good
even
for
live,
the people?
So they don't even live like the people.
No.
They get to keep their jobs under horrible circumstances, like the government shutting down, and they don't have to do the Obamacare if they choose not to.
No.
How does that make sense?
This is a very, very expensive bill.
I agree.
Very expensive.
That's where we're in
thing.
agreement. But here's the problem. This is Obama's legacy we're talking about.
His baby.
He ain't fucking budging. Because when it's all said and done and we move on to other presidents, they're going to look back at Obama, and this is his fucking legacy right here. Right the fuck here, we're looking at his legacy.
Yeah.
So he doesn't want to fuck it up.
No.
He sees he's got those guys by the balls, sort of, so he's not going to fucking budge.
Nope.
Why would he?
Why would he?
Why would he?
Yeah, whoever blinks first is going to be...
Well, I mean, their approval rating, Congress's approval rating, was it really down to 10%?
It's in the
They
shitter.
said it's 10%.
No one has confidence in this, the way the government is working.
Who's the 10%? The family members of Congress?
It probably is.
Who's the idiot that, no, I think they're doing a terrific job.
Those are those hardcore partisan people that just, no matter what the party does, they agree with it and love it. That's it. When the fact of the matter is both sides in this instance are at an impasse because they cannot compromise with each other.
Right.
Obama and the Democrats do not want to do anything with the Affordable Health Care bill, and the Republicans don't want to compromise or budge, and they're not going to sign a budget because they don't like Obamacare. You got to work this out. We got to work this out. Meanwhile, agencies, again, that we need, like the FBI, are going to be shorthanded. Boy, I'll tell you, if you're a terrorist out there and you want to fuck around with the United States, now's the time to do it.
Have fun.
There's no resources in place to really fight on terrorism as much as we have to.
And if we're getting limited government services, we don't have to pay our taxes, right?
No, by the way, I've heard the agencies that will be operating, the Internal Revenue Service will be collecting all taxes.
Of course.
Your mail will get through, air traffic controllers, your state police, or your federal police will still be on the job.
Of course.
But a lot of your civilian government employees are going to be taking a hike, and your national parks. Don't look for your little trip to the Statue of Liberty today, because the boat ain't leaving.
It ain't leaving.
It ain't leaving. You ain't getting over there. So
today would be the day to go over there. Who would stop you?
No crowds.
But who would stop
Want to stop you? If you're Al Qaeda and you got a fucking explosive belt on, you want to climb in there and blow her head up?
Do they have security at the Statue of Liberty today?
I bet they can't be paid. I bet it's fucking empty. Ellis Island?
Yeah. Oh, I want to go to Ellis Island today. How do we get this done?
Swim.
Speckens Sie Tag?
No, I'm being
Ellis
completely honest here.
Oh.
Sam.
Yes.
You just got goofy for the radio show.
get a
I
jet
actually
ski.
want to go to Ellis Island today.
Booby. Hans Booby.
Right.
Yeah, you want to go to Ellis Island today?
If you get a jet ski, you could go over there.
A jet ski?
Yeah?
Yes. That's a Polish jet.
Everyone's talking about how...
Fucking hilarious.
Wow. I work for the federal government, but I'm on my way to work, but not getting paid. That's got to suck.
Oh, well, that's good. By the way, Congress is, so no rush there. Healthcare.
Wow, yeah, people are just... People have lost confidence in their government, right? In their politicians.
Yeah. By the way, Affordable Health Care Act implemented today. A lot of the important things today. This means that if you are in that demographic, like 18, 34, you are required by law to get insurance. Now, you might remember as a youngster, you just kind of rolled the dice.
You got to roll the dice.
Odds were you probably weren't going to have a catastrophic illness at that age. You can afford anything anyway.
But to force people, that's unbelievable, too.
It is forcing. Now,
because I remember when I was in that age group, and from 18 to 34, I barely made any money.
Right.
And I couldn't, I didn't want an extra bill for health insurance. And you get to stay on mommy and daddy's until what?
I think it's 20, what is it now? 20?
I think 20.
25?
24.
24. 28, 26, 25, 24. I'm getting all kinds of numbers.
Probably
it's
depends
26.
on...
Mostly 26 coming in.
When we were growing up, same thing?
No.
When we were growing up, what was it?
I think it was fucking like 21. And it depended on...
So from 21 to... No, I have a reason I'm asking. So from 21 to... When did we get health insurance through our jobs? We didn't get it in Boston.
I'm trying to think if we had health insurance in Boston. I think we did. Through Zappos Communications.
So safe to say, easily 10 years without health insurance. Oh my God.
I had it in my tin knocking job too. When I was in air conditioning and heating, I had health insurance.
Oh, so you always had health insurance?
I always had it.
Oh no, I went at least 10 years without it. At least.
Here's
that's a quarter of my life, Sam Roberts.
But as a youngster, you're just kind of
quarter.
So now, if you don't have it, you will be fined. And I guess for the first year, it's only like $95.
Right.
So obviously, if you're a youngster, you're going to opt for the $95 fine instead of getting the health insurance. So that's a tax, by the way.
Yeah, they just figured out another revenue stream.
Right. They figured out a way to tax all the young people in America $95.
They're going to make a shitload of money off people not getting the insurance.
Someone's got to pay for it, but it won't raise your taxes one dime.
Nice.
Oh, not your income taxes or anything, but it's a new tax, believe me. And even the Supreme Court dubbed the Obamacare funding a tax. So don't try to say that. It isn't.
It's just ridiculous.
And now also employers are cutting people because full-time employees, now your employer has to insure them. I don't know how that happened. I don't know how, because someone gives you a job, they are now entitled to insure you. Why? I mean, it's nice if they can. That was always a perk of getting a good job. It was called a perk. You'd get a job and be like, what are the benefits? Well, we have a health care program. You're like, oh,
First
nice.
time I heard that, I'm like, what?
I know, it's great.
How cool is this?
Now the government is telling every employer that they now are legally obligated to insure their employees. Again, if they don't, they must pay a fine. If the fine's cheaper than insuring, they're going to pay the fine.
Right.
Which, again, another tax that goes to the government.
Right.
Also, you take your full-time employees, you cut those shifts in half, you make everybody part-time, now you're not obligated to insure them, which gives the people less money.
Right.
I don't see this working very well. I mean, it's very nice and noble to want everybody to have affordable health care, but the truth of the matter is, it's very difficult to do in a capitalistic society. We're not socialists. It's not socialized medicine. I think a lot of people are under the misconception that this is free health care. I think a lot of people think that they can now, like Canada or England, go in and have themselves taken care of. No, this is called the affordable health care. I don't know how it's affordable. Nothing. The price of medicine and equipment and everything, that's not changing. Right. So how it became affordable, I don't know. I guess through taxes.
You're just getting a lot more people into the system.
Right.
We got to buy stock in the drug companies, man.
You think the drug companies are going to do it?
We should have done it before today, huh?
Yeah.
Damn it.
It's
all ridiculous. And now that the government's shut down, they're going to take their time a little bit.
And they're going to subsidize people that can't afford it. There's government subsidies going in place. So if you qualify, they will pay for your health care because they deem that you have a right to health care, and the government will subsidize it. I have a right to, again, gun ownership. I would like the government to subsidize some guns for me. I want some very nice, expensive guns.
Yeah.
It's my right, as per the Second Amendment. So I want the government subsidizing that. Can they do that, please? No, thank you.
Boehner, whatever, did this last night.
I talked to the president earlier tonight.
That sounds like a comedy.
I'm not going to negotiate.
A comedian starting.
I'm not going to negotiate. I'm not going to do this. Well, I would say to the president, this is not about me. And it's not about Republicans here in Congress. It's about fairness for the American people.
Oh, that's what it's about.
Okay.
Oh, I see.
All right, that's logical. So Obama's the asshole.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Until you listen to Obama.
Right, and then Boehner's the asshole.
And Boehner and the Republicans are the asshole.
Now Harry Reid's the asshole. Fuck.
Oh, wait a minute.
I can't make my own decisions.
Here's the best part. They're not even talking to each other. Like, that fucking Carney, by the way. If there's any kind of revolution, Carney should be the first one to be in the stocks in the middle of the town square, having fucking vegetables thrown at his face.
Sure.
This motherfucker is supposed to be the spokesperson for the president and the White House. He comes out in front of the media and does nothing but deflect every fucking question that's asked of him. And believe me, I know that's every single press secretary. It's every single one of them. I understand this. It happened under Bush. I get it. But when it's now and this guy's in, I can only, judge him. He's infuriating to watch when they ask him a simple question and he just will not answer it. That's not what the American people asked for. We want an accountability as to what the White House is doing on a daily basis. And this fuck comes out with his mysterious Iraq vagaries.
He must be wonderful with the text message.
Oh, boy. Hey. You hear what happened at the White House?
What?
What? Oh,
well, I'm going to tell you in about another 10 text messages.
Yeah. Where are you? He is
It's got to be
terrible.
So frustrating to work in Washington where nothing gets done on a regular basis.
He was being asked yesterday, why hasn't the president gone to the Hill and discussed this?
That's a good question.
And done that. He wouldn't answer it. Well, and he said something like, I haven't seen anything on the president's schedule that tells me he's not going. That isn't what was asked of you. It's why hasn't he gone to the Hill to discuss this, sit down like the leader, and fucking make this work?
The whole situation is crazy.
Very difficult situation.
What?
I don't know if we...
The whole situation is absolutely fucking crazy down there in Washington.
No.
Oh, watch that.
Pure lunacy.
Stop.
Watch that.
I don't know if we
language. The C word.
Yeah, I don't think we, on this channel, I don't think we use that word.
Don't use the C word.
They're absolutely mentally ill down there.
Oh, no.
In Washington.
Now
we are talking about a crazy situation with
just
no end in sight.
What's next? Just dropping N-bombs like a madman? What are you doing?
Just because it's an XL channel doesn't mean you have to disregard everybody's feelings.
I feel like there's a whole me mentality going on down there in Washington.
Oh, Jesus
with
Christ.
This whole government shutdown thing.
Oh, no.
You don't see it as a crazy situation?
I don't use that word.
I don't use that word either. There's sensitivity.
What? Yeah. What are you talking about?
Anti-bullying.
What? What's happening? Did I miss something?
Why not just say fucking, use the R word or the N word?
Right.
It's called the C word.
The C word?
Yeah.
No, we got the C word.
That's been replaced.
The C word's been replaced.
Yes. Yes,
Where
we've
have I
totally
been?
eliminated that C word because it's much too offensive.
Oh. You don't even say the C word for the C word anymore?
No.
You just know, it's just a bad word?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's no place for that. You just say this situation is out of the ordinary.
Out of the ordinary? No, it's absolutely fucking crazy.
Don't.
We have a government that has shut down. That's fucking nuts.
Come on.
Can you say nuts?
No, absolutely not. It implies C.
Crazy.
I don't, but I don't
Jesus.
use that word.
I don't either. I don't either.
I don't use that word.
I don't even sing it like, for being so.
Yeah. That makes me.
Going out to the rails on the train. See, that's what I do.
Yeah, me too.
What, you don't say crazy anymore? Why? What happened?
Jesus.
What happened?
It offends certain
What?
Well,
peoples and groups.
There's a group. Well, is it really a group?
I've heard one representative.
Oh, okay.
What's going on?
Oh my God. I was reading some
I must
tweets.
say, I think I had a brilliant setup there.
Oh man.
I have to tear down the wall today.
You did, but I got to
That's a
say
brilliant
also,
setup.
Sam Roberts picked right up on it.
It's a brilliant setup.
I didn't. I guess I'm insensitive. What happened?
Someone has a problem with the word crazy, huh?
Yeah, yep.
I hear that was a big issue yesterday on the Run and Fish.
That's where the issue did pop up.
I was reading some tweets.
Is this our Jocktober?
Look.
Is this the first Jocktober? Is going to feature... What?
Are we featuring Fez on Jocktober?
This really...
Oh, my God.
This fits, is all I'm saying.
Really?
Like
is it kind of like, guys...
A little bit.
Oh, no.
A little bit.
Is this the kickoff for Jocktober? It's going to be featuring Fez?
People were calling up the show yesterday.
Wow.
Wondering why Fez decided he had to be the whole.
Oh, boy.
What happened yesterday?
Well, Fez brought to the show's attention that there's a commercial for Chevrolet.
Right.
That uses the word crazy irresponsibly.
And he has a problem with the word crazy.
He was deeply offended by the commercial.
What?
Do you want to... Maybe we should play the commercial. I don't know if you want to take a break or you want to play the commercial.
I think we got to take a break.
We got to take a break, and then we should kick off Jocktober.
With Fez?
Now, here's the thing.
Oh, no.
You guys may see the commercial.
Or is this bonus Jocktober?
Oh, man.
I'm going to tell you something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a full Jocktober prepared outside of the Fez situation.
Bonus Jocktober.
That's right.
Is Fez doing a bit?
No.
Oh, jeez.
This is not a bit. He's actually mad at the word crazy.
Like,
can you say mad?
Mad. Mad in England, it means crazy.
Right.
Yes, I don't know if you want
He's
to.
positively mad.
Like Ron voiced being like scared yesterday.
Wow.
Really?
Like Ron was like, this is freaking me out.
Wow, that takes a lot.
Yeah.
Because Ronnie doesn't fucking...
Just fucking rolls with the punches.
Exactly.
That Ron Bennington.
But I mean,
he wasn't rolling as much yesterday, huh?
He didn't know what was going on.
Really?
However, at the same time, you guys have not seen the commercial that's being questioned. You guys may be deeply offended by the commercial as well.
You know what? Fair enough.
I'm deeply offended by the fucking Cheerios commercial that Ant brought to our attention. Because guess what? I wouldn't want to have Cheerios with my Nana.
Yeah.
One of my Nanas was a complete and utter crazy lunatic.
Whoa.
Who yelled and screamed at little fucking kids.
Insensitivity.
When Nana came over, we didn't have Cheerios with her. Know why? We were hiding in closets upstairs.
You know what are good? Honey Nut Cheerios. Like Honey Nut?
I like the Honey Nut. I like the multigrain. I don't like
don't-
the regular Cheerios.
No, we call
First
them,
of all,
we call them Honey Crunch Cheerios.
Oh, okay.
We're going to go Honey Crunch from now on.
You don't like the word nut?
We don't say that like that.
All right.
It can be misconstrued.
Oh, I see.
Envy.
Oh, I missed. Sorry. Fuck. Jesus Christ, it's my bit, and I fucking forgot. Got my own bit. Thought thought you were actually just talking about the different varieties of Cheerios.
Of course, I was. I didn't even realize.
I'm on double patrol picking up these setups.
Certainly are.
It's go to a fucking seasonal allergies. Yes, I have an excuse. I'm in another fucking world trying to figure out the combination of drugs to take so fucking my body doesn't kill me.
Hope he needs like an AIDS cocktail kind of
Jesus.
concoction.
It's a nightmare.
Would you really hide in the closet when your grandma came over?
Oh, God.
I use closet, but wherever we could find a place to hide.
How is in the closet offensive too? I haven't figured that out yet.
We all hid.
Even though he means literally, he was hiding in the closet, not like
I pumped
hiding in the closet.
I pumped up the story. We went upstairs to our rooms and just stayed in our rooms when Nana was over with a box of Cheerios, wondering who's going to eat with her.
Yeah. Nobody was coming downstairs for breakfast?
No, because that could mean the whole bowl of Cheerios was going to, be dumped on your head because you were excited kid about something.
It's like we're having Cheerio with Nana.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Fuck Nana.
I hate that dumbass fuck commercial. Don't try tugging at my heartstrings.
I'm talking about the Nana that called me precious, and I walked out on her deathbed. That Nana.
Precious.
Never have Cheerios with her.
Yes.
My other Nana, we just called her Grandma. Yeah, I would have Cheerios with her.
You would? I had a grandma and a Nana,
hell
too.
Yeah.
I had a grandma and a Nana. Was your Nana your dad's
no,
sister or your mom's?
My dad's mom was the coolest chick.
Was Grandma?
Ever. She ruled.
See, my mom's mom was Grandma, and my dad's mom was Nana.
Oh no, she didn't. The other one didn't even want to be called Grandma, Nana, or any of that shit.
Really?
What'd you call her?
I don't. Miss B or something.
No way.
Yeah.
You called her Miss?
Like something like that. Yeah, I forget now.
Like a formal name.
Yeah, B was the first initial of her.
Not like Aunt B.
Name.
That would be
Wasn't
ironic.
Aunt B because it was a grandma, so I forgot. It was like Mrs. B or something. We hated her.
Ew.
We openly hated her.
This is your grandmother, and the name that you're giving her is what you would call a substitute teacher.
That's real.
Like that's the emotional
real loving,
closeness.
right? That's loving and close.
Right.
Ew. Well, fuck her.
Yeah, fuck her.
Yeah. And
I had no
fuck Cheerios.
relationship with her. She sued told all the stories. She sued my mom when we were all little kids because my mom and dad needed a little loan.
Sue everyone.
They weren't paying back my my mom's mom fast enough, so my mom's mom decided she has to sue her own daughter that has 6, 7, possibly 9 kids at home, depending on what year it was.
Depending on what's in the attic.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Judge Koch would throw that case out.
Fuck yeah.
So to the credit, my mom's credit, she blew off her own mom because she knew it was an unhealthy situation. And then, I was in my 20s when she was dying in a hospital bed somewhere, and I went and saw her because my mom was saying goodbye, and that's when she goes, Precious! Precious!
Don't try to make up now,
And I go,
lady.
Mom, I'll, do it. I basically said something like this, do what you have to do, I'll see you outside. Never acknowledged that this lady was calling me Precious. Ugh.
Wow. This lady.
Yeah, we had no fucking connection. My mom's sister, I haven't seen in 30 years. She lives in Queens.
Wow.
Queens is 15 minutes away.
It is kind of far.
You think so? Yeah.
I literally haven't seen my mom's fucking sister in 30 years. She lives a mere 15 miles from here.
God
fucking
damn.
Pure craziness on that side. Crazy.
I don't know if you want to go that far.
So anyway, what? We're going to do the
language.
crazy commercial after the break, and then we're going to do the Fez crazy shit?
Yes.
Nice.
It's shit, right? It's stupidity.
Oh, boy.
I'm going to let you guys be the judge.
What happened to him?
I don't know, dude.
Isn't he part of an edgy radio show where you kind of try to have an open mind about everything?
That's the idea.
Like when you start banning words and this and that, you're kind of closing your
especially when the
your
word,
surroundings.
Well, when the word is crazy.
He's got a cause now. It's like in the old days, it wasn't. He's a little more socially active these days. But although I read some tweets from people going, stop complaining and trying to ban words, and if you really mean it, go out in the community and do something. Volunteer at an animal hospital or help the mentally ill or something, instead of just getting on the air and criticizing words. But maybe it takes a while to get up to speed.
Who knows? That's weird. That's a weird cause to take on. What, he wants to ban the word crazy?
I think so.
He doesn't. He wants people to be outraged against Chevrolet because of the.
Oh, that'll work out well for Ron and Fez.
Yeah,
that's good. Way to go, Fez.
Who needs automobile
Right, way to put
sponsors?
your partner in a tough situation, going after a fucking car dealership. When that whole industry's dying, that's good. That's great.
See the USA in your Chevrolet.
Yeah.
That's what I say.
No. They use terrible words in their commercials.
All right.
Hey, look what I got for breakfast today.
What is it? I see a banana. Oh, I see some multigrain Cheerios.
Multigrain.
Wow.
So it's like you're eating with Nana.
Oh, God. Oh, do you see that look? He didn't like that.
That was venom.
See, I like blacks.
What?
Huh?
I like black people.
What does
That's
that mean?
why I eat multigrain.
What?
Oh, it's like multicultural.
I guarantee there's a bit out there where I just know, and I swear to God I'm not pulling this out of my ass. I bet you someone did a bit or some kind of fucking survey or whatever where the cereal you eat says a lot about you.
Oh, I'm
Look
sure.
it up.
I'm certain of it. Yeah.
We're going to break here, but we're going to get into some crazy shit after the break, and I guarantee that
Jesus Christ
to the people.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
Opie and Anthony.
How you doing, everybody?
I guess this will be the last time we're allowed to play Crazy Train.
Yeah, that's
now that Fez is running the channel.
Can we get a radio edit of this song?
Yeah, we should. Can they reverse the word crazy? Rails on this Yuga train.
Can we turn this into Crazy Day?
No.
We like our themes on this show.
Songs with crazy.
Songs with crazy.
There it is.
No.
Crazy Day.
All right, Travis. Travis
a lot
on the
of
board.
Crazy.
I notice a lot. Things are a lot tighter.
I'm going
today.
crazy, crazy.
Hey, ladies.
There's a lot of the girls.
Hey,
Hi,
girls.
girls. Hi, girls.
That's the morning mashup.
What?
It's 3 men and 1 woman.
I didn't even see a woman. I mean, I saw 3 girls. What happened to the real girl? She wasn't with them.
No?
No.
Maybe she's hungover.
All right, here's the deal. Fez, I don't know. He's taking up another cause. Another silly cause.
I guess we got to see the commercial that started it all.
Yeah, but you know what?
Yeah?
I was thinking during the whole fucking commercial break there.
Yeah.
I was just thinking. Mm-hmm. It has to be done.
It's Jocktober. A celebration of all things shitty in radio.
So very nice.
Fantastic failures of pontificating proportions.
That's so bad. Wow.
An interactive exploration of what makes radio rancid. Jocktober. Hosts, holes, bits, and stunt boys. It's time for Jocktober.
I got a tree on my house.
Wow.
No.
I cannot believe we're kicking off Jocktober. It seems like just a year ago we were doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. But we're kicking it off with our own Ron and Fez show.
Whoa.
I can't
you know
say.
what? No.
I can't say that.
I can't do that to Ron.
Well, I'm saying with the Ron and Fez show, but yeah.
And saying that.
It's elements, because you'll hear
Uh-huh.
the show handles this well.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay.
We're focusing on Fez. I can't do it. I can't do that to Ron.
So it's Fez
Officially,
is being featured
Yes, yes.
for the kickoff of Jocktober.
Yes.
By the way, this is a bonus Jocktober.
This is a bonus Jocktober. We actually have another Jocktober.
This is not an attack.
We're going to start off strong today. We're going to do 2.
This is not an attack. This was not preconceived. I've been working on Jocktober for a month.
Oh, yeah.
I've been working since August on Jocktober. Yesterday, as I was finalizing today's Jocktober, I was listening to the Ron and Fez show.
This happened.
And I thought, on any day, we would bring this to the attention of you guys.
Sure.
Right.
And you guys were getting tweets about it, so you were asking me, what's going on with Ron and Fez?
All of a sudden, Twitter blew up with talking about Fez and Ronnie and all the people from the Ron and Fez show going off on this topic. It's crazy. I mean, it was
Unexpected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Insane.
No, that's not good either.
So, I guess during the Ron and Fez show, they played a commercial for Chevrolet.
Yeah. So do you want to...
I'm a huge fan of Chevrolet.
By the way, this was not...
Ow.
This commercial was not broadcast on the radio.
No. Oh, really?
This was a commercial that Fez saw on TV.
Oh, and was offended.
And was so deeply offended that he had to come to the show and bring it up.
Right. That's good.
You like that?
I'm sure the audio's not making the rounds of the corporate office at Chevrolet. This is the reason why we continue to have cum products advertising with us. So that's all we could get. We used to have car companies, right?
Years ago,
cars,
right?
beers.
See, we also do the commercial thing. We point out the silly commercials on TV, but his angle is so different than ours.
Right.
Like, I don't want to have fucking Cheerios with a dead Nana.
No.
I leave a box on the stoop for Lee and Morty.
But you guys have less of a problem with Cheerios and more of a problem with grandmas.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, apparently so.
Yeah. I think...
Morty, do you hear me, Morty?
with Time Warner Cable...
Yeah. Hey, guys!
Hey! I can't buy into the Time Warner thing because the acting is so bad by Bill Cower.
Yeah.
But his angle is very different. He doesn't like the word crazy in the Chevrolet commercial.
No. Do you want to see the...
Let's be the
course.
We'll be the judge. Maybe we won't even do this Jocktober, bonus Jocktober, because we'll see the commercial and go, oh, okay, I agree.
Yeah,
Right.
Sam, why would you bring this to our attention?
Right.
This could be a Jim Chandler situation where we realized the show wasn't bad.
Is that what we realized?
Yes, we did. Yeah, that's exactly what we realized.
A little
Sam Roberts.
revisionist, but okay.
We're almost talking, me and Jim Chandler.
Oh, wow.
Almost.
It's kind of like Washington. We're waiting. Someone's got to make the first move.
Someone's got to make the first move.
You're
we're
following
getting
him,
there,
right?
We're getting there. Yeah, we're following each other's shit.
How are his tweets?
You know, they're good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I like following Jim Chandler.
Oh.
Down there in Nashville. I think he's into Guad, though.
Oh, really?
He had a Guad.
Does he have a personal relationship with Jesus?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure how deep he goes with the Guad.
With Jesus.
With Jesus.
All right, so you want to see the...
you want to know what we did?
What?
Ooh, it's beautiful. Kid party. Jesus party. All on the same day.
Wait, what? How does that work?
Who else has done that in their lives?
Perfect.
What is that?
I got a daughter turning 1, and she's still not part of the Jesus.
Not part of Jesus?
So we're doing it all in one day.
How do you do that?
How much does that rock?
What, like
one less party.
You do the christening before the birthday party.
All in one day.
Oh, you're doing a christening thing?
Oh, yeah.
Dunking that kid?
You go to a church and you do the right thing.
Yeah.
Private christening.
Peel off the fucking bills. That's the good thing about the
christening.
church. You pay them enough, they'll do anything.
So we get to do it all in one day.
Private?
Nice, right?
Nice.
Am I the greatest relative ever?
You
don't
need
have to
that.
answer that.
You need that.
But I saved everyone a fucking party.
Exactly.
Because I know everyone doesn't want to go to these fucking family parties over and over again. You do a kid party, next thing you know, you got to come back up for a christening. And we go, no, let's do it all in one.
Smart.
Nice, right?
It's considerate is what it is.
Birthday cake, we'll have a little cross like down low, just so people know, okay, this is the cake is for the Jesus as well.
Yeah, keep it Jesus.
Yeah.
Jesus.
No one from my family's going, though.
And forgive us our trespasses. We forgive those trespasses. Forgive us the trespasses. We forgive those trespasses. That's what church sounds like.
You realize in church that a lot of people have problems with S words.
God.
the whole fucking church is a buzz when it gets to that word.
I was never able to, that was always so distracting. You get a room full of people blurting out a bunch of S's in a row like that, that's what it sounds like.
And
forgive us the trespasses. We forgive those trespasses.
Oh, I hate church.
Oh, so boring.
Even adding in the second party into the first party, your family's still not going?
No.
Why?
I thought that would get people motivated.
It didn't work.
No, man, it's the second child thing.
Yeah.
All right.
First kid, when he turned 1, holy fuck, I had to turn down people. There were so many people that wanted it.
Velvet rope, bouncer.
Oh, I turned down some people. Not this time.
No way.
I might have to invite some casuals because, you know, we rented a restaurant. Got to fill up that joint, so I might start inviting the casuals.
Oh, yeah. Why don't you start some on-air plugs? Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
I don't
I'll
have
get
enough.
them there.
I need some asses in seats here, people.
Yeah, exactly. You know, everyone has their excuses why they can't go.
Oh, boy.
It's a shame.
Yeah, well, maybe they just are offended by the Jesus thing.
No, that
Any
was
Jews?
That was the add-on.
Jews don't believe in Jesus.
They believe he existed. They just don't believe he's the son of God.
They'll fucking believe when they're burning in hell. I'll tell you that much. They'll believe then.
You think so?
Fuck yeah.
Do you go to hell for having dreams where you rape people and then fly away?
No, it's dreamy rape. Dreamy rape is fine.
Well, let's get into the Fez thing.
All right.
That was a little aside we just did there.
Beautiful aside, by the way.
I've been reading Stop Stalling.
They want it, huh?
Do they fucking want it?
Sometimes I feel like we're on regular radio still, and we got to eat up those quarter hours. It's called eating up those quarter hours.
Like Langoliers.
Yeah, man. I mean, the one thing, you know, we give credit when credit's due. Howard was brilliant at eating up the quarter hours. He was very good at eating up the quarter hours. We did pretty well in our own right, eating up those quarter hours.
What's that, when you stall until...
You keep stalling knowing you got a little nugget, and they have to listen longer, and then they have to fucking write your name down in the Arbitron diaries.
The diaries.
Fucking listen to them for 2 weeks just so they would get to 1 minute of audio.
And they realized those diaries were a lump of shit.
Yeah, they were.
Came out with the electronic monitoring and realized people were listening for 2 seconds. Yeah. And they put down 15 minutes.
Opie and Anthony, 2 p.m. to 7 p.m.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So here's the deal. Fez decided to talk yesterday, and
oh boy,
he has a problem with a commercial that isn't even on our channel.
No, it's a
but then again,
TV commercial, yeah.
We go after commercials ourselves, like I said. And it was this Chevrolet commercial that I swear to you, I don't think I've seen yet.
No, and I'm big on commercials and big on picking out things on commercials. I love commercials. I wouldn't even give this a second thought as being offensive.
Okay.
Although I got to see it, really. I'm speculating here. Let's see it.
All right.
The Chevy Cruze offers an EPA estimated 36 mpg highway. That's crazy. Crazy efficient. 10 standard airbags. And you get StabiliTrak with traction control. That is like crazy protection. This interior is insane. It is insane. I was going to say crazy again.
Visit your local Chevy dealer today. Right now, get this great lease on a 20...
Oh, my God. I'm so offended.
You are, right?
He stopped a brilliant radio show for this?
Wait, did you notice how many times she used the word?
Yeah.
You did.
That was the joke, I guess.
Right.
I'm offended there wasn't one tart or spook in the whole commercial.
Yeah, that was the commercial.
That.
Yeah, he didn't like the way they used the word crazy. He said it was offensive to those people who are mentally ill.
They won't notice. They're crazy.
Crazy's been around my entire life.
Oh, boy.
And I've been called crazy. And,
does it hurt?
Not in the fucking least. Oh. Not in the fucking least.
You didn't find that commercial offensive?
Holy shit.
Well, apparently Fez did.
And we got clips?
Yeah, we got some clips. The first clip is
oh boy,
Ron and Shelby, who's the intern.
Who the fuck is Shelby?
He used to be an intern, and now he's a special guest.
Shelby's hilarious.
He's great, dude.
I was listening to the show, and this Shelby got a weird little midget voice.
Yep.
But very informed, very big on pop culture, movies, things like that. Bounces off of Ronnie.
And quite hilarious.
Is he replacing
the
the other
other
two guys, Chris and Stanley?
No, Chris Pepper Hicks Stanley is just one man. A lot of people get confused.
That's four guys right there.
So wait.
Chris, Pepper Hicks, and Stanley?
So is Pepper Hicks throwing his voice through a special processing thing to sound different, so he's now Shelby?
Oh, is he Shelby too?
Oh, he's Shelby.
Oh, you know what? I should have fucking... I fell for that.
Ron's brilliant.
Hey,
so it's the same guy, but now you throw it through a few filters, and now it looks like he's working with someone new.
That's incorrect. There's Ron Bennington, who we all know and love.
Call me Shelby.
There's Shelby.
Who used to be Pepper Hicks before they changed his voice to make it higher.
And then
all right.
How does Eastside Dave fit into all this?
Well, he has left the show.
And the Stanley Chris guys are what? More behind the scenes?
Now, Chris Pepper Hicks Stanley is his own man.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll never understand
Did Shelby
it
eat the
all.
fucking cereal?
That's a great question.
Someone did.
All right, so this is Fez or Shelby or...
Well, Ron and Shelby are talking about SNL.
So...
And then Fez brings up the commercial, and they watch it, and...
oh, boy.
And this is where Ron goes, like, what the fuck is going on?
Ron finally loses his mind.
I've been waiting for this day. Go ahead.
It's a bit or not, like you knew it was a bit, but the way he played it was he was like a man in the street that was doing these like awkward interviews.
Is that Fez?
That's Shelby.
That's little Shelby.
Wait, maybe they're reinventing Fez with the Shelby character, because that sounded sort of like Fez if you sped up his voice a little bit.
Well, I hate to pull the curtain back, but Shelby is also his own man.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Just motocross places or the beach.
Oh, I think I saw that, yeah.
Just poorly produced. You didn't know. Is
And
this
there
guy
would be
autistic
long,
or what?
fucking uncomfortable silences.
Yeah, and he just tried to touch them or just mumble. It was crazy. But yeah, now he's on SNL.
Crazy.
Have you seen the commercial that keeps using the word?
Holy. Oh
there it is.
I would so be out of radio.
Oh, my God.
You couldn't put up with it?
No.
That is hilarious. So they said crazy.
And I have to stress no, because I put up with this shit most of my life, so no, I would not be able to put up with it on a radio show.
Yeah.
No, there's no fucking way.
Kind of reminded Fez of the commercial.
Right.
That
Well,
he was
when that
offended
happens,
by.
you know, I see how the thinking works.
Ronnie said crazy.
I love when Fez comes in with something, like, you know, when that thought is starting.
Gangbusters.
Hey!
Yeah. Have you seen? Like, he jumped in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Crazy.
Have you seen the commercial that keeps using the word crazy? Played all day yesterday from Chevrolet. I can't believe nobody. I looked it up. I go, this Chevrolet can't possibly be using this commercial with nobody complaining about it. It's the.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
It's the two women in the commercial.
This played during football?
Yeah, played during football. Played all yesterday. Well, I can play it for you here. It's on the iBang.
Where is it on the iBang? What's it under?
Corporate America, not as everyone friendly as they think.
I don't know.
The Chevy Cruze offers an EPA estimated 36 mpg highway. That's crazy.
That's fucking crazy.
10 standard airbags. And you get StabiliTrak with traction control.
That's retarded.
That is like crazy protection. And this interior is insane. It is insane. I was going to say crazy again.
See your Western New York Chevy dealers. Qualified list.
I'm totally missing it.
The way that they so glibly throw out the terms crazy and insane throughout this commercial, and no one has picked up on this, that how insulting that is to mental health care and mental health patients.
Oh, my God.
I had no idea that's where you were going with it.
Absolutely.
I did not even for a second.
You didn't pick up on it when you heard it? Just how it's just, we're getting beat over the head with it?
We don't sit around and say each other is crazy. We do it constantly. Everyone does it. When you disagree with someone, you say you are crazy.
But I think it's a different thing. I mean, people shouldn't throw the word around so loosely.
When did this happen? I thought we were worried about fag. Now we're worried about crazy?
Yes, we're worried about all of it.
The other C word? Worried about it.
Yeah, that's my point. No one has brought up how this commercial feels free to attack insane, mentally ill people.
You'd have to be crazy, seriously, to be offended by that fucking commercial. I had no idea where your head was on this one.
They just go over it. No, remember,
we don't call each other crazy all the time, or we don't call each other's opinions crazy.
Yes, we do. But this
do you
is
think being crazy is a good thing?
No.
I am crazy. And
I've been in a
That's what I'm
mental
saying.
institution.
I get that you don't. I get that you're like, hey, why pick on a race or a sexual thing because they're not crazy. But I think that we could agree that crazy
is
fucking not a good thing to be. And to point out things that are crazy makes sense for normal thinking people.
Normies.
Fucking Ron, he's brilliant. The way he feels that.
Wow.
He was blown away.
He was,
Of course.
He was serious.
Yo, yeah.
Fez is serious with these things.
And that other voice that was going, oh my God, that, my friends,
and this
is Chris Pepperhick Stanley.
I know. This is close to our heart, though. You can't ban words in America.
I can't, like, how could you be on this channel of all places and advocate?
We're trying to fight the
for
good
the
fight
banning
over
of
here.
words.
Yeah. Every word is fair game.
It's the only place left where we could talk. This channel.
True. This channel. Can't even talk in public.
No.
Like we talk here.
Every word offends people.
Yeah.
Of course.
Almost every word.
Was
and the, maybe not. But every other word.
Old people don't like was.
No.
Well, why would you call them old people? That's offensive.
Shit.
Can't call people old.
Graying Americans.
You know what old means?
Arthritic Americans.
Did I come off as ageist there?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
You did.
Gives a fuck.
Shattered hippians. I don't know.
This is, and then I get the tweets from people that go, "Why are you even doing this? Don't you know Fez is a character? Fez is not a character.
He's not, dude.
And I know that tweet was real. Fez is not a character.
Like Mr. Amos uses characters. By the way, Paul Giamatti, great actor. Every time I see him, though, I just think pig vomit, pig virus, whatever. Like, I can't look at it. He's apparently in a new movie about the Kennedy assassination. He plays this Spruder guy and stuff. And I saw the ad last night, and all I'm thinking is, Nahad. I saw him in fucking Saving Private Ryan. He was so good. He had not a big part in Saving Private Ryan, but he's fucking brilliant in it. And I'm just like, Nahad.
Even in Sideways, when they're going to wineries, I'm like, when does he teach the guy to say the call letters?
Basic. He's brilliant, but I will always see him as that guy.
As that guy.
Yeah.
All right. How many more clips of this?
We have
nonsense.
6.
Does it get really good?
They went on for a little while.
Okay.
I mean, we can, throw in the towel or pick
No. Let's hear the
hear a
second
little
clip.
more.
And
I'm all in so far.
I don't mean to offend athletes when I say throw in the towel. Anybody who's ever had to
throw in the towel
due to injury or otherwise, I apologize.
That's true.
So this is the next clip is Fez talking about corporate America being insensitive.
I think it's very insulting. And when the Burger King commercial
All right,
came
let me
out,
say it from the beginning.
Okay.
Because I don't want you to go into a Burger King because I have no idea what that one is either. I don't know that this is a thing. All right, it's up on the iBang and see what is it as?
Corporate America, not as everyone friendly as they think.
I don't know what even that means.
Because corporate America is always saying, no, we're always making sure that we're taking care of the needs of our customers. We're sensitive to people.
This is really nuts.
And this is really insensitive.
Fuck sensitivity.
You're nuts, dude.
Thank you, Ron.
Ronnie called them fucking nuts.
Bizarre, insane, paranoid.
Fuck sensitivity.
All right, let's go
Holy
back and
shit.
First of all, I need to white out so I can get back to try to find out. Because if you played this for me a million times, I would say lazy, probably, dumb, doesn't really push the product, but insensitive or cruel, no.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ronnie's great. Ronnie, you're crazy.
Yeah.
You're insane.
You are nuts.
You are nuts. He lost it on this one.
And it's not, I mean, if Fez is a bit or a character, because, his name is not Fez, that's the life he's chosen to live. The character in the bit
he's not a character.
Him as a person. That's him.
It's him.
I don't even want an if in there. He's not a character.
What goes on? I don't get to listen to the show as much as I would like because I'm home by the time it comes on. I have to waste an hour listening to some drivel between 10 and 11. And
you're talking about Wednesdays or every
what?
day except Wednesday?
Oh, Wednesday I like.
Damn it.
But does he talk about like his personal life, like what he does at night or off the show? Is there?
No, they'll ask him, have you sucked any dick? And he'll go,
oh, Jesus.
He'll go, no.
But like there's a line between maybe catching a movie and sucking dick.
Right.
Like there's other things.
Well, he doesn't do stuff
in there.
They busted him yesterday.
Yeah.
Because I think he had said he wasn't going to watch the Buccaneers anymore.
Right.
Because of the Trayvon Martin thing.
Wait. What?
Right. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, right? I believe they said because...
What?
What?
What's the law? What's the law in Florida that everybody
Stand your
hates?
ground?
Right, because of the stand your ground thing.
He can't be a Tampa Bay
He said he
Buccaneers
wasn't
fan
gonna
anymore.
watch the Bucs anymore, and then they busted him because they got him to admit he was watching them on a laptop, and then he said it was because they're going to look at stand your ground. They're going to look at it again.
Holy mother of God!
You're joking, right?
No, dude.
If he's pulling a work, it's brilliant.
He's not.
If he's pulling a work, it's a 7-year work.
It's a 7-year work. Yeah.
All right, let's go.
All right.
Okay, this is. Fez he's surprised that there aren't more groups speaking up against this commercial.
Because they're too crazy to know that it's even going on.
And they're not even crazy enough to be offended by it.
Right. Yes.
I don't get it. I don't get how you could be offended by that.
Well, first of all, I'm offended that Chevrolet would think it's okay to keep using those words over and over again.
We use those words over and over again on this show. You do too.
And I'm more offended by mental health groups not calling them out on this.
Dude,
Why are they letting this thing go by?
Your fucking eyes
Because they're too busy dealing with crazy people.
That point. This is you leaving Earth. It's done now.
I was shocked when I saw this yesterday, and I'm sure it played all day Saturday, too.
You're shocked because you think your toaster is trying to kill you. Oh, my God. That takes wacky to a whole new level.
Wacky. That's not a good word either.
Can't say wacky,
that
right?
Means,
well,
that
it
means
harkens
crazy.
back to,
To crazy.
Yeah.
You think it's going to be awkward in the halls today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Fez will probably blame me for this whole thing.
Will he?
He's done it before.
Whatever.
He's blamed you?
Oh, yeah.
Who else has taken the brunt of Fez's blame around here for things?
Like who's Fez been angry at on the show?
Yeah, Opie, right?
Yeah, but usually if Opie will say
why is he
something,
mad at me?
When Opie
At some
takes his
point.
shots at Fez,
Right.
Fez likes to act like I'm like,
Well, why is he mad at me?
because you take a lot of shots at him
No, I don't.
all the time.
Because you're the catalyst?
Yeah. Fez thinks that like I'm putting him up to it, when in reality it's because he doesn't want to fight with Opie. So
Oh, okay.
Look, he's offended, right?
Oh yeah.
But to this day, he's done the most offensive thing around here.
And what's that?
And trust me, I didn't even care when he did that.
What did he do?
He walked around here as Hitler. With a real Hitler mustache, not one you could go by.
You're right. He did do that.
I don't think you could be more offensive than that.
Do you think that's
But
really
now-
offensive, though?
But now you fast
would
forward a
say
few
yes.
years and he has a problem with the word crazy? It takes a crazy person to walk around as Hitler.
And then he walked through Times Square with a real Hitler mustache, wearing only a diaper. And pronounced
Well, that's just funny.
He pronounced himself as Baby Hitler.
Baby Hitler.
And he gelled his hair to the side.
Yeah, like Hitler.
But that's the subtleness of like over the top offensive and then funny.
Right.
Baby Hitler.
Baby Hitler's
not many
funny.
people are going to deny. That's funny.
However,
But coming in here as Hitler, completely dressed as Hitler,
you think some Jewish
in
people might
uniform
have
and
been-
everything.
yeah, didn't he bombard the show one day in uniform
Yes.
as Hitler?
Yes.
Do you think some Jewish people might be offended by that?
He did. I forgot.
Sam,
he showed up in uniform and bombarded the show as Hitler.
I referred to my Hitler video that I made back in the day on my YouTube channel, Opie Radio.
Oh, that's
so
a
you
classic.
You got
Yes.
some serious tweeting to do today.
I sure do.
Damn.
Because when it's talked about on the show, I got to tweet those videos out. I'm serious.
Yeah, I
All
totally
kidding
forgot.
aside.
That's like on the Me TV version of your YouTube. It's like all the classic shows.
Yeah. So you got.
Oh my God!
All right. This is the same guy that now has a problem with the word crazy.
It's here!
You did not come to work like that.
This is not work! This is a mission!
Fezzy has arrived from the Ron and Fez show dressed up exactly like Hitler if Hitler was really fat.
Casual Hitler. Wearing jeans.
Did you just say Hitler was really fat?
What?
Oh, my goodness.
What? That's a problem now.
I don't think so, but I think it's funny.
Okay.
Wow. It's kind of, but he does have a brown shirt on and a nice tie.
He looks like Al Hitler.
And your hair is you got the Hitler hair, not only the mustache now.
Some people are just blessed with the good genes.
Oh, the jeans.
Oh,
Oh, I see.
Herr Watley is here to invite you to a party.
Yeah, oh, a party.
National Socialist Party.
He just did the Hitler salute.
Yeah, he raised his arms.
Yeah, he did
Heil,
the Hitler
Heil.
salute. And the curtains aren't closed, so any Jew that passed by would...
He walked around the
No, he
halls.
walked around like that all day.
That's right.
Yeah.
You know, I know of a guy that did some controversial things on our show, and I want him to look at this to see how it, stacks up. Troy Kwan needs to...
No. He's
Oh,
seen it. He knows.
geez.
He doesn't really... He doesn't feel one way or the other about it, to tell you the truth.
But he almost got fired for saying some outrageous
He doesn't-
things.
He doesn't
and
even...
Fez is now...
This ain't even on his
What?
radar.
You sure?
Yeah, he doesn't feel... He knows it happened. He doesn't feel one way or the other.
Oh, we
We
should
could do
hear that
20
from
we could do
himself.
20 minutes on
To
that.
tell you the truth, it'll just be boring. Don't even worry
We could
about
eat
it.
up a quarter hour with that shit.
No. That'll be boring. He doesn't have an opinion.
Let me hear more Fez as Hitler.
Oh, I was about to say.
And then
Fez,
we'll go back to what he did yesterday.
do you want to hear Fez offended by the word crazy or Fez dressed up and talking like Hitler?
He's out of his mind about the word crazy in a commercial. We just want to remind Fez that maybe he shouldn't take on these causes.
Well, but what was this, 10 years ago? Or?
In all fairness, probably 2 years, maybe 3. 3 years, maybe.
At most.
Oh, yeah.
September 24th.
Yeah, the date? 9.
Oh.
24. Oh, 9.
Okay.
Oh, 4 years ago.
At South NYC.
Right around
I
now.
broadcast for the Ron and Fez show.
I will be attending, by the way.
We need you, brother Kumia.
I will attend. I enjoy everything you do.
As we put the Reich back together.
What?
Brother Kumia, brother
Yes.
Anthony, brother Joe, Italy, Germany.
Right, we were pals at
reunited
one
as
point.
it should be.
As it should be. You're absolutely right.
Got the
Herr
hair.
Hughes, you will be there.
Hell no.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just...
Jim Norton, you are an uninvited guest to the party.
Ah.
A to the H was watching TV last night.
Yeah, hey to the H.
Sam Robertstein, not invited.
Obi, don't make him furious.
Is this, Pause.
Is this legal?
Can I point out that Ant's wearing the exact same shirt as
I'm dressed
As the
same
video?
as I was 4 years ago.
It's just that the mustache is missing now?
Yes.
You went through the mustache stage?
Yes,
But you're
I
wearing the
did.
exact same shirt.
I'm wearing the same little 5'11" Army shirt. Yeah. I'm not saying I'm a fashion plate, you know.
Is there more to this video? I didn't.
It's probably the same stuff. We should maybe
all
go
right.
back.
Fair
to,
enough. So,
yeah.
there's Fez dressed up as Hitler for the day with the authentic Hitler mustache.
Now, while you...
But he has a problem with the word crazy in a car ad.
You remind Fez that he once dressed up as Hitler and came in here and spoke like Hitler. In this clip, Ron reminds Fez of a commercial that was very famous for a very long time.
Oh, really? Okay, and I do want to say again, I don't give a fuck if he walks around here as Hitler. Of
course not.
That's my point. But the guy that does that probably should have more of an open mind about the word crazy in a commercial.
I think, like, if they would have showed people that they came up and they're, like, wearing, like, robes and they're spitting and drooling down their face, and then they said, you can't buy this car, you're crazy, you don't belong here, you're a crazy person and should be taken out of society, I might be able to say, well, I can see why that would offend some people. But saying a deal is so good that it's crazy and insane, we've done that forever. Remember the guy that used to sell the fucking...
Crazy Eddie?
Yeah, my price is so low, it's insane. We're going crazy. crazy.
I gotta go get those deals.
Yeah, and you're like, those fucking speakers. $8
Yeah.
for speakers that will last through one song? I gotta get those.
Crazy Eddie, that's true.
Right,
yeah.
of course.
Yeah. Crazy Eddie.
Made a living off the word crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
And then Ron starts reminding Fez of songs that have the word crazy in the title.
Right.
And Fez says something that invalidates some of his arguments.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why, because he likes one of the crazy songs?
No, his phrasing.
Okay.
Doesn't really make sense to what he's saying.
All right.
Alrighty.
Now, when the Burger King...
Do you know how many fucking songs are called crazy? Willie Nelson had a big song. By that, CeeLo had a big song like that. Seal had a big song like that. Beyonce had Crazy in Love. You're fucking nuts, dude. Seriously, your paranoia is frightening me right now.
Those are also those are artists. This is a corporation that's supposed to be...
Why do you care? It's supposed to be what? Selling cars.
That's supposed to be friendly to Americans of all kind.
No, you're not... Crazy is not a kind. It's not an ethnic group. It's something that can happen to some people, and then you get meds to get out of being crazy. You don't settle in and become happily crazy the way you have.
I'm proud to be crazy.
You're not a crazy American. As a crazy American,
No.
our people have brought so much to this country.
Business help.
Oh my God.
I don't want my daughter bringing home one of those crazy people.
If they did the same commercial, and I don't like to use this word, but inserted the word...
Don't say the N-word.
No, I'm not. I'm not. If they put in, this interior, it's retarded, people would be going insane.
You know what?
And I don't like to use that word.
I thought of it, and yet you did.
God.
It just rolled off your tongue like a-
Right, he had no problem.
People go insane.
He just said it.
And he said that people would go insane.
That doesn't make any sense.
See how easy and natural it is to just use that word as the... Oh, boy.
And you should be able to say this interior is retarded. Because we all know what that means, too.
That's retarded.
Retarded meaning in a really good way.
Oh, it's retarded.
We use that word in a good way growing up.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, that's retarded, man.
Oh, yeah.
If somebody's insane,
Yeah.
they need to be locked up.
Right.
Because they can't function in a society.
They're insane.
Now, is that me saying I am anti-insane Americans?
You are.
And, Fez proving on our point here, we don't want any words fucking banned.
None.
Not a one.
No.
And this is what we said with the nappy-headed hose and the N-word. We said when they get the N-word, they're going to go for the other word. And I think faggot was the second word. And then they got rid of midget, and they got rid of retard.
Jeez.
All those words now are taboo.
Yeah.
In most social circles. Certainly on in mainstream media.
Oh,
you
my
can't say
God,
any of those words anymore.
None of them.
So now if we take fucking Fez's lead, then we add crazy to that list.
Yeah, do you know...
And then they don't stop there. That's the problem.
No, they keep going.
That's why you got to say no to all this shit.
When you start hanging out with somebody new, that's like the mark. You know that you're real friends because after you hang out like 5 times...
Yeah.
Then they can use the word retarded around you.
Yeah.
And you go, oh, okay, cool, we're there. We're
there.
cool now.
Yeah, yeah.
But
it's
you
a
can't...
different word for me. When I hang out with new people, and when they use it, I'm like, nice. Now I know we can hang out.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, we know what word we're
Huh?
What? We know your word.
Yes, guns.
How many more clips of this
one more clip.
craziness?
Well, we still got 30 seconds on this one.
Oh,
craziness.
All right.
It's retarded. People would be going insane.
You know what?
And I don't like to use that word.
I thought of it, and yet you did, and it just rolled off your tongue like I've heard you say it a million times. If they would have said this would have really pissed people off.
Oops.
Cunty. My God, this is interior is as soft as a cunt. So get your cunt out to your local Chevy dealer. You're fucking nuts, dude. Seriously. You're not coming back. Wow.
He's right about the cunt thing. People would be outraged.
Cunty. I think that would be a cool commercial, though.
That would be.
I would buy a car if the interior was soft as a cunt.
It's an attention getter, too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it is.
That'd turn your head to the TV in a second if you heard that.
Yeah. Did he just say it?
Be like,
he said it again.
What?
I know the auto industry is hurting a little bit, too. You want to come back.
Come back
Get
strong.
that commercial out there this Sunday during football.
Detroit, I hope you're listening.
You'll have the whole world talking about your product.
Fuck rich Corinthian leather.
Right.
I want a cunty interior.
Right, absolutely.
Yeah.
Soft as a
nice cunt.
Soft as a cunt.
I was going to say teen cunt. Jesus. Let's see.
We have one more clip.
All right.
Okay.
And in this clip, Fez suggests what word they could have used instead of crazy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
If the joke of the commercial was they keep using the same word over and over again, you could have used anything. She could have just kept using the word awesome over again and could have gotten corrected on that.
Corrected how?
I was going to say, I said fantastic. I thought you were going to say awesome. It would have been the exact same joke of this dull commercial.
Didn't Toyota use awesome in their ads years ago?
Awesome. Probably.
We are driven.
It offended really cool people.
Yeah, I guess so.
You realize that there were no human beings that were mentally deficient or challenged in this at all, right?
Yes.
It was just two people saying that this deal is so good, it must be unreal, i.e. crazy. That's how we have said. These are crazy prices. Prices so low, you're going insane. You've never gotten furious about these commercials before.
See, I think that's the same excuse as saying that's so gay and saying, no, I didn't mean it in a homosexual way.
And I'm looking at you now, and your eyes are not fixating on me. They're rolling back and forth.
Oh, my God.
I don't know what they're doing with your meds, but the paranoia is gigantic now.
Holy shit.
And where are the mental health groups that stuck up, that went after Burger King in their commercial?
This is not even fun. He's insane because he doesn't even listen to what Ronnie's saying.
No, Ron.
He just keeps he's got the point. He's going to just over and over again say the exact same fucking thing.
Fez Watley come cruising. You look into his eyes, he doesn't even seem to be thinking. Till they roll over white.
This is so off the rails. I want to think it's just a silly bit.
It's not.
I know it's not.
You give him a counter argument, and instead of either countering that or saying, you know what, you're right, I didn't think of it that way.
No, he doesn't.
He goes back to the first thing.
No, he doesn't hear the other side
He
of
doesn't.
arguments. I'm insulted because the commercial just is. Who gives a fuck? They should be able to do better than that.
You wouldn't even think of that commercial.
Or it'd be fun if the twist was, they say crazy a lot, and then, the last shot is a fucking lunatic in the back seat.
In a straight jacket.
That would be funny.
Well,
I would laugh my ass off at that.
That'd be good.
Like, look what they just did.
You watch football on Sunday, right?
I actually watched the Red Zone now, if you need to know.
But they probably aired that commercial. You probably saw it.
I didn't see it. I have not seen that commercial.
Maybe you saw it and it just didn't register.
And they're saying Western New York, so it must have been during the Bills game.
But that commercial was so nothing that I'm sure everybody saw it.
I guess.
And just forgot.
You wouldn't give it a second thought
Of
because
course
it's
not.
so nothing.
Didn't realize you even saw it.
Right.
And I'm affected by crazy in my own life. I don't give a fuck.
Didn't register.
No.
Any more of that?
I give a fuck that a crazy person could easily push me into an oncoming fucking subway train.
That's true.
That's what I give a fuck about.
Yeah, I don't like crazy people with bricks in their hands.
Right.
Now you're just saying that against crazy Americans.
We had some dude with a pipe, yesterday, right? Where was that?
Yeah.
You tweeted about it.
It was
Brooklyn?
in Brooklyn. Some guy decided to just beat someone with a pipe.
That's crazy. I'm more worried about that type of crazy. Actual craziness.
Real crazy.
Affecting, my life, which
Hey.
it has.
That motorcycle gang,
Yeah.
they drove that guy in the Range Rover crazy.
Oh, that guy was
He
crazy.
drove over them.
Sure.
It's crazy.
Let's get past this, because I'm just annoyed. What's left with this?
We just got to finish this clip.
All right.
And where are the mental health groups that stuck up, that went after Burger King in their commercial, but not this one.
You pause while I talk, but you don't even respond to me.
Wow.
It's like I'm not even here.
See?
I'm just I don't know what to do anymore. I don't know what to fucking do anymore. Phil, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Yeah, I was going to say the crazy thing is how that was shoehorned into a mid-SNL conversation.
Yeah, what started this bit? Did you say something was crazy? Did I say something was crazy?
You said something was crazy, and that made it go off in my head.
Well, why aren't you furious with me then? Why don't you ever stop me and say what you just said is offensive? I'm sorry. That wouldn't mean you respond to me.
I said we shouldn't use those words.
I'm going to use it all the time. I'm going to fucking use it more than ever. I want you to talk to your shrink and come back. They're fucking filling you with some kind of pills that are making you nuttier rather than less nuts.
Holy shit.
Crazy's not a good place to be.
No, and that's what I'm saying about this commercial.
I'm telling you, forget the commercial. I'm telling you, you're on the edge somehow. This is insane talk.
Wow. Wow, Ronnie really digging in.
You know, the lack of acknowledgement that Ronnie's even trying to, educate him or make a point is what's really crazy about the situation.
Crazy.
That's craziness. Whew. When you don't listen to the other side.
At all.
You don't have to agree, but at least acknowledge you just heard the guy
the guy's
talking to you.
Yeah. Yeah, like he's not explaining. He goes, what makes this different than this? And there's just no acknowledgement that question was posed.
No, then
just
it just
moving forward.
reiterates the opening salvo.
And Jocktober is off and running.
Wow. That was bonus Jocktober from the Ron and Fez show.
And this would have been brought to the show regardless of what month it was, because this happened yesterday, and Travis and me are sitting in the office going like, what the fuck is going on?
Right.
Has Ronnie ever gotten that adamant about
it's
Fez
rare.
Being a little off kilter on something?
It's very rare.
Oh, I'm going to have to listen now today. See the follow-up.
All right, well, follow-up.
Yeah, there's probably, they'll probably talk about this.
What?
About our acknowledging Fez doing the commercial. And
Well, now we have to worry?
No, Fez will be mad at
worries.
me. You guys don't have
Whatever.
to worry.
But now, whatever.
Because you decided to cut it up and bring it to the show.
Because that's like, why would anybody think to do that?
No, we were absolutely gonna bring it up because our Twitter's exploded. Our peeps are out there.
Either way, if that
with their ears to the ground.
If that conversation happened on any radio show, especially on this platform, especially on this channel,
right?
Yeah,
we'd have grabbed it.
You have to.
There were three things people were tweeting yesterday a lot. The motorcycle thing we already discussed.
Yeah.
The Fezzi thing, which we just discussed. And the Mike Francesa from 1776. How funny is that? I only saw the first 30 seconds.
I haven't seen that.
My ass off.
What is it?
You haven't seen this?
No.
You didn't get the tweets yesterday?
No.
Were you off Twitter?
No.
I think Deadspin's got it. So, we got our own guy that calls as Mike Francesa.
Sure.
Mike Francesa is a sports talk show host here in the New York area. Heard elsewhere, I guess.
Yeah, sure. He's
a big, huge, pompous asshole.
And he's on the Yes Network, too. Like, they broadcast his radio show on television.
Yes, right. And there's a lot of Mike Francesa parodies out there. My favorite is the memes. The memes.
Memes?
The memes.
Memes?
The memes. Memes. The memes. Where they put his big, stupid head on things.
Yeah.
On wrestlers as they're coming to the ring, and it's Mike Francesa's head, or he's diving as, he's got his head on fucking
there
Louis
it is,
Anderson's
the
body.
swagger.
Yeah. That's one of my favorite Mike Francesa bits.
That is a good one. And then there's the actual Francesa clips of him
just being an asshole.
The callers hassling him losing his mind on the air.
Him falling asleep.
And
then denying that he was ever falling asleep.
I don't think we ever played it on the air, but did you ever hear the clip of the couple that called in?
The wedding proposal?
Yeah. and Mike Francesa hung up before the guy could propose to his...
can I hear that? As a setup to this?
Yeah.
He hung up.
Because he didn't want it, because he wanted to talk sports.
Yeah, and then I think like a couple days or a week later, like somebody brought it up in a separate phone call, and he denied.
That didn't happen.
Yeah, he's crazy.
Didn't happen. Oh.
Shit.
All right, yeah, listen,
Mike.
So this is the wedding proposal?
Yeah.
And Mike is just such a fucking...
You could tell that he's setting up for it, then Mike, we're not going to do that.
Wow, really? Go ahead.
For A-Rod. Mo in New Jersey. What's up, Mo?
What's happening, Mike?
Yes, what's up?
Good. I'm hanging out here. I'm with my girlfriend, Cindy, and we're both big fans of the show. We're both big Met fans. And I'm a little nervous, but you know what? I'm going to ask her in front of the whole New York.
Jimmy in Paramus. What's up, Jimmy?
Mike, I don't know why you painted yourself into a corner with his A-Rod and the Ancient
He just fucking whacked the phone down on him. I'm a little nervous.
Shit.
I'm gonna ask you. Click.
You never heard that before?
That's a good one.
I heard of it. I did not hear it.
Cuts off a proposal.
Now, we hang up on people here.
Sure we do.
But we do it for the big over-the-top laugh.
It's very funny.
Like, he does it because he's just fucking annoyed.
Right,
that someone would dare, like, waste his time with that
valuable airtime.
He's so full of himself that he's like, well, this isn't about them getting engaged. It's about me talking about sports.
Right.
How long would have taken a minute?
He was ready to say it.
It would have been a great moment.
Yeah.
What a dick.
That's great.
He might be so paranoid of prank phone calls.
I know. He's got to be gun
Someone's
shy.
not talking about sports.
Right. He's got to think it's setting up for fucking. Yeah.
All right,
I want to ask my girlfriend why you always fall asleep.
Fall asleep. Fucking asshole. All right, now this guy.
So now this guy's doing a parody on that guy. So that's good we play that clip. So
Yeah,
there's
there
a
you
reference to the people that don't know him. It's called Mike Zahn?
Mike Zahn, 1776.
So this is if Mike Francesa had a radio show back in 1776.
1776. That's
Mike Zahn.
Mike Zahn.
Mike Zahn.
Mike Zahn. This is insane and crazy, by the way.
Okay.
Relax with those words.
Chillax.
Chillax, that's the way.
Mike's on. He's ready to go on the fan. New York Sports Radio. Mike's on.
Nice jingle.
There's a cartoon, like, drawn image of, like, George Washington and Thomas Jefferson.
Sitting at the fucking table broadcasting.
And Mike Francesa.
Yeah.
With the red coat on or whatever.
Because it's 1776.
Yeah.
Mike's on.
Well, let's be honest. The rebels probably have no chance to win, but if the rebels have any chance of winning this war, they better trust Benedict Arnold.
Look at the details. He's got the Diet Coke in front of him.
Right.
Diet Coke, and then he's got a crown.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because when Benedict Arnold is Benedict Arnold, he's Cornwallis. And when Cornwallis is Cornwallis, he's Alexander the Great. Okay? So, if you're going to trust anybody in this war, on the rebel side, Benedict Arnold's your guy. Back after this. All right, we're back. And now listen. I didn't want to get into this, but, everybody's making a big deal out of it, so I figured, why not? I was going to ignore it, but, people are talking about it, it was in the paper the other day. This idea that, and listen, I don't like him, and I don't support him. But this idea that Thomas Jefferson is sleeping around or fooling around with one of his slaves, I mean, I know we are joined by
he just goes from one
and Lord and General, all the titles you want to give him because, I mean, he's great. I mean, he's one of the best. Lord Cornwallis. Lord, welcome. How are you?
Doing great, Michael. How are you?
Now,
Picture him on the phone.
Listen, I don't want to bother you with this, but we got to address it because people like to make a hubbub about this, and I know you're a decorated war hero, and this is kind of a joke to you. But do these rebels, do they worry you at all? Are you worried at all about George Washington, any of these guys? All right, we're gonna go to Henry in Long Island. What's going on, Henry?
Yeah, I was wondering, do you think the French might help the rebels out?
No.
Really?
No,
he gets everything wrong.
Not a chance.
Because they don't care? Why would they?
You just don't want them to win, Mike.
Well,
That's why you're so negative about this whole thing. Yeah, but Mike, you just want the rebels to lose. That's why.
Yeah, but the French. Wait a second.
The French hate the British. Mike.
Wait a second. The problem is, and this is what has to worry you if you are supporting this rebel cause. Where are you getting your ammunition? Where are you getting your support? You don't have these things. You don't have the resources of a British Empire, of a King George. You don't have the resources of King George. Because when King George wants to do something, he's going to do it. I mean, when King George wants to crush a rebellion, he's going to crush it. I mean, it's as simple as that. All right, we're going to go to the phones now. John on the farm in Massachusetts. What's up, John?
Hey, Mike. How are you?
How you doing? Good.
Good. Yeah, I was just wondering, did John Hancock sign that Declaration of Independence?
Let's see, I believe he did, yeah. I believe John Hancock. John Hancock signed it.
I was wondering, out of all the people who signed that, who do you think has the biggest cock?
All right, well, that's folks, we're in a time of crisis, I guess. So, people want to act like clowns. Let them act like clowns. I don't care. I mean, they're not going to bother me. They're not going to bother me. They're not going to bother me at all. I've been doing this for 25 years.
This is exactly Mike.
He's got all the features.
And I mean, do you really want? If you're the rebels, do you really want the French helping you? I mean, they're kind of weird. They're weird people. I mean, you ever gone over there? I've met King Louis. Okay, King Louis is a weird guy. I'll be honest. Very weird guy. Not he's a good guy, but weird guy. Okay? I mean, this idea that all men are created equal, says who? I mean, whoever said that all men are created equal? I'd love to know. I mean, are slaves equal? I mean, obviously not. Killed more. They killed more British soldiers. Big deal. Who cares? You retreated the hill. You're done. The battle is over. The British have won the battle. And I'm going to tell you right now, the rebels might be claiming victory, but 100, 200 years from now, they're going to be saying, Bunker Hill is where the British beat back the rebels and crushed this rebellion. God save the king. Back after this.
That's pretty good, man.
That's really funny, man. Gotta know Mike, obviously.
Yeah, you gotta know Mike.
But fuck, it's Mike Zahn, Z-A-U-N, 1776 on YouTube.
And his username is Wait a Second.
Right.
Wait a second.
Good job.
Wait a second.
Wait a second.
That almost sounds like our guy.
Yeah, huh?
Is it our guy?
I don't think so, no.
No, it's not. I've met racist Francesa.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Does he look like Francesa?
He couldn't look less like him.
I figured as much.
Yeah.
He's
like a tall, skinny guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's pretty good, though, yeah.
Yeah.
I like how he took the angle of supporting the British and getting everything wrong, much like he does with his sports predictions and whatnot. Yeah.
The Diet Coke had me laughing the whole time.
Diet Coke.
All right, we're going to take a break. We're going to do another Jocktober, believe it or not.
Yes.
Whoa.
This is the actual Jocktober.
The official Jocktober for today.
So get on your...
we had to throw the Fezzy thing in there. We couldn't help ourselves. It
get
was
on
too good.
your phones, your computers, get your memes and various offensive pictures ready.
Get ready.
Because...
get ready.
I'm sure a Facebook page will pop up at some point. Oh, boy.
I saw a Facebook profile set up last night. Somebody tweeted me, "What is this?" And I can't remember what the name is, but the profile is the Trayvon picture in the hoodie, but it's my face.
Oh, my goodness.
There's a lot of new Facebook profiles being created.
Okay, very good.
Zuckerberg's probably wondering what all the hubbub is about this month.
Probably should have saved that for your own show, I think.
Yeah?
Yeah, you were just talking about yourself out of nowhere.
I was talking about Jocktober.
No.
And Facebook page. Did you see the commercial?
And we also got Nick Dipaolo today, so very, very busy. Stay there.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
Uh-oh. Let's go crazy.
It's okay because Prince is an artist, according to Fez, so thank God.
It's insane.
We don't want the ire of Fez over crazy songs. Hey, back in this day... 105 years ago. It's important because it's about a car.
105 years ago.
Henry Ford introduced the Model T automobile 105 years ago today.
Right.
And when people saw it for the first time, they said, that's fucking crazy.
Crazy. A horseless carriage.
That's nuts.
Wow.
Thank you.
Well, the Model T was the first, mass-produced automobile.
Yes.
not the first automobile.
I know. They had some shit going on before that.
Yeah.
I get it.
But that was one that, like, it made it affordable for people, the ordinary guy, pretty much to get, and opened up the country to, you used to just stay in one area, pretty much. You'd fucking just stay there. As far as your little horse and wagon could take you, bicycle, whatever. But then, now you're fucking cruising.
Every once in a while, you would plan the big trip from Huntington to Northport for a vacation.
Yeah.
And what, it would take you 18 days to get there.
Crazy. But that changed the entire country. Amazing.
And we just take it for granted.
I know.
I mean, you just, we're from Long Island, so you just didn't go to New York City because it was impossible.
Yeah.
They didn't really have the trains working yet. I'm talking before the trains.
Oh, yeah.
You had to have a horse and buggy, and then you had to camp out at a whole bunch of inns on the way to finally make it to New York City.
And then you had to take a ferry, some kind of ferry over from Long Island City over to Manhattan Island.
Now we zip around like it's nothing.
But that was a long, long time ago.
I mean, in a lot of cases, it might as well be another country.
I guess they had...
like, to go from New York City to Connecticut? What?
Huh?
People are like, what? That's like another country.
That was crazy.
Craziness.
Insane. Hey, I got to say hi to John L. Gray, Jr.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
Really?
I get a little gift box here, which I normally get. Normally it's from listeners. It's filled with some sort of Nazi propaganda and whatnot. But what a great little gift here. Look, it's the Catfisher fishing rod and reel for little Beavis. And it's a little fishing pole. And it's got a little mousy thing at the end, and you cast it out, and then you reel in your cat. Oh, it's going to be hours of fun.
Basically, it's used to drive your cat nuts.
Insane.
Right.
Crazy.
Crazy.
Don't say those words.
Wow.
It's a crazy toy.
It is. It's very nice.
It's not nice.
And also a cat charmer. It's the basic little snaky piece of material on the end of a flexi stick.
You're so going to use that on a teenager's ass.
Oh,
It even has all the bright colors that teens enjoy. What do you do with that?
Well, you stretch it out and you go like this, and it goes down, and
and of course you never allow him
keep it
to
out
actually
of his
get
reach.
Right, and he goes.
It's great.
He goes fucking nuts.
Thank you, though, John. That was very nice.
After he gets bored of those toys, he'll just go back to attacking your limbs.
Attacking my hands, and yeah, he was insanely crazy at about 11:30 last night.
Oh,
doing the bouncy thing, and then just pouncing on my hand and grabbing my arm. Look at this.
Oh, good habits.
Look at this.
Oh, that's
he grabs
great.
right there on my
That's
forearm
wonderful.
and pulls.
Don't worry,
they shakes his head like a dog.
They don't get stronger as they get bigger. So that's
what I figured. So it's okay, and the teeth don't get bigger.
No.
Something like that. I have an adorable picture of him climbing up my back screen door.
Well,
he's in the middle of the screen door, holding on.
I wanted to bring up the latest pictures of Beavis.
Yes,
the shelf life on the Kitten viral video is shutting.
Isn't it?
The door is shutting on the viral video.
He's getting a little bigger, right?
Oh, my God, yes.
It's getting too big now.
You got maybe 2 weeks to get that viral video done.
God damn it.
I mean, that over-the-top viral video.
Yeah, he's kind of looking cat-like.
We got Brother Joe. Brother Joe.
Oh, damn.
Brother Joe, by the way, we just decided you're going to be this week's Nugget on the O&A podcast.
Oh, yes.
Nugget.
Yes, you're going to be doing the Godfather theme.
Yes, the new podcast
the
will be available tomorrow morning or today at midnight. I don't know, whatever. Wednesday is O&A podcast day. But what's up, Joe?
I've aspired to be a Nugget my entire life. I just wanted to chime in on the Model T or the Model A, was it? We went to Vanderbilt Planetarium and the museum over there. They have Vanderbilt's car that he, prided himself on driving on the parkways, and they had some pretty interesting facts about this. The first person able to, go through these Easy Pass things. They had a primitive form of Easy Pass back then.
If you were white, you got through? Was that it?
Yes, a sticker on the front of the car. That enabled him to go through all the tolls without having to pay, and only the rich and famous were able to afford those stickers.
Well, it should be that way now.
And the other thing was, we were talking about how long it took to get from one place to the other, especially coming from the city. We lived in Flushing when we were kids. It was only 65, 66. And to get out to the bungalow in Mastic, how long was that trip, Anthony?
Yeah, I know. It seemed like forever. I guess because the expressway wasn't even fucking like built yet or something. We used to have to go down like the Henry. What was it called? The Horace Harding Expressway.
What
was that? Horace Harding Boulevard.
It was like the express. It went the same way the expressway goes, but only with lights and intersections the whole way.
In essence, it was the service road.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
It was the North Service Road to the express.
I could tell Joe's driving and he's lonely. I could tell Joe's calling like, "Fuck, I need to talk."
I'm taking Layla to school.
Aw.
Nice.
Driving to Farmingdale, taking her to kindergarten.
Hey. Yeah. Is she allowed to wear a costume for Halloween this year?
Of course she is.
Fuck, man, my kid's school, no costumes.
Really?
City school's different.
Why?
Because it's more politically correct.
But I can't get an answer why that would be a problem. Why is that a problem? I see the parents, they're all pissed off their kid can't go to school in a costume.
Can Jewish kids wear yarmulkes? All right.
But I still don't know why that is happening. What is the problem?
Because some kids can't afford a costume. Some kids, they'll be offended by their religion. Won't like the fact that a kid is dressed like a witch. They're liberal-minded. They call themselves progressive, but they're fucking asshole lefties.
They're not being progressive, and once again, the minority rules for some reason.
Exactly.
Because like I said, I've changed my tune. I see the parents, and they're all not happy about this.
Exactly. Correctamundo.
But some parent had a problem back whenever, and now no one can wear costumes for Halloween. So guess what? My kid's not going to school Halloween.
Yeah.
I don't know about
because he gets out late in the day. So what? He's going to waste all of Halloween being in a classroom, not in a costume? That's stupid.
Yeah. By the way, Joe, are you letting your kid listen to this program?
Hell yeah, she listens to everything.
You're hilarious.
I'm kidding. It's low volume. I only hear it.
Of course. No, who cares?
Yeah.
It's good. She should be able to listen to her Uncle Anthony say horrible things.
It's anything she's not going to hear at your house. Give me a break.
Well, that's true.
Sunday.
Gotta be honest.
We realized just yesterday that we got to stop saying Jesus Christ in our house.
Oh, Jesus.
And he used it properly, too. He went, Jesus
Christ.
I'm like, oh.
That's hilarious.
I think you might have got that from us.
Oh, my God is a big one, too. Oh, my God seems to offend a lot of people.
Yeah, using the Lord's name in vain.
Sure.
Oh, my goodness.
Joe, did you see that video I sent you with that little blackhead gone?
Yes, I did.
Hello, motherfucker.
I did. I saw it.
Why are we playing it on the show?
I know. I got to find it.
The more you watch it, the funnier
it gets. A little Vine. All right, we got to go. We got another Jocktober. We got fucking Nick Dipaolo waiting. Yes.
Crossroads this Saturday. Friday, Garwood, New Jersey. It's Almost Journey and Unchained, the Van Halen tribute.
Oh!
And this is in Garwood, New Jersey, on North Street this Friday night. Be there. It's going to be a classic.
Wait, are you doing the Van Halen tribute, or is that another band?
No, it's another band.
Oh, I thought you were dipping into some David Lee Roth territory now.
If you guys get a chance, bring this thing up. Unchained, the mighty Van Halen tribute. Dude, bring this up and play it, because this guy is a David Lee Roth clone.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Can you do that, Sam?
Yeah.
Where do we go?
I'd like to see that.
What's the website?
Old school Van Halen.
Unchained.
I think it's Unchained.
Van Halen.
Tribute.com.
Tribute.
You got to go tribute.
All right. Unchained VH Tribute.
Okay.
Let's see.
All right. That's actually not David Lee Roth, huh?
Let's see.
No.
All right, hold on.
Got some videos.
The guy named Ricky McCoy. He's awesome. The guy's real good. My band Almost Journey with Gene Marcello singing lead. That kid is just he's bulletproof, man. He can sing like days and days and days on end
without his voice going out. Yeah, that's nice.
All right, hold on.
That's pretty good.
Not the best recording,
can you find
obviously.
a better recording, Samuel?
Well, you're not lying, though, Joe.
I'd like to.
So your Journey tribute band's playing with these guys. Nice.
Yeah, we're doing a doubleheader. Yeah, Ricky's amazing. He's all about the show too. I mean, he does David Lee Roth better than David Lee Roth.
All right, we got a little better recording here. Wow, he sounds just like fucking old rock. Wow, it's just very good. Holy fuck.
That's pretty good.
All right,
the band is awesome. They're real good, and Ricky, and like I said, Ricky puts on the entire show. He's real good at what he does.
Do you own their band yet?
We played with them a bunch of times, though.
Nice.
And Steve Brown is the guitar player from Trickster. I don't know if you remember that guy.
Sure.
He's an amazing
Back in the day.
guitar player.
Very
he
cool.
does a great Eddie. So,
All right,
we'll be there
Friday night.
in Garwood, New Jersey, Crossroads on North Street. Friday night at 9 o'clock.
All right, enough for you, Joe.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Have fun.
All right, Brother
Later.
Joe, everyone. He will be the Nugget this week on the O&A podcast.
I'm glad he brought that up and redeemed himself from his Model T story. At least we got a little Unchained Van Halen tribute band out of it.
Where's Nick Dipaolo? Is he still wandering around outside?
Uh-oh.
Did he give up on us?
I hope not. Where is he? There's Nick.
Hey, Nick, sorry
How you
about
doing,
that.
Nick? Yeah, take a seat.
Take a seat wherever you want to sit.
You could either sit in the infected Jimmy Norton chair or the guest seat, whichever one. Yeah, pop right down over there. How you been, man?
What's up, fellas?
Good.
Well, the government shut down, so we're in a panic here.
Yeah, everybody. There was the countdown
very,
clock. We were freaking out. Why is there another count? Oh no, this is T plus. Government shutdown.
See,
it's been.
The countdown clock was so successful on CNN. Now they're doing the T plus countdown clock.
Right. They're
So we've been
showing-
shut down for 8 hours and 40 minutes, and so far nothing has changed.
How do you know? We've been fucking sequestered here in this bomb shelter of a studio.
Holy
Out there could be
fuck.
complete anarchy. Nick, you came in. What are the streets like? Total fucking
Chaos.
I'll tell you, there's mailmen laying down on the sidewalk, DMV people taking shits in the middle of the street.
They just don't know what to do. It's like one of those Star Trek episodes where if they get the one mothership thing, all the satellite people kind of fall down and collapse.
They better get the government running again, or we're going to realize we really don't need those
Doesn't
fuckers.
the government shut down on the weekends?
I think
I
they
guess
do.
so.
It does.
Right?
And has it ruined your fucking weekend?
And what
ever?
happens on the weekends?
I have fun and I
It's
actually enjoy the
great.
country.
It's fantastic.
It's just a long weekend.
Right.
Or a holiday. It's a holiday.
But I think it's like, you know what the government's like? The government's like a fucking lawnmower engine. If you don't restart it often enough, you're going to be pulling that cord for a while if this thing sits in the garage.
But those idiots get paid anyway there, Nick. That's what we're learning.
Yeah.
Congress still gets paid.
Congress gets paid. They're exempt from Obamacare. Do you see a pattern here, you fucking idiots? Wake up!
I don't understand
Jesus,
how...
fucking time for a revolution. I wish I was 18. I'd join a militia group tomorrow.
Wouldn't that be nice?
I can't now. My hips are
We're
bad.
both dressed for it.
Somebody was on the phone. We didn't get to them. They're like, why aren't people starting a revolution? And the answer is very simple. It's not bad enough yet.
No, because they put
It's got to get really bad, and then we'll fucking...
Not bad enough. You got SWAT people going into your
Right.
house during a terrorist fuck. I mean,
It's
the reason...
not bad enough. I'm telling
No,
you. It's got to get way worse for people to
that's
actually
not
do
why.
something
The
about it.
government has put in place enough things to keep people, to make people unable to revolt anymore.
We're not revolting for two reasons, okay? $3,000 sofas and flat screen TVs. Okay? Are you going to get off your ass?
That's true.
I'm not.
I like
Fucking
it. Pretty
Patriots
comfy.
are on.
We've come up with some cool things.
Pretty comfy.
To
What am I
distract
going to
us.
do? Like maybe
We got a lot of
maybe
nice,
catch a-
shiny things to distract us.
Maybe
That's
catch
true.
a bullet, or I could watch Seinfeld again.
Right.
Well,
right.
no, but I swear to God, the internet and the phones, it's all a distraction.
It is.
Everybody literally has their head down.
What
Well,
a
shit's
great
happening.
distraction. Their head is literally, well, figuratively,
Steve
literally,
Jobs is Arab, wasn't
in
he?
a hole. Oh, right. Steve Jobs was in on it. You're all in cahoots. Yeah, that's. You know what? You're right. We're distracted as hell.
Yeah.
I don't think people understand the true gravity of this whole thing. Like most people, they're paying attention on their phones to pop culture and TV shows, and not really the news and what's affecting them. They don't know what Obamacare even is. A lot of people think it's free health care.
But in fairness to them, how the fuck could you? When the people passing it didn't know what was in it until they passed it.
We'll pass it and then we'll read it. Who said that? Pelosi?
Yeah. We'll find out what's in it once we pass it. She said that with a straight face, the dumb clit.
They don't even read this shit.
No.
Why would they?
You can't blame. I'm listening to how a bill is passed, how a law is made, and
was it a cartoon?
And cloture. That's right. Yeah. And cloture vote, and then Harry Reid will send it back. He'll put in language that says they are defunding it. That way, it'll be on record that they voted to. Then he'll strip it out after it comes back. So how can you expect people who have kids like Opie and a life and are busy to understand all that shit?
Right.
That's why they don't call their Congress people. We're not supposed to understand it.
No,
it's lawyers.
They purposely make it complicated.
Of course.
It's lawyer speak. It's not at all representative of what the people want anymore.
Of course not.
It's
top to bottom now instead of bottom to top.
We are absolutely being ruled by the government. We don't rule them anymore.
No.
They don't do our bidding. It used to. Let's go way back to the old days.
I was going to ask you, when was the last time that people
was representative of?
Yeah,
I can't even fucking. I don't think it was in my lifetime.
No.
Of course not.
No. But it used to be
maybe
like you
in the 50s. Maybe
I have a date, 1947.
47.
April 3rd.
There you go.
Somebody Google that.
There was a time, I guess, where you would have this local yokel representative guy, and he would go to like the town hall with the rest of the townspeople
and say "Hear ye"
and they
a lot.
would say,
he would say "Hear ye,"
hear ye, and then the people would go, "Here's what we need." So now you go off and talk to the people that make this happen. And then he'd go with a bunch of other town representatives to another place, and they would voice their opinions, and it would work its way up to the main public servant, where, who would supply the money or whatever was needed.
Yes.
And it was truly representative. Don Corleone.
How did I ever get to this?
Read the funny papers.
Dude, we had James Caan and telling fucking Godfather stories. Doesn't get better than that.
Really?
It doesn't get better than that.
James Caan's talking about hanging out with the Luca Brasi character and what a fucking nut he was. It was fantastic.
And how they had to add that.
Better than when you had Snooki in there?
Yeah, just a little.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Same body as Luca Brasi.
James Caan will be on the podcast tomorrow, right?
Oh, yeah. Nice.
The Godfather stories, mostly.
Definitely.
Not the whole interview, right?
No, just the
Godfather shit.
Yeah.
Did he have like dirty running shoes on? I saw him at like center stage.
Yeah.
Once you're like over 60 and you're wearing running shoes, something fucking, you know what I mean? With like dress pants, you're like,
He wants to be comfortable.
Terrible. Well,
I love him. No, he's the fucking man's man.
He's not
he was
kicking
great.
Carlo in the face with those things. Little running shoes.
Flip-flops.
Yeah.
So your point when they got to the main guy.
Yeah. Then it kind of was truly
worked its way
representative
up to the main guy
of the people, because the representative that was sent out was doing the bidding of the people. Now they don't care. Like, what people voted for Congress getting paid when there's no budget?
That's
the
right.
people never went,
that's
this
that's
is
a
what
good
we
idea.
want. We want you to continue getting paid as we're fucked.
Do you really think it was ever that pure, though? Or were these...
I think for a very short period of time.
Very short time they were
but
pure
the system
in their
in and of itself
a week and a
corrupts
half,
it.
maybe?
It makes it
they always
corrupt.
had
A week and a half.
They always had something in their
Early
fucking
September.
brains.
The power that you get by representing a group of people corrupts you, and the favors that could be done because of that power base fucking corrupts.
Well, yeah, the money got into the system.
Yeah, the money got into the system. These people that hold the office like a pope, when it's not supposed to be that way.
Well, yeah, we have to. Term limits are part of the solution.
It was never
really?
supposed to be a fucking career.
Yeah,
it was not supposed to be career politicians.
That's right.
That's the first mistake right there.
Right, because they make it a job. They build these relationships with businesses and cronyism and nepotism, and you never get a pure representation of the people.
Well, that's
anymore.
why I look at the government running immediately, because they're fucking up their own interests now. They're fucking up their own fucking jobs.
But if they didn't have to worry about getting reelected, they concentrate more on what was
for the greater good.
The greater good.
Well, that's why Obama's giving you the big fuck you right now, because he doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't have another campaign to run.
But he's worried
if he did this shit before the election, he would have a different tune,
but
right?
he's worried about the Democrats in 2014.
Sort of. It's all about his legacy now.
Yeah, but his legacy depends.
This is his legacy.
Well, yeah. Well, you know what? It's going to explode. In
No
about
shit.
Right
That's
in
what
his
I'm
face.
saying.
Let it fucking. I don't understand.
But that's why he doesn't give a fuck. He sees this as his legacy, so he's not going to fucking budge.
He's
good, bad, or indifferent. He don't give a fuck. This is his legacy.
Place. He's the biggest hoax ever.
He really is an amazing hoax.
Do you know anything about him still? We don't have his papers from college. None of his ex-girlfriends say I dated him. There's a guy that went to Columbia, took the exact same classes, the exact same year, and never fucking met him. And if I raise that, I'm a lunatic. If I raise that point,
there
you're
are
fucking
these
crazy.
stories that all the presidents have. If you look back to Bush and Nixon and just keep going back, and you know exactly what they did from like childhood. It's like as a child, he did this, and then he joined the military, and
he was a mediocre
George
student.
Bush Sr. was a fucking pilot, and George Bush, George W. Bush was a fucking drunk who owned the ball team. Like we know all that.
There's like 10 pictures of him. That's it.
It's a bigger thing.
And he's not that much older than us. So we're in an age where our whole lives are out there.
I have a bunch of
thousands of dumb pictures of us.
I have stills that look like they're taken directly from the Wonder Years of my whole life, and there's not one.
The guy that runs the country.
One picture of him with a white chick that he took to prom.
Wouldn't there be different pictures of him every fucking day on Twitter and Instagram and all that?
Think so? You think so?
We've all seen the exact same 10 pictures.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's like when Trayvon Martin tried. They kept using the same photo.
Same photo of him in the little fucking.
It's creepy though. It's just that other people wouldn't just push their Obama pictures out there. Why not? That makes you look. That makes you look cool on Facebook. Like, look, I got me and Obama.
Hey, look, I have moving pictures of me and my brother.
Yeah.
That's me and my brother Joe on Christmas morning in 1966.
Who is that?
That's me playing drums and my brother Joe.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
And of course, I start crying. I start crying because the drums were sliding forward.
But you're playing the drums properly. How old are you there?
Look, now I'm screaming. I'm like, that kid's moving. And my father's going, shut up, you little faggot. Just play. Stop crying, you pissy-eyed fuck.
How old were you there? How old were you?
I was probably 6.
You had the Christmas tree from Alcoa, I see.
Yeah, Alcoa. Yes, the aluminum
It's always
tree.
good. You need a tetanus shot when you lean against your Christmas tree.
Are you the singer or are you complaining right there?
He's doing both. He's like Phil Collins.
Yeah, look at me.
Bravo.
This is great. I'm doing Hotel California. And my brother just keeps rocking. And now I'm hitting the bass pedal. And look, I got to slide the seat again. And I really start losing my mind. And of course, my father thinks I'm going to grow up a flaming homosexual.
Put the seat up against the wall, then it won't move backwards on you.
I was a little
Who's that? Your older brother?
That's right.
That's my brother Joe. Yeah, who, by the way, is still playing.
Is he really?
Yeah,
he just promoted a gig a mere 5 minutes ago.
Yes, after a wonderful Model T story.
It was a terrific story, Anthony. So anyway, the government thing, whatever. Fuck it.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if it closes down.
Closes down.
Then the people have to actually run it and do a...
Yeah.
I hate them all.
Although I was saying, if I was a terrorist...
No, that's my stance. I hate them all. I don't fucking pick a side.
Yeah, one's more guilty than the other.
If I was a terrorist, I would fucking pick this time to do something because the FBI is furloughing people and the fucking Homeland Security.
You can pick any time, Anthony. They're pouring over the borders.
That is true.
It's not just people coming to pave your driveway.
It's
like 1 in every 13 that come over the border is from a country that's on a terrorist list. I heard that like a year ago.
Fantastic.
But nobody acknowledges this shit. If you do, you just fucking...
You're a racist. You're a
xenophobe. Whatever.
Because the flat screen TVs are terrific.
It's hard to get off my ass.
The new phones.
And who gives a fuck if you stay, we're staying home more.
The new
so we feel
phones
safer.
are great.
That's true, though.
I'm fucking buying everything online. I'm barely going to a supermarket at this point.
I'm going to Anthony's house within the next year or two and buy some of his used products. I'm not kidding you.
I like the contrast between the picture on the second row, that one, and the one right above it.
What?
Look at the contrast. Yeah. I'm a little tot right there.
One is called Christmas Bedtime.
Let me see
one
Christmas
above
Bedtime.
Is shooting.
It's called Shooting.
I don't think I've seen Christmas Bedtime.
Christmas Bedtime was, my father liked staging events of Christmas, so he made like we were going to sleep. There's me and Joe.
Saying goodnight.
What are you doing? Working at TGI Fridays?
Red and white stripes. We're on a chain gang.
Holy shit.
We're going to bed for Christmas morning.
This is porn for Sandusky. You really...
Oh, yeah.
I want to lick those kids. They taste like candy canes in those outfits.
Oh, my God, you guys are making believe
and that's me, and there's Joe, and
creepy.
And then we wake up, and it's like, oh, it's Christmas morning.
Your bedroom has all the warmth of a fucking doctor's office in Havana.
It was the 60s. They didn't really have a lot of amenities that, you know.
What town was this?
Bunny this was East Northport.
Northport?
Oh, no, this was Flushing, Queens. Sorry.
All right.
Yeah,
You're waking up your little
East Northport.
sister.
God bless the parents, though. Seriously.
Yeah.
With the baby bottle made in China with the lead.
I don't know how. Everything's lead coated.
Everything is lead.
And you're fine.
Of course.
You're all right.
Yeah, a couple of paint chips, and then the next one was turn the sound up on this. This is
My father,
and look at what he grew into.
Man, that innocence of a child thing is overrated.
Still going.
Where are you?
I'm at the range.
Oh, I thought this was in your kitchen. I thought you saw a rat in the cupboard.
Yeah, that.
By the way, Nick Dipaolo is going to be at Caroline's every Wednesday this month.
9 o'clock tomorrow night.
Oh, wow.
Every Wednesday you got Nick Dipaolo at Caroline's.
Yeah,
That's cool.
Yeah, and this weekend, I'm glad you had this because I didn't even know my own dates.
Oh.
And Bananas this Saturday night, Poughkeepsie. I'm working on a new hour. I'm shooting in Minneapolis in a month and a half. So I'm doing all these places. I do them all the time. Anyways, let's not kid ourselves. And the ballroom at the Taft Theater in Cincinnati, October 19th.
Very cool.
Which is that's going to be a good one.
And you're podcasting now, too.
And about
How's that
probably
going?
2
Good?
weeks. No, I haven't started yet.
Oh, they just announced it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I'm going.
I can't wait.
I will download the Nick Dipaolo podcast.
I cut my own commercial yesterday. I'm playing with the equipment and stuff, actually.
Oh, really?
Pulling clips of my own for the first time.
Isn't it fun, though?
It is fun.
I like doing shit like that.
There's 2 minutes of Hitler in one of my commercials. And just, I say we talk politics and
of course. Why wouldn't you?
And sports and, everything.
I think I'm coming in Wednesday. I'm going to go to Caroline's Wednesday.
Are you really?
Yeah.
That's tomorrow.
I'll be in town. You want to go Wednesday?
You'll be one of 19 people.
I don't mind.
I literally, but I take the 9 o'clock show because I want to play with shit. So
yeah, exactly.
I have to go 8 minutes with dead silence. Go on a full house there. You know what I mean? But it's fun. When the shit doesn't work, I lose my temper. People love
you know what? I love that. I saw Colin. I saw Colin putting his show together in Long Island City when he was just putting together the second show that he was doing, and it was fucking great. He would say something, and he's like, "No, what?
Oh well, that didn't work.
I guess I gotta put that one back in the foundry."
Nothing, folks.
Yeah,
there'll be a lot of that.
Oh, I love it.
But it's coming together. I have this new hour, and it's very dark and
nice,
and not on purpose. It just I took a year off when I came back. This rush of
could you
Michael
not
Douglas getting
be?
throat cancer from eating pussy and
yeah,
that's the lightest material I have. I open.
That's an opener.
And, I talk about
gets the crowd up.
I get 6 minutes on suicide and nooses and suicide memorials, and it's fucking.
Oh God, it's great.
It's it's
how could you not be dark? In
this time and age.
It just seems like it's very hard to not be sarcastic and fucking just look down at everything and be and
you can't even eat pussy anymore.
No, exactly. That's I got a nice chunk on
not that Catherine Zeta-Jones pussy, maybe. Maybe she's the
going
problem.
on with that pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed the Splitsville after that. So there must have been some truth to it.
She's got some of that crazy pussy.
And maybe he wasn't just eating pussy. Maybe he was,
going around to
going
the back
around
end.
the corner.
Yeah, I'm
where
sure.
all the germs are.
Michael Douglas.
Where all the germs. Where all the germs.
I thought you meant around the corner to a neighbor's house.
Oh no,
some of that Welsh ass.
The entire undercarriage.
The entire undercarriage.
Crossing the railroad tracks.
Crossing Delancey.
Right. I don't know. Hey, you want to do Jocktober with us, Nick?
Whatever the fuck that is, sure, I'm in.
Oh boy, I don't know.
Jocktober. It's a wonderful time of year.
It kind of fucks up you guys when you have to
if you wind up.
If you want to tap
show.
out, you're more than welcome.
Here's what Jocktober
We beat
is.
the shit out of radio shows, and then what happens, you guys think it's all fun and stuff until you hit the road and realize, oh, fuck, they won't have me on because I was part of their Jocktober that day.
That's the last thing I need for my career.
Jocktober is, of course, take off on Rocktober.
Will this show that we're going to highlight today have an effect on Nick Dipaolo's career?
What city is it?
You do a lot of shows in Canada?
Montreal likes me.
Not Montreal.
No.
The first one is Canadian?
It's Canadian.
Wow.
We're starting
Going to Canada.
Yeah. It's in New Brunswick, Canada.
We take the Rocktober
New Brunswick.
thing.
That's where my grandmother's from.
Oh, wow.
My mother's
Well,
like,
does she do a radio show?
Goddamn socialist.
She's going to get a beating.
She's been dead for quite a while, but
well, so has radio.
Good thing for that.
Yeah, that's kind of like hillbilly country in Canada.
Yeah.
So it's like where Bonnie McFarlane came from?
Oh, she came from even further.
She's like in the sticks or something. I love when Rich gets dragged up there and comes back with a story about how he had to stay on a fucking farm. The horses were trying to talk to him.
Didn't he get his wedding pictures done at a rest stop or something, service area?
Of course.
Yeah, they told that story on the show because it was the best place to have that done up there.
No, it's really beautiful. Planked everything. Even the rest stops are gorgeous up there.
Well, we're going to try Jocktober with Nick Dipaolo. We might tap out, though. We'll see.
We'll see what happens.
I think it'll work.
But there'll
I have
certainly
confidence.
there'll be some tangents.
These are your hacky fucking, hey,
zoom on and morning zoom.
Crazy things that we spend the entire year pretty much goofing on. And then for the month of October, we have Jocktober, and we feature these people. And our listeners like to get involved, too. They're very excited. On to the Facebook pages of these people and post wonderful things about them and pictures. And
all in fun.
And whatnot. It's all good, clean fun.
Good, clean fun.
We find happy people that are spending their days doing shitty radio shows and dismantle them for no reason.
Right. For
well,
no
it sounds
apparent
like
reason.
there is a reason. They're doing shitty radio.
But it shouldn't even bother us. But
no, it should. If everybody else is going to be hypersensitive in this fucking society.
Right you are.
What do you think of the word crazy?
Crazy, I don't have a problem with it. You know, I've actually become a fan of the word crazy since about 7 o'clock this morning. You guys done that really offends Fez?
Yeah,
I guess.
Did he always sound that gay before he came out? I'm dead serious. I never listened to the guy. They had a good show.
He did, actually, and we all just made believe for many years.
Did. But let me tell you something. There's more. There's something I can't put my finger on, but it's more of an authenticness to that voice.
Yes, he's kicked it up a notch.
It's less charactery. It's not as cartoony.
It all just makes sense.
It's less cartoony than it was?
I think it's more gay than cartoony now.
It used to go like
You know?
Yeah.
Remember when he'd be like,
wonder.
and that's what I was talking about. Like he'd bring it down. It doesn't go down anymore.
Like it's not a parody anymore.
No, it just stays there up high.
Why? But I didn't hear why he was bothered by the word crazy. Is he thinks it's insensitive to people with mental illness?
Yeah, to people with mental illness.
For Christ's sake, Fez, let it go, you fucking nut job. Jesus H. Christ.
Because every asshole now wants their word, that
Everyone
one
needs a word that they
taken out of the fucking English language. It's ridiculous.
Tell me about it.
And we said this day one when they were trying to get rid of nappy and the N-word. We're like, no, you got to fucking defend this right here because they're not going to stop.
I say that in my act. I mean, as a white heterosexual male, I'm down to like an L and a Q.
It's Q.
That's good.
Oh, you can't
Q
use
is the
Q.
queer.
Well,
Q is the queer.
Okay, an R. But no,
retard.
That would be Rican.
No, or retard.
Or
Try
retard.
one.
No, you're
Yeah.
right.
F.
Every
fag,
word has it.
G, J,
L.
What's A?
Asian,
Adultera.
Lesbian.
Can't even. But
Can't go lesbo.
And I've been running
No,
into
I
it.
like lesbo.
Okay.
It's really insensitive.
TG, transgendered.
Z.
Z. Zigger.
Zip.
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 There you go. It's some racism from the early 50s. Right? Look at the limit. I was thinking nip.
That's taking it back to the 40s.
Zip. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, taking it right back to the 40s.
Yeah.
And then
really
they go
crazy.
And then they go after the names of fucking sports teams. It's insane.
No, well, look, and again, all this shit doesn't come from the right. We
No,
didn't get the
no.
reputation as being oversensitive, did we?
No.
We're supposedly the bigots and the,
But
Right.
and it's absolutely a minority
No one's
that is controlling this shit.
these fucking liberals. They don't understand.
But why?
Blasio. You just read this guy.
I cannot wait till when I see the first rusted out abandoned car on the West Side Highway again. I'm gonna be like, "We're back! New York's back!"
Squeegee guys are already fucking.
squeegee guys.
They're already chomping at the bit.
Prostitutes. I want all the.
They're at Home
TGI
Depot getting their
Fridays.
equipment.
I want that M&M store in Times Square to be the S&M store again, where it's just fucking. I want pornography
We just have
back.
to add an S on that.
Those are the good
it's easy.
things. Those are the good.
Those are the good things.
But the rest of it, I mean, the shootings are already up because
they're
of
already
frisk,
up because of the
right?
stop and frisk being taken away.
Well, we're a bunch of pussies for allowing it, so.
Yes.
We are a bunch of pussies.
How do we stop it?
How do we stop it? We can't do anything. All we can do is vote, but our vote means nothing because the Democrats can get in. No,
not in this communist city.
No.
Well, we push on this radio show why it's all bullshit. So
Yeah.
No,
we're doing our little part.
Absolutely.
Our dumb little fucking part. Like,
at least the least thing it could do is at least let people know I'm not an asshole that went for this shit. It might not solve anything, but at least with this radio show, you know it wasn't me, fucker.
He was sending food. He was bringing food to the Sandinistas, for Christ's sake.
Yes, he was
and he took his honeymoon in fucking Cuba. The fuck more do you need to know?
He's a communist. He's a fucking communist,
and
he's going to be the mayor.
His kid's got that afro.
By overwhelming
votes,
New York City,
he will be the mayor.
You really get what you deserve?
I hope we're back to fucking where it just looks like fucking a taxi driver. The opening credits to The Odd Couple. I want
some grittiness.
I want New York to look gritty again.
I like the gritty.
What do they do? Look at history and just ignore it? They go, yeah, I mean, Giuliani, between Giuliani and Bloomberg, it's the safest big city in America.
Right.
Let's change that. This is what
yeah,
progressives do.
We were on a great path.
This is what progressives do.
And they crow about it like, and we're gonna stop the stop and frisk program. It's like, why would you? You'd be like, by the way, we're going to stop it, but don't tell anyone because it sounds like a stupid idea.
Exactly. It's front and center.
They love saying, well, look at what we're going to do. It's going to be great. We want an oversight committee on the police.
Did you read those?
Look over their shoulders forever. So they second-guess every move they make. So, by the way, they won't.
You're not going to get out of your car if you're a cop to do anything.
Well,
no,
why
would
you?
you? When your whole career and perhaps freedom will be jeopardized, we'll be Chicago or Detroit in no time.
No, absolutely.
Why do you think New York City, a giant city, lots of people, same minority makeup of a lot of the other major cities that have a big crime problem? What is the big difference, though? The difference is that the NYPD has been given powers.
Proactive.
And they're proactive, yes. They're trained very well. They have the right resources, equipment that's been given to them by the politicians, and they understand that this is needed in a big city. You look at a city like Chicago, they don't have shit. The fucking Rahm Emanuel's a fucking asshole.
It's safer in Tehran.
Yes. But now you get a Democrat in there that's going to put all these oversights and stuff. Why would a cop leave his car? You're right. Why would he question a suspicious-looking gentleman walking down the street when it could put him in a lawsuit, could get him jammed up on the job?
They're not gonna. They're already set.
In no time, you're going to have
they're
fucking...
for anarchy. They always say it's the Tea Party, people who don't want government. No, you fuckers. You're the one. You're the anarchists, okay?
Yeah.
With your fucking... You're the ones who make change happen, but it's the wrong change.
The wrong fucking change.
I mean...
Good luck to you, New York.
Enjoy the ride.
Enjoy the ride. No,
I'll
put on your helmet and enjoy the ride.
I'll go east to my little Long Island compound, fucking get the gun emplacements up and just wait it out.
It might be suburb time.
Oh,
That's
trust me.
It might be suburb time.
That 50 cal could knock you out fucking a mile away. Well, I'm on my roof with it. Don't fuck with me.
You got some problems with
I got a drone.
You got some problems in your plan, though.
Yeah?
Yeah, you need a boat. A boat hidden somewhere.
Oh, Jesus, you have access to the water.
With a gun, you get a boat.
That's a good idea.
He needs a boat. That's one thing he's missing.
I'm in the woods. I'm fucking...
You got to hide the boat because someone's going to find the boat.
I'll just take a boat.
Well,
people go, what do you need?
I
need, you need gold, you need some food, you need this, you need a gun, and then you take everyone else's stuff.
Exactly.
That's how it works.
It's how the Democrats do it now. People who vote.
Right.
All right, people, it's Jocktober time with Nick Dipaolo,
Jocktober.
who's at Caroline's every Wednesday this month.
I'm going
baby.
this Wednesday.
It's Jocktober. A celebration of all things shitty in radio.
That's not very nice.
Fantastic failures of pontificating proportions.
That's so bad. Wow.
An interactive exploration of what makes radio rancid. Jocktober.
OMG.
Hosts, holes, bits, and stunt boys.
This isn't funny.
It's time for Jocktober.
I got a tree on my house.
No, it's great.
Wow.
When Sam hands the disc over to make it official.
It's very...
Here it is, today's
it's
show.
like the Oscars.
That's right.
That's
the
great.
big unveiling of today's Jocktober. We're going up to Canada.
Oh, yeah, Fredericton.
Fredericton,
Canada. Hot 92.3, the hot tub.
The hot
It's
tub.
more.
Nixon. It's the hot tub.
I think I've done this show.
Sometimes Sometimes I wonder if like our friends are in or not. Nick's so in.
Oh, and you get the hot tub.
It's called the morning hot tub.
The morning hot tub with Joe, Benny, and Jay.
Wait a minute.
Two guys and a girl.
You're just relaxing.
Oh, boy.
Joe, Benny, and Jay. I would say Joe is the girl.
I guess. I don't know.
If I have to worry about offending a morning zoo show in Fredericton,
yeah, exactly.
I really don't have a career to begin with.
That's true.
You're relieved. We do some big shows on Jocktober.
Was there a
I bet
man
you Benny's the girl.
Oh, Benny is the girl. You're right.
You're right.
Well,
Is that right?
Yeah. This is a classic situation. You got two guys, they're doing their thing, and then these asshole radio programmers have to shove the chick in there. For what reason, I don't know.
She's got to keep the guys in check.
Is she
Settle
hot?
down. Let's see.
She's usually cute or hot.
That's the only good part of morning radio.
Adds not much. I wouldn't mind a woman if she fucking just
contributed.
Yes, thank you.
Bring something to the table like a
Thank you.
sandwich.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh.
That's a good one.
Write that one down. I'm throwing that man.
Yeah. So
Imus has a good head of hair for a guy who's rotting away like a peach.
He really
Look
does.
at that.
He actually looks healthy.
He
right
looks
there.
like a founding father right there.
It goes between looking like George Custer and Mrs. Doubtfire on any given day. It's a little
a head of hair on that guy.
He really
looks pretty
does.
good.
He really does have
tough
a
nut.
great head of hair.
I like him. Never met him.
Never met Imus. You want to go over there now?
Oh, he's great.
What, he's right in the building?
No, well, he'll have us on right now.
He'd actually love you on the show.
Yeah.
You should get on that goddamn thing.
You should be
I
doing
know.
that.
I watch it and I go,
You should be on Imus's show. Let me write. I'll write Rob Bartlett.
We have Nick Dipaolo on the show right now. Is gonna yeah. So Nick,
Yeah. You'd have a blast. All right, here we go. So it's the morning hot tub with Joe, Benny, and Jay.
Yeah.
And this first clip, we get to meet the show.
Yeah, I thought it was important to start out getting to know the show.
Get to know the
And
old
Sam has a
morning
lot of
hot
confidence
tub.
in this today.
Oh, boy.
I am smiling because I believe there will be a strong reaction from the first track. Right out the gate. Wait till
Morning hot tub. We're all just relaxing in the hot tub.
Wait till you all hear what the morning hot tub is up to, what they've been dealing with.
All right.
All right.
Fredericton's #1 hit music station, the new
Number one
in Fredericton.
well, who are they beating out? Some guy with a fucking ham radio in a shed?
Yeah, they're bragging about nothing.
There's 11 people in Fredericton.
They're probably the only show.
They're the #1 hit music station
So
in
they're not even
Fredericton.
the #1 show, just in the hit music world.
Yes.
Because there's so many hit music stations in Fredericton.
Yes.
I think I'm going to kill Sam.
Don't say a word.
I'm not saying a word.
What?
But I think I'm going to kill you. Go ahead.
Go ahead, play
hear
the
it.
clip. Just play it.
Why, you're onto something?
It might be.
Just play the clip.
Play the clip.
Oh, no. What's this? What is he doing?
Play it.
Play it.
Hot 92.3, down with Webster and Party for Your Life. Hey, good morning. It's 9:54.
You're listening to the Morning Hot Tub with Joe, Benny, and Jay.
All right, so we're doing the, we've had $10,000 stolen from us, of course.
No! I told you I told you we can't do this shit anymore. It's ruining Jocktober.
It's the same bit from every other Jocktober we've ever done. It's the staple
we can't start
bit
this
called
way.
The Fugitive.
Some asshole came up with this bit, The Fugitive, which is a horrendous bit. It's so bad that every radio station in America,
God.
now Canada, has decided to do the bit.
Yes.
They sell it. There's like a
Don't
company
even tell them what it is.
that sells this bit to people.
Look, I heard.
No, come on.
I think we need
This
to.
is going to fuck Jocktober.
We need to stay on top. Wait till you hear this, Nick. I heard this story. This radio station in
No,
Canada.
don't even give away the joke.
Oh, you just want to play it?
For
All
Nick.
right. I mean,
I want new ears on this.
I'm just surprised this thing didn't make national news.
Well, it should.
Or international
Somebody
news.
stole
It's in Canada.
$10,000.
Yes.
Fuck.
Opie, I knew he would be
mad.
so disgusted when it hit me.
So did I.
Oh.
We've had $10,000 stolen from us. Of course, the Fugitive. Yes, the new Hot 93 $10,000 Fugitive.
Been a busy morning with it. Starting at like 6:30, we got a call from a guy who tells us that he's pretty sure he knows exactly who the fugitive is and that he's parked outside his house.
Come on.
And that he swiftly is following the rules and wasn't knocking on the guy's door until 8 o'clock. Then, what, just after 7 o'clock?
Why would you follow the rules?
If he's a thief. These radio bits are so bad.
Then they come up with a bit, and then they lawyer the shit out of it. So even if the bit might have some potential, they fuck it up.
Yeah, well, you need disclaimers and lawyers and
Right.
rules and
You're
stuff.
not allowed to knock on his door until 8 o'clock,
He
even though
stole
he stole
$10,000.
$10,000 as the fucking fugitive.
How about the cops bash his door down?
Then what? Just after 7 o'clock, we got another call from someone else who had someone else completely different in mind.
Yep.
Both of those we now know were not the fugitive.
Nope.
They asked the question and they were shot down.
Then we get a call from Constable Carmichael, who works with the Fredericton Police.
Yep.
And you've been getting some phone calls.
We've had quite a few phone calls today, and just wanted to call and kind of give an impromptu hint that Chief Leanne Fitch is not the new hot 92.3 $10,000 fugitive.
Like how you got to get all the calls in and the fucking frequency and the contest name in its entirety and.
You see how many tracks are on the disc?
10,000 Canadian?
Oh, yeah, probably is.
Yeah.
You know what, though, Nick, to get the full impact of this, you must realize we've done this probably 10 times with 10 different stations, and it's always exactly the same thing. Are you
saying it's trite?
They're called trite.
Then these shows
this is the hackiest lump of crap.
Then these shows wonder why they're not going anywhere in their careers. We had some of these bits.
They're number one in Fredericton. What the fuck are you talking about?
Number one hit music.
Oh, hit music. I'm sorry.
We had some of these bits shoved down our fucking throats many years ago, and we were the ones that said, no, we're not doing it. And we got in all sorts of fucking trouble.
Rebels.
You got in trouble for that?
Oh, PD's like when you're a team player.
The one PD secretly told us it's all good, but the rest of the staff hated our fucking guts because we wouldn't go along with it. What was it?
Was it the history of rock and roll?
Yeah.
We
refused to do the history of rock and roll.
We had to sound excited by playing fucking
Bad Company.
Yeah, things like that.
See, we love social, the social media aspect of this bit. Jocktober.
Oh, no, what's happening to their Facebook page?
It's so weird. Their Facebook page has some really strange stuff on there.
Look at Travis with the cat.
I guess they are an edgy show. Look.
A Facebook user named Bobby Roberts.
Right.
Left which is my mother's name. Left a photo of a young Travis with long hair holding his cat.
That's a boy holding a cat?
I know, right?
That's a guy?
That's Dr. Gay, our producer, Travis.
Now what's going on below?
Oh, no.
Two men are making out in their underwear, and it says, what happens in the hot tub should stay in the hot tub.
Because it's the morning hot tub.
Turn up that sperm skimmer.
Hoagie Boy.
Hoagie Boy has
makes
made an appearance on the Facebook page.
That's good. That's good.
And that's when
oh, my God. That's...
when Downs on her.
Oh, no.
That ain't down. That's a down.
Wow. That's terrible.
Holy shit. That's over the line of good.
That really
well,
is.
This is an edgy radio show.
Let me tell you,
they're allowing it on their Facebook page, not us.
We don't condone anything that our listeners do, and we don't instruct them to do this to the Facebook pages, but they just feel compelled to do it.
We didn't even give out their Facebook page. That's what's so
know.
strange about it. So obviously this is their listeners.
Did they shut it down already?
Let's find out.
Is that Benny? Is that Benny painted?
No, it's not shut down.
Okay.
There's a photo of a woman with a painted-on bathing suit on.
Oh, yeah.
And
it looks like
nice.
It looks like, you know, Rachel Hunter.
Oh, it does look like Rachel Hunter.
Yeah.
The first comment says, I want to put my pecker in her and make her make sloshy noises.
Is that from Chip Chipperson?
Pecker. What is this, 1986?
Yeah, it's one of Chip's favorite words.
1886?
That's a Chip.
Fucking
That's a Chip word,
This guy has a theory. It says, I bet she's covering her lesions.
Oh, okay.
Which is a symptom of
she has legions of fans.
Yeah.
Phase 1 achieved. Comments are disabled.
Comments.
Phase 2 already.
Is that it?
Phase 2 initiated. What are the phases again there, Sam Roberts? Because this is, we haven't done this in almost a year.
Phase 1 is they cut off the wall so you can't leave comments. Phase 2 is they turn off the comments on their own posts.
Right. So now you can't re-comment on their posts.
Right, and then
then
there's total meltdown, I think, after that.
And then there's just they take the page down.
Right.
As Paulie Walnut said, what the fuck are you two talking about?
All right, so here we go. We got to find out what happens with the fugitive.
It's a very difficult situation.
You see how many tracks are on this CD?
Yeah.
He's gone. Nothing we can do about it. He's gone.
Nothing.
There's a lot of tracks on here.
Oh, yeah.
They're all fugitive tracks?
Every last one.
Oh, no.
Why? I think we're going to ruin it.
Oh, the fucking...
Okay. So people have been calling and trying to ask.
Not myself directly, but they're calling the main line and even the chief's office.
That's a great opportunity for us to remind everyone that you have to ask face to face. You can't even if the fugitive were to get an actual call from somebody, they're not going to fess up to it in that moment. Right?
Yeah, they'll say no if it's on the phone. I mean, you should never be jamming up police lines.
No,
anyway.
never.
Absolutely, good point.
And $10,000, some people may think is an emergency, but no, not at the top of your priority list.
Right.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely.
I love how the woman that works at the police office can chat for 40 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. She's just yapping away about the fucking some dumb radio promotion.
It's Fredericton, so.
Yeah, meanwhile, there's a moose and,
I like how they're encouraging people too to not you got to see the fugitive in person. So walk up to him and say, "Are you the fugitive?"
Right.
So we can shoot you in the face and get away with his
They
10
should play
grand.
that in Chicago. That should be a fun little bit.
There you go. It's like everybody.
That should be fun, right?
Are you the new Hot 92.3 $10,000 fugitive? The hunt for the new Hot 92.3 $10,000 fugitive is on.
I've teamed up with a bunch of my buddies, and we're taking on our spouses. It's going to be guys versus the girls. We are taking them down, and we're not sharing any of the prizes with them. Go us. Screw them.
Okay, he was at the mall. I swear I saw him at the mall.
By the way, by the way,
bad.
this is the other part that's so embarrassing. That's why I love Jocktober. All the phone calls you're hearing right now are fake.
Yeah, they're all the
it's the
sales
staff of the radio
and-
station to try to get the hype going on their dumb fucking
people that
bit.
work in promotions.
You can
and
hear it if you listen closely.
interns, things like
so
that.
annoying.
At the mall. I swear I saw him at the mall. I swear I could have saw him.
Listen for clues on the new Hot 92.3 every weekday at 8 a.m., 10 a.m., and 4 p.m. Are you the new Hot 92.3 $10,000 fugitive? See more at thenewhot923.com.
Yeah,
the
let me get on
Fugitive
that.
is all about fresh thinking and healthy eating at Peter Pitt.
What was that?
Oh, they shoehorned and they ham-handed in a fucking sponsor.
The fugitive loves sandwiches.
It's sponsored
Peter
by
Pitt.
Peter Pitt.
The fugitive.
Peter Pitt.
Oh, my.
I went to school with Peter Pitt.
Hi, Mr. Pitt. The fugitive likes good eating. Healthy eating.
Yeah,
all right, so we know
go
the
to the
fugitive is not
website,
Iraq.
they say.
Yeah, go to the website.
Yeah, I'll do that right after I call into Restaurant Impossible to see how that restaurant's doing.
Oh, is this terrible?
They still think they could get people to fucking.
I shouldn't do this on my
engage
podcast? Is that what you're saying?
I'm glad
Probably
you're here,
not.
Nick, to learn some things.
Probably
before
not.
you get that podcast going.
You know what the thing is that you don't hear here. If you could just look at the behind the scenes in the office.
Yes, sir.
When this happens, the program director calls in the air staff, all the air shifts, for a meeting when they do these things, and discusses how important it is to play it up and have fun with it, and just presents it. And you're sitting at a fucking conference table.
See, I got to pit myself.
Yeah. With him standing up front with like the bulletin board and
yeah, the power presentation
and the PowerPoint presentation of how this gets listeners, and look at our demos here.
Yeah, the male demographic, 18 to 40, loves
horrible.
This.
Yes.
Do you have any meetings here?
No, not a one.
That's great.
Well, we're starting
serious for that.
We're starting to have meetings again
terrible.
because there's a guy that knows this shit. So we're finally.
But at least he's not here all the time.
But it's literally the first real meeting we've had in 4 years.
Timmy Sapien's your boss.
Yeah, we like him. He knows.
he's a good
He knows
guy.
how this radio
Sapien.
works. He knows how this shit works.
But even
so.
he's like fucking in California sometimes. He's here sometimes.
I know,
so it's
we-
not like
we
he's
run our own
on us
ship.
all the time.
You guys run the thing.
When those other guys that used to be our bosses used to walk down the hall and stand there after the show, and they'd be like, "Can we talk to you about something?" It's like, "Yeah, on the way to the elevator."
We told them.
Let's go. That's the fucking.
That's how much time we gave him.
That's why people ask, is you still doing stand-up? Yeah, and I'll never stop. It's the autonomy.
Yeah.
The autonomy of it. You
It's
understand?
you and the mic.
It is.
Yeah, that's
like
it.
Leno says, tell joke, get check.
Yeah.
I'm a simple guy, and that's fucking...
No boss walking up to
No
you.
one gets in the way.
Nick, could we have a meeting? We've had don't like what you said in about 3 minutes into your act.
Yeah, you had... We know you're having a few drinks, and you get a little angry sometimes.
Yeah.
On stage.
The lawyers.
Yeah, that's my choice.
The lawyers didn't like the way it was presented because
As I get older, I appreciate it more and more.
Oh, right?
I don't give a shit if I'm 60.
don't care.
And then
The autonomy of it.
Yeah.
So
well, Sabian's trying to set up.
Fantastic.
Sabian's trying to set up other meetings with other people around here, and I don't even write back to those emails.
No.
I'll take one meeting with Tim Sabian. That's it. You deal with those other people.
It's the representative government. He's our rep. We talk to him. He could then go off and...
He wants to have a meeting with the PR guy, and I'm like...
Mars?
I didn't even...
Oh.
I didn't even write him back.
Yeah.
Get the hint. You have the meeting with the PR guy.
Ah, yes.
Right? No, you guys are probably the lead ship here.
If the PR guy doesn't know how to fucking push us out there, I don't know. What am I going to tell him?
Mm-hmm. I hear you.
So I'm not doing that meeting.
I majored in marketing in college. It's the thing I know least about. I'm not kidding you.
Marketing.
Why do you think I'm in Poughkeepsie, bananas? I know nothing about marketing.
I know nothing.
Are you the new Hot 92.3 $10,000 fugitive?
Here is your clue.
Right hand red, stop and stare. I'll tell it all, but do you care?
Listen for clues on the new Hot 92.3 every...
No, that's the point. No one cares.
Wait a minute. What was that hint again?
Right here.
Weekday at 8 a.m., 10 a.m., and 4 p.m. Are you the new Hot 92.3 $10,000 fugitive? The Fugitive is all about fresh thinking and healthy eating at Pita Pit.
All about fresh thinking. And
if they know so much about the Fugitive that they know what he likes to eat for lunch.
Yeah.
Why don't they just approach him and request for their money back?
Just go to that place. He'll be there.
Yeah.
And I can't think
all about it.
I can't think of one person that appreciates a riddle.
A riddle.
A riddle.
Riddle me this.
No,
Batman.
no, thank you.
Batman.
That's the last time was good. Frank Gorshin.
Exactly.
Frank Gorshin.
No one likes a riddle.
A riddler.
He's my favorite Gorshin.
Yeah, he was a good one.
Here is your clue.
Uh-oh.
BTW LOL. I hate text acronyms, so go to hell.
Listen for clues on the new Hot 92.3 every weekday at 8 a.m.,
I was
10
a little
a.m.,
offended
and
by
4 p.m. Are you the new Hot 92.3 $10,000 fugitive? The Fugitive is all about fresh thinking and healthy eating at Pita Pit.
So he's a fugitive and he's politically correct.
Yes,
of course.
he is politically
healthy
correct.
Eating. He'll steal.
Healthy eating. I think they should have said HE double hockey sticks instead of hell, though.
Canada.
That was
They're pretty much giving up on the fact that it could be possibly real, by the way. Now it's just stupid.
I don't even get the premise. Whoever came up with it should be shot.
Supposedly, I don't know, some dope fucking took $10,000, and now you got to find the guy that took the money.
And he calls in and gives clues.
He stole it from the radio station's prize room. They were ready to give out $10,000 to a listener, but the Fugitive, he took it. And now you got to find the Fugitive, and then if you find him, you get the $10,000.
Well, there's 11 people in Fredericton. It shouldn't be that hard.
Yeah, just line them all up, see who's got some cash.
No one wants to work that hard. They want to hear Katy Perry do that stupid Roar song, and that's it.
And then go to the Pita Pit.
Right. By the way,
for healthy eating.
I've been in radio stations for a little while here. I know the way prizes work. Has there ever been $10,000 in cash laying around waiting for a prize to give away?
They can't even find money to buy lunch. But they got $10,000 laying around
in cash.
Right. They did Free FM. It went belly up. They were bankrupt.
Exactly.
I was there fucking what? I don't know, year or something.
They hand you stacks of cash if you win the contest.
Yeah. That's how
$10,000.
That's how prizes are paid off.
Stacks of cash.
Tax free. Yeah.
That's how
Here is your clue.
My favorite movie has characters Vincent and Jules. Make sure you are following all of the rules.
Pulp Fiction,
Listen for clues on the new Hot 92.3 every weekday
so what do I do?
at 8 a.m., 10 a.m., and 4 p.m. Are you the new Hot 92.3 $10,000 fugitive? Staff at the new Hot 92.3 are eating well. Fresh thinking, healthy eating at Pita Pit.
This Pita Pit.
See, somebody probably went to them and said, well, it sounds like, that we're in on this Fugitive thing. If it says the Fugitive eats at Pita Pit, you have to say the staff eats at Pita Pit.
I get it, Sam. You don't want to do Jocktober anymore.
Is that what it is, Sam?
You figured, do this first day, they'll say fuck it.
The Fugitive is a staple of Jocktober, and we will follow that Fugitive wherever he goes.
Man, they're still showing the video. Well, of course, they're going to show it all day. You saw that story on the West Side Highway with the bikers?
I was watching it. You guys were explaining the Fugitive. I was watching.
We did a whole. We started our show with it. Oh my God! You got a perfect storm. We got the Asian driver with a lot of motorcycles around him, and they want to do their thing.
But
they want to be assholes. The Asian driver's doing what he does well,
which is being an asshole by accident.
right, exactly.
Indeed.
And then he might have his wing, and his wife and kid are in there.
He might have
come on, you fucking.
He might have clipped one of the motorcyclists.
Well, they
not on
slowed, one of them
purpose.
stopped right in front of him on purpose.
Right.
The motorcyclist stopped, and he bumped his rear tire, and then they all gathered around him, and he took off and rolled over a couple of them.
Broke one of the guy's legs.
And took off, and then they chased him down.
Good for him.
And he didn't fucking choose GTA rules, Grand Theft Auto rules. He got back into a traffic-filled road.
He didn't stay on the highway, Nick.
Got to stay on the
He
highway.
actually got off with 100 fucking bikes
You got
chasing him.
I'd have went to a military base and picked up a tank.
Yeah.
That's what you do in GTA. You got like see motorcycles get at you then.
They blow by my house. You know, I live way up there. And I'll be out there like on a Sunday afternoon, and all of a sudden I'll be watching a football game, and all of a sudden my TV's drowned out for about 11 minutes. It's like 100 bikes. You know?
They're crazy black guys on rice burners. They're insane.
They smoke up the tires in the city. I was walking. I was going to the Comedy Cellar. There's like 10 of them at a red light. I thought this was actually pretty cool. They're at a red light, and they're just winding their back tires, and the street just filled with blue smoke. you couldn't see like a foot in front of your face. I was actually laughing. It was kind of But don't be beating on, you know.
No, that's crazy.
Come on.
The video is unbelievable.
No, poor guy.
All right, back to this.
Here is your clue.
What was invented in a German town I'll not wear. My sense my own, and I don't care.
Listen for clues on the new Hot 92.3 every weekday.
Yeah,
well, you have to listen to all these clues?
Yeah, it was just kept going and going. Understand, I've been monitoring this station for like a month.
Oh, God.
Holy shit.
Just getting the clues and...
Here is your clue.
Oh, no!
I'm tired today because I've got a little tyke. Just remember I'm very close to a mic.
Listen for clues on the new Hot 92.3.
No one is listening to the clues.
No.
And we've learned over the years they finally just give the fucking prize away to some idiot.
You don't even have to listen to the clues. Like the last one is a dead giveaway.
The last one is like, all right, look, he's outside Starbucks, tap him on the fucking shoulder.
I'm wearing a red jacket and a blue hat.
Right, so all this is just nonsense
It's
leading
to
up
keep
to the
people
bid.
listening because they think they need the clues.
But no one listens to radio this closely.
It's terrible.
No.
Here is your clue.
I don't tickle the ivories or know how to drum. I've never learned music.
And I
not
love to
even
drink cum.
strum.
It's Elton
Listen
John.
for clues on the new Hot 92.3.
Oh.
Hey, who's the famous DJ on the 70s channel? You know, at night. Whose mic is way louder than it should be. Can somebody? It makes me
who's that
mental.
guy?
I have to get this in while I'm here.
Get Denny in here, please.
JJ Walker.
JJ Walker.
No, JJ something.
Oh, not...
It's JJ Walker.
Is it?
Yeah.
JJ
Walker's the black guy.
Spider Harrison?
Yeah, no, but it's Spider Harrison under a different name.
It's Spider Harrison.
He calls himself JJ Walker.
That bassy voice?
But it's
He calls himself JJ Walker, but it's not.
Why is
It's
he so
Spider
loud
Harrison.
when he comes on the mic? It
Is he
makes
really
me
loud?
fucking angry.
Spider Harrison. JJ Walker on the 70s.
Why'd be JJ Walker when that's
it
Jimmy
J.J.
Walker,
Walker?
from
That's what he
fucking-
calls himself, yeah.
I
It's
had
6
it
p.m., right?
Tell him to
Jimmy
turn
Walker.
down his goddamn mic.
Look what we do to people around here. Danny used to be well dressed. Now he just
he's a
shuffles
bum.
down the hall.
Well, you gotta
He's a
get rid of his
bum now.
clothes.
all
He's-
disheveled.
Look at him.
He's 100 grams.
This guy loves radio, Nick. Be
He's a
prepared.
student
I
of
know.
radio.
I know
Denny.
Dennis.
Denny.
How you doing? Dennis Falcone.
Nick has
There
a
he
question
is.
about
Got his
Sirius
folder,
XM.
his Schweppes,
2 pens
two
in case one runs
pens.
out.
Are you listening to Jocktober, by the way?
Yes.
his Sirius hoodie.
Is this good shit?
It's the tried and true contests. Those are the national contests. I did them when I worked for Clear Channel. I did the same things. Everybody likes them. Everybody does the same.
Who likes
contest.
that?
Nobody likes
Well,
this.
you guys don't like it. The DJs, we didn't like it because you'd get the winner and you could just say and congratulations to Bob Taylor. You couldn't say he was from
I got a question for you,
Missouri or
Dennis. Are you dieting or dying?
something. No, I diet.
The fuck you living on? Dust?
What's that? I did the South Beach diet.
The South Beach.
What you do? A fucking 8-ball in the morning and light in the sun?
I gave up.
Jesus Christ!
I don't eat the macaronis anymore.
On the South Beach.
Even his diet is old-fashioned.
Yeah.
He's fucking
I don't eat macaroni.
You don't need to lose weight there, Danny.
Yeah.
No, a couple of years ago, I worked at a place and we got a bunch of those books for free. So I took one and I read the diet, and it worked well.
How much did you lose?
Of course, it was
I
a free
lost
book.
about 20 pounds or so.
No, I
That's
mean,
20 pounds.
Yeah, I went down from
I
like a
meant
size
how many
30.
years on your career?
Oh. You're teasing me.
You should probably gain back another 8. Another 8.
I went down to like a size
No, the
30,
skins get a
size
little
20.
saggy. I think
That's
Nick's
not
right.
just from quitting pasta. Fucking please.
Yeah, AIDS?
There's no
what
way.
do you think?
Yeah, I think your ass is rotting out like a fucking tailpipe on a 6-year-old bus. Something is wrong with
We need an example of what Nick was
He
talking
looks
about
good, I'm just saying.
on the
Go ahead.
70s channel. The guy's mic is too loud for Nick Dipaolo's taste.
Yeah, J.J. Walker there. Tell him to fucking turn it down.
When he comes on, it's real loud.
It's hot.
Hot
He's
mic.
got a hot mic.
Hot mic.
I guess the fuck.
Yeah, but he's not saying anything important,
No,
so why does he have
exactly.
to be so loud?
He's loud.
But if you're not saying
Do
anything
you notice
important...
that? I mean, I turn it down in the car.
Wow.
Okay.
Is he a boss jock?
He's a boss jock, so you don't turn it up louder in stereo and rip off the knob.
Hey, how you doing?
He seems like he's
turn it up
hurting for
louder.
attention. I know
Yeah.
he's been around forever, but
Well, he's a good jock.
yeah, he's a good jock.
Why does he
DJ.
have two names?
And why is he a good jock? What makes him a good jock?
He's got good pacing, good timing, good jokes. He just sounds good.
There's
good
no
jokes.
It's the unfunniest thing I have ever heard in my life.
Here's Spider Harrison giving someone a shout out.
Keep in mind, he's Spider Harrison on Hits 1.
Right, it's the same
He's
guy,
J.J.
though.
Walker on the 70s.
All right.
Oh, he's got to change his name.
Of our own shows.
We're not making fun, we're just observing.
It's an homage.
Okay.
I'm a guest. I can shit all over it.
Yeah.
I don't work with a motherfucker.
It's Hits 1.
This guy?
Countdown with the first set of Wallfellas. People like me at Facebook.com/Spider Harrison. Spider with a Y. Call him
Spider with a Y.
Including Tim Alfred from Fort Hardy, British Columbia. Vivian Ottawa, Ontario. Remy Bronning, New Brunswick.
I want to hear him on the sound.
I can't hear you.
have him.
That's not doing it
It's like
justice.
he's
Terrible.
He's like on a Radio Shack color radio.
Yeah.
Coming through the little flavor radio.
You'll have he'll be playing music, then he'll be 8
That's him?
times louder
Yeah.
than the music.
But we have celebrity guest host Flo Rida
Oh, yeah.
on for me, counting down the top 45 on Sirius XM Hits 1. So
That's not it.
I'm just hanging out.
What's the camera?
That's not it.
What does
This
he
is
do?
all in his house.
What?
He doesn't even have to come to work?
He doesn't come in.
He doesn't
Nothing's
come
going
in?
on.
He doesn't even have to come in?
He lives in Florida.
He's got a studio.
Why the fuck do we have to come in?
I don't know. A lot of guys don't
They have
come
the
in.
easiest radio job to begin with, and they don't even have to
I don't
fucking come in?
I don't understand why Sam is giving away all these secrets behind the curtain.
Oh, yeah. Denny doesn't like
I
this.
don't like
You can
that.
do radio from anywhere.
That would rule. I would sit on my couch and just fucking,
Well, that's why I'm
what?
fucking. That's
But
my
if you
end
were-
goal.
Oh, that'd be great.
But if you're a music jock, which
If you're
is,
a
let's
music
be
jock,
honest,
you
no
can
one
do
gives a fuck about what you're saying.
It's all computerized. You're right.
At the
No.
very least, they should make you come in
Show up.
to make it look like it might be a
He
real
sounds
job.
good, man. I'd sell my soul for a voice like him.
Oh my God! Why
Sam,
did you bring
come
the
on,
company
seriously.
man in and ruin this segment?
That's why we
Danny,
do
you
it,
got a
actually.
great radio voice.
No, I don't.
Nah, he doesn't.
Greats on everyone.
He really doesn't.
See that?
I like that.
That old fucking.
Are you the fugitive?
Ding, ding, ding.
The fugitive
Oh, wait. I
Denny.
might have some.
What?
Oh,
What do you might have?
Let's take a listen.
got some sound?
What do you got?
The radio.
This is like the first time in my life I ever asked a girl to marry me, and she said, yes.
This is his J.J. Walker demo.
Yeah, I know. It's great.
No, you just need to
I can't
play
be
him
doing this.
introducing a song like that.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's all
He
loud.
just fucking makes it. It's annoyingly loud.
All right, so he's got a good voice. Who gives a fuck?
Well, that's what people liked back in the 70s.
I don't know if they ever liked it.
Yeah,
it was
I
just
know.
there.
No, it was a hook by the industry, created by the industry.
Thank
Yeah.
you. They,
It sounded good though, but you have a very authoritative
but
voice.
what would that mean?
That just sounded big. It's like
If a guy was introing Freebird, but his voice wasn't like that, then you're not listening to
No,
Freebird?
didn't
I'm
sound
with you,
big.
Ope.
Did not sound big.
It
Who
was-
gives a fuck? You still get to hear Freebird.
Like
got
the
a
announcers in a sports broadcasting booth.
Yeah.
People, who gives a fuck who's in there? I'm watching it
Seriously,
because it's the Pats and
do
the,
you,
you know.
do you want to
Cowboys.
listen to Denny Green doing an NFL game?
I want to
Remember
listen to Denny
the
Green
coach?
doing anything.
Remember
Oh.
the coach of the Vikings?
I know who
Come
he
on,
is.
has
Yeah,
that.
another guy that
did
cried.
not have
No,
the
it's Denny
strongest
Falcone.
voice.
Who cares if they don't
cares?
have the strongest voice? You're still watching the game.
Well, but to listen to it for 3 hours straight talking, it just gets a little.
No, there's too many guys in the booth to begin with. All
Like
right, I
Bobby
need
Valentine.
one guy. I need Keith Jackson.
I-
Nelly.
Oh, Nelly.
I
How do
enjoy
you
it.
sum up a rivalry between Michigan and Ohio State? Well, it's about not liking somebody since about 1939. The best. I go on one voiceover audition in L.A. I'm coming out. I'm coming into the building. Who's coming out before me?
Oh, no.
Wow, no kidding.
No,
I
you're
went
not
in, I
getting
handed
that.
the script to the guy. I go, I'm not interested.
Yeah.
Is this,
What now?
He said,
Wow.
Good luck, you little guinea.
that's JJ?
Yeah, Y100 Miami.
Back in,
1990.
What are you doing? Picking every fucking show that I don't want to hear him on?
Go.
Hi, this is J.J. Walker for
No,
South
this
Florida's
ain't- it's not doing it
#1
justice.
Y100. You're watching Smash Hits with Scott.
No,
Shannon.
he's on. Play something from last
Wow.
night. He's on every night on the 70s
All right.
station.
He's got a good voice.
That's some voice. Hey, you're listening to...
But you know what? You're listening.
I'm not.
Oh,
I'm
boy.
listening for the music, you motherless fuck. I'm not listening for
That's
the
the
DJ.
point we're trying to make today.
No, you see, when I
don't
drive,
listen to the music channels for the jock.
I want to hear
do.
Last Train of Clarksville.
No.
I don't want to hear this.
What do you mean you do?
See,
Why?
when I was a kid and we'd go on vacation somewhere, and the second the disc jockey would, talk, once the song would play, I'd change the channel, listen for another DJ, see if I could find another station.
Wow,
With the DJ
he
talking,
is Mr. Radio.
Or hear what jingle he's playing or something. Or
You
contest
are
or fun stuff like that.
Mr. Radio.
Will you gather around the radio near the fireplace?
We used to love doing stuff like that.
Oh,
it's the early 40s. What are you going to do?
Exactly.
I say that like I'm 30. I keep forgetting I'm 51.
That station in Canada?
20 good years left.
Did you like them?
I'm studying my own shits after I take them off. I'm looking for blood.
You gotta see what's in there.
The other night I'm like, oh, it's Tabasco. Jesus.
Any organs coming out you need?
Don't drink beet juice.
I would never drink.
I would drink that.
That'll trick you every fucking time.
Beet juice.
No reason
the
to
one
eat.
food
drink
I don't
that.
like on the earth.
It makes the entire... No, I hate eating beets, but I'll put it in a juice. It's easy. It's easy in a juice. Here's more Jocktober. Denny, you might as well stay where you are.
Here is your clue.
No
That's a throwback. Born in the 80s, this narrows your search, so find me maybe.
Listen for clues on the new Hot 92.3
even rhyme.
every weekday.
No.
See, that sounds like J.J. Watt. He's that loud.
Yeah, because they put some processing on some guy's voice.
Here is your clue.
No more, please.
I'm not so old, and I'm not quite young. I bet you didn't know I can't curl my tongue.
Listen for clues on the new Hot 92.3
Why would we know this?
every weekday.
Oh, maybe we have to listen.
These clues are a little broad, aren't they?
Yeah.
Are you the new
I
Hot
have a head and I take dumps.
$10,000 fugitive?
No Pita Pit commercial?
I don't know what the fuck.
Looking for some Pita Pit.
This is exhausting, Sam.
Really is, Sam.
I'm agreeing.
We haven't even heard the morning hot tub.
I know. I wanted to hear the morning hot tub. We're hearing voiceover guy.
And their wonderful chemistry.
That's a
Welcome
fun
to
name.
Jocktober.
That's a fun name for a
Bit's
show.
so
though.
lame I can't even get excited about
I
it.
know.
Here is your clue.
If the ice cream fairy gave me just one to pick, vanilla is the one I'd want to lick.
Listen for clues on the new Hot 92.3.
Denny,
Jerry Sandusky.
are you engaged in
It's
this
too
or
deep.
what?
Again, we don't listen all the time, so that's not a local or regular station, so I have no idea what they're talking about.
Right. I don't know what the clues are.
Well, the clue is that the fugitive likes vanilla ice cream. I don't
Gee, that
understand.
narrows it down.
Yeah,
I don't get the fucking...
I
don't get
either.
the whole premise.
This is stupid.
I really don't.
It's sad because what they could be doing with their radio
This is
shows.
stupid.
And you have to listen to some asshole.
Look at Sandra
down
Smith
the hall.
up there.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, I missed it.
But you have to pay for that contest, so they sell the contest to the radio station. It's the same thing over and over.
I swear I'm gonna opt for tapping out of the rest of this.
Really?
How many fucking clips are there of him just saying what the...
I think they're finally going to talk as the morning hot tub.
What?
Yeah, what are we up to, number 13?
All right, the moment we've all been waiting for. We are here.
No one's been waiting for.
We've all been waiting.
No, we haven't.
I was in the car listening to you guys going, they're talking about all the shit that I love to get in on. And I get here and we're
Yeah,
doing this.
and then we do this. You're right with you. We were talking about all that other shit.
Hispanic bikers and fucking...
Oh,
we did
God.
that.
Not when I was here.
I know. Now
did
you're
a
going to
little
listen
bit
to
of it.
stupid fugitive shit.
Do you guys have Jesse Ventura today? I saw him in the hall.
No, he hates us
No,
now.
he won't do our show anymore.
Jimmy ruined that
He
one.
touched Jimmy Norton.
Thank you for your service.
Have you seen him walk around?
Yeah. I said, good morning, sir. He goes, don't call me sir. I was an enlisted man. I said, oh, Stripes. Remember that line in the movie Stripes?
Sorry, Nick.
Oh, yeah. Sergeant Holka.
Sergeant Holka.
Look, I came in here 45 minutes late, and then he comes in and fucking steals my thunder.
And he just fucking, yeah.
Dennis, you're on air talent now?
Not really.
yeah.
He's almost.
I'm on the 60s channel. Yes, I am. I'm a disc jockey on this.
Using the
You have a
term
nice
talent.
radio
Not on a
voice.
regular basis.
Dennis has
Every
a good
Sunday
radio voice.
night.
That's not regular. Regular is like Monday through Friday.
Once a week. Regular.
If you
Every
shit
Sunday
once a
night.
week, would you call it regular?
Good point, Nick.
Or irregular?
Even though we're not giving you our best material right now, you're still killing it, Nick.
I'm trying,
I
man.
just want
I'm
to
looking at
know.
my openings. It's the difference between getting 21 people and 23 people at Caroline.
Caroline's every Wednesday.
Yes.
This month, Nick Dipaolo.
Yeah, and Bananas in Poughkeepsie. Can't believe I have to keep saying that. And the Ballroom, the Taft Theater, Cincinnati, Ohio, October 19th. And Helium in Buffalo, which is a great club, I
yes.
heard.
We hear good things about Helium in Buffalo.
Well, I mean, if we do this quick, then we'll have some time to get into some other shit with Nick Dipaolo.
All right, the moment we've all been waiting for. We are here with the fugitive. Hello, Mr. Fugitive. I guess I can call you Mr. now because we know you're a man. What is your name?
Morgan Peters.
Morgan Peters. So great to finally meet the fugitive.
She sounds
I feel like I
cute.
know so much about you that might be a little bit creepy, but I guess
Sounds cute.
all of Fredericton knows a lot about you. So what I want to know really is, as the social media coordinator here at the new Hot 92.3, a lot of my job is based around the internet, around Twitter, around Facebook.
Well, yeah.
And that's
the social media coordinator.
Yeah.
Got one of those now?
Oh, yeah.
Nice title.
Everyone needs.
What are they doing a twist on the fugitive bit?
They did a twist on it?
That's
They
the
just-
fugitive.
They found him, and so now they're interviewing him.
Who is he?
Morgan
Just some dude.
I wish he jumped into the waterfall.
But wasn't the fugitive someone that worked at the station, and then you'd have to find him? But
Out and
now it
about?
sounds like a listener.
No, it's
dubbed the fugitive.
It's always just some dude. It's not a station. It's not supposed to be a station worker. Some asshole.
Oh, you got something to add to this?
Troy Kwan and
Hey,
the
got
studio.
something to add to this?
Troy.
See you later, buddy.
What's up?
Good to see you, buddy.
Thumbs up. You
Good
give
news
the
for Nick
shoulder.
Dipaolo.
What's up?
You asked for him introing some fucking records. We got it.
Right.
Oh, what's his name?
Yeah, hold on. a
J.J.
minute.
Jackson
Let me get to
or
the
no,
last-
J.J. Walker.
Yeah, you got to have the music and then him coming in to see
All right.
how loud he is.
book, and that's precisely why you stole $10,000 from us.
That's right. I generally feel that we've gone too far that way.
Wow,
towards
this guy's
social
a
media
ball of
and
fire.
Don't
This
interact
is
with each other enough anymore.
the worst thing I've ever heard.
In order to force people to talk to each other more face to face.
What an angry criminal.
Oh,
right.
there's a message.
Oh, there's a- Oh, I like that.
He
They're going with the
stole
message.
the money
for a good
to
reason.
get people to talk to each other face to face because you had to go and say, "Are
'cause
you?"
people aren't talking to each
the
other anymore.
fugitive?
But why would you be talking face? How does this induce
What?
people to talk face
I think
to face?
because you have to walk up to somebody that you think is the fugitive and say, "Are you the fucking 90 shit?"
and, the,
fuck?"
and the guy turns around and stabs you.
And
goes, "Leave me
stabs
alone,
you, and
fucker."
yeah,
Some bath
exactly.
salts
Yeah,
at a
yes.
bus stop.
Yeah, okay, so it's eating your face. Yes.
What's wrong, Sam?
It's just weird that because their social media is blowing up.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Like under some of their pictures. Like one comment is, "This was all Nick Dipaolo's idea."
Why would they do that?
Anthony had 9 teeth pulled.
Nick
No.
Dipaolo is the mastermind of this evil.
Yeah.
Um,
Nick, you'll never be on that station.
Blacklisted in
A
Canada.
lot of people asking for turd. Turd?
Turd.
One person just simply writes, "I got a tree on my house."
I have no sound in my right ear. I don't know what happened.
What happened?
Oh, here we
Maybe you
go.
got to jiggle your.
I jiggled it.
You got to jiggle a little bit.
A lot of jiggling in this studio.
Who makes the sound equipment in the United States? I've never been in a studio where it actually worked.
I know, right? They just never fucking work.
10-year-old Vietnamese girl tied to a
We may be
table.
wrong about the Nick Dipaolo thing.
What?
This says Dennis Falcone sent us here.
Oh, boy. Dennis Falcone. We got
I thought
the.
your last name was Falcone. Then
We'll go back to that extremely boring interview because now they finally had the big reveal on their bid and they found the biggest dud at the radio station
What
this
to really
guy's
push
a
it
real ball
forward.
of fucking yarn, huh?
But first, we got what Nick Dipaolo requested.
Okay.
This J.J. Walker cat
intro.
Sirius XM 70s on 7.
Monday with your brother J.J. Walker.
Hey?
Locked
Yeah.
and loaded with your totally
Oh, yeah.
super 70 sounds non-stop.
When you're in the car, it's worse.
Oh, yeah.
It makes me jump. He's too loud, Dennis. Tell him.
Ah, and then we get
yeah,
a little,
see? This is why I'm
from
listening.
Saturday Night Fever.
I actually like the music.
That's where you change it, though, right, Dennis?
What's that?
That's where you
coming in.
I'll go to the 60s, see what they're doing there.
They're not doing anything at any of these places. Stop going there to see what they're doing.
They might be stretching out the weekend like I do on Sunday night.
Ah, shit.
You've got a great voice. You can't deny this.
That started the whole world crying, but I couldn't see.
I just gotta get a message to you. Oh,
Play more JJ.
Play more JJ.
You know, you could just go to a
There's
computer.
a bit going on here.
You could listen to all the voice tracks.
Him
and,
singing
like,
the Bee Gees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For once in my life, I'm alone.
But you'd rather hear the guy with the voice instead.
How can a loser ever win? How can you know? What make the Hi, I have a tumor. How many's left? One?
I think there's just a B.
The guy with the big teeth?
One BG.
He's still around, right?
Yeah.
We got one B.
Barry Gibb.
The guy that was like the handsome BG, right? He's the last.
We lost all the
BGs.
G's, and I think we're down to one B.
No, we got one G left. All the B's are gone.
All the B's are gone?
It was the brothers Gibb.
The brothers
now
Gibb.
There's just a Gibb.
Gotcha.
Was Joe Gibb part of the coach?
Joe Gibb, the coach? Yeah.
Was he one of the...
I'm not sure of you.
Sirius XM 70s on 7 Monday.
Yeah.
With Walker Child on Twitter now at JJ Walker 70.
It sounds fine here.
Give me the people to free my soul.
JJ, turn your shit down.
Andrew in Toronto, who grew up in Sudbury.
It's Sudbury.
Miami, Florida, but grew up in New York City.
New York Groove.
He's giving content.
Turn,
He's giving content.
That groove. Ace Frehley on 70s on 7.
Wait, what did he do there, Dennis?
He was giving some content.
Oh, he was.
Yeah, and he's doing it too loud is the point.
What was the content?
I don't know. Everybody was talking over it. He was
Dennis very upset.
content.
We're talking over the content.
It's all computerized. He tapes that shit.
Content.
He sits in his house and tapes that shit.
Yeah.
And then they punch a button, right?
And they
runs
send it
the night.
out.
No.
Takes like 20 minutes.
He's actually in the studio?
Oh, yeah.
No, he's
I think the cat's out of the bag, Dennis. We have to keep up this front end.
He's on 7. 1976.
JJ Walker remembering the bicentennial year.
See?
From coast to coast, the United States celebrating the 200th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence.
Too loud.
It was also the year NASA released the famous Face on Mars photo taken by Viking 1, and the year the Scottish Bay City Rollers invaded North America.
75. Or 76.
You like that, Dennis?
Yeah, it was great. You hit the post and everything. You do a little something.
Wait and see.
Yeah.
Ever since you met, you got a hold on me.
S-A-T-U-R.
It's crazy, but it's crazy's in this song. T-U-I.
What do you mean he gave you something?
He gave you something, talked about 1976.
We do that laundry list, then hoping that it might spark some comedy.
You know what else?
He just gave you a laundry list of shit that happened in 76. Who cares?
Because he's on the 70s channel and he was playing a song from 76.
I know, but it comes up
so
when
he
the song
related.
plays.
Right.
It tells you the year.
It comes up.
It
Takes all the guesswork right out of it.
Then you could just pick up your phone and go 1976. You hit it and you find out what happened yourself.
So you don't really need a
Disc
jock
jockey.
anymore because
No,
all that info is now on the radio.
I have another question about these channels, like the 80s and 70s. How come on the like the 70s channel it'll put the date of the song, but on what is it, vinyl? What's the other channel?
Oh yeah, like fucking
Classic vinyl.
Classic rewind.
Vinyl. Why does it not put the date?
They might play the album version too of the song too. So where the 70s channel might be playing "Do It Again" by Steely Dan. Play the 70s, the single version.
And nobody knows when the album was put out what year.
And we care why.
I liked it.
I do like a good date on there.
I do like a date on my
knowing what
songs.
year.
I do too.
I can listen and I go, I remember that.
But
What
you don't
was I
need
doing
But
back
you don't
then?
need the jock giving you the year.
No.
If it says it on there, but sometimes if you have to hit the post, 1976. Boom.
Classic vinyl doesn't tell you. I don't like that.
If you got music jocks, you should set them.
1976.
You should set them free and let them do their shit.
I love how excited Denny gets about a year being blurted out before the music starts.
My point is.
By the way, this was
Monday Night Football.
what was his name?
Minutes 5 Pacific, 8 Eastern Time.
Yes,
Sirius
he was an
XM
American
NFL
Werewolf
Radio
in
Channel 88
London, and he was the Dr. Pepper guy.
JJ Walker
Yeah,
and
what's
Paul
his
Simon
name?
on 70s on 7.
Norton.
David Norton.
David Norton.
David Norton.
Yeah.
See, he had nothing there.
He was talking.
Great
you guys
movie.
talked all
A
over
singer
him.
and an actor. Well, I was trying to give some content.
Well,
I
you
was
should've-
talking
you
about
did.
David Norton
And that's-
being the guy from American Werewolf in London and the Dr. Pepper guy. I'm a pepper, you're a pepper. Remember him? And he was the guy that sang "Taking It."
Making it.
I'm jacking it.
And what movie was that
grabbing
in?
my cock and whacking
Werewolves
it.
in London.
What movie was the song?
No more smacking
Wasn't
it.
he the Werewolves in London
Meatballs.
guy?
Very good.
Was he the Werewolves in London
I
guy?
can't even look at this.
Yes.
This story's infuriating.
Yeah.
All right, anyway, so
psychopath.
you want JJ to turn down his mic.
JJ, yeah, I listen to you all the time. But
and now
come on.
we go back to the horrible interview of the fugitive as we feature the morning hot tub in Fredericton,
Why
Canada.
why are you doing this? If you don't like it, and you can do anything you want here, why? I don't get why you're doing this.
I need to hear more of this guy.
You're right.
I know Sam spent a month in the basement tracking this shit.
Question gets asked every Jocktober, no matter what it is, after the first 2 tracks.
I request no more fugitive.
Oh, my God.
You're going to fuck up Jocktober.
I can't tell you what's going on out there.
I request no more fugitive.
Yeah, please.
If there's another fugitive.
The amount of buzz that
I'm going to be a fugitive in 3 minutes.
Now she's talking about the buzz.
Shit.
Now she's talking about the buzz this contest.
The buzz
got going for Fredericton.
Are you happy with, the amount of buzz that you caused the city of Fredericton? Did you hear a lot of people chatting about it as you went on your day-to-day activities?
Oh, go
yeah,
home
I
and
sure
shave your
did.
bug.
It seems like my plan worked perfectly, in fact.
But you're ready to give us back the $10,000.
I feel like I have no choice.
So you're at work, and where do you work again?
At the Fredericton Chamber of Commerce.
So you're at work, and someone comes up to you and asks you, correct?
I feel like I had no choice.
And so how did that all roll out? Like, give me this scenario with me, like a picture.
Well, it was pretty late in the day, mid to late afternoon, and a lady came in and asked me some relevant work questions, so I really had no idea at the time, and found out later that she was trying to build up the courage to ask me, and then popped the big question.
Yeah, so she asked the question precisely, are you the new Hot 92.3 $10,000 fugitive the first time?
No, I'm not
Yes,
fruit
that's
cup.
right.
Holy shit.
That guy hates the word crazy, too.
That is the dullest gentleman.
Unbelievable. My liver shut down during that conversation.
If you're gonna do the bit, why don't you get someone with fucking some energy?
Well, I used to work at Chamber of Commerce.
Is he on dialysis? What a boring Canadian.
First time?
Yes, that's right. That's something I put quite a bit of thought into in order to try to act natural when someone was asking it. So
Act natural.
It's hard to do that when you're in a
Act
coma.
naturally. Huh, what? Is that it?
Captain
But he was still
Charisma.
talking. Wow. Well, that's how the big contest ended.
That's it.
No,
With
we got
him
one
just-
more.
Oh, God
One more
damn
clip.
it. Fuck.
Did I piss you guys off last time I was here?
Maybe you could stick around on the after show with Sam.
Nick, I want to
I will.
apologize.
Yes.
I will. If Sam doesn't want me here, he's got his own thing.
Of course
Sam
I want
would
you
love
here.
you. He'd love you here.
Yeah.
And it'd give me something to listen to on the way home.
What is that supposed to
So
mean?
this shit. I need to cleanse my palate with a little fucking Nick Dipaolo sorbet after this fucking horse shit.
I got some more. I got the outtakes to play on the after show today. More fugitive clues.
Yeah, great. That'll make Nick feel fantastic.
Hey, hit me up on Twitter, will you? I don't know why, but people say that. So fuck it.
You did it to us, though, man. You got us annoyed on day one of Jocktober.
Day fucking
Come
one,
on,
Sam.
No more fugitive.
And he fooled me by being all excited about it. I thought we were going to get some, guys, and hey, here's our phony phone call of the day, and like all that hacky good shit.
This bit would have been horrendous if it was done on a morning zoo show in Vegas. Never mind Fredericton. Fucking
Fredericton.
I'd rather watch a Time Warner commercial.
Ah, hey. Or
With
a fucking
Time Warner cable.
I'd rather watch a Lee and Morty commercial.
Yeah, exactly.
Morty, are you listening? Look, the duster got the garbage off of the...
All right, Lee.
I love that lady.
So I want geriatrics using a Swiffer.
Right.
It's captivating.
I like when she goes, it's some type of mopping device.
Right.
Wow, great. You hit
the one
the
I'm
nail on
going
the
to use
head,
when I
old
cut
lady.
your head off in the kitchen.
Yeah, the one they're going to fucking use to clean up after your cat eats your face when you drop dead on the floor and can't feed him.
Well, good news, guys. The thrilling conclusion for the first day of Jocktober. Here it is.
That's the part of this that I find fascinating is that you had to spend the better part of a month with this secret, and it was a secret from everybody. Nobody in your life knew that you were the fugitive.
That's right.
How did you pull that off?
I'm
By being a
excellent at
dullard.
keeping
They just
secrets.
walk away from me
My
when I try
wife
to
did
talk.
actually find the key a couple days ago. So as the fugitive, I used my ways to make sure she kept my secret.
Give me a scenario of what it was like to be out there and hear people talking about it, or even just to be like in a store and hear this on the radio somewhere.
Eat a
Must
bag
have-
of
Did it put panic in you every time it got mentioned?
Yeah, actually, I was very aware of it every time I was out in public.
And obviously, you still have like a normal life. You have a wife. You've got a.
Holy, this is not real.
You just have a normal life to go
It's
through.
really, really real.
Who would believe that he's walking around and people
Were
are
there any
talking
close calls
about it, and he's
along
like, oh, boy.
You interview him like
Not
he's
really.
Bono, for Christ.
I heard people talking about it, but never actually heard anyone ask the question properly until it was sprung
What,
on me.
in French?
Part of my shock.
Did anyone ask the question wrong? Like, so did you, as the fugitive, look at anybody and turn anyone away?
Yeah,
Nobody
one lady
did.
with sign language. I punched her in the
figured
face.
it out. I expected it to be a random situation where someone was asking everyone they saw, but she did.
What a dullard!
Holy fuck! I'm
Well,
so mad.
Thanks, Sam.
This wasn't what we were going
Thanks,
for.
Sam.
Jocktober.
That fucking.
They gave us something to shit on. Right? It worked.
Wow.
Fuck. It's a bad radio show, isn't it?
Senate expected to reject House bill. There's news, huh?
Oh, gee.
But he did provide you
They
some
work
quarter
together.
hours. He really did.
Quarter hours?
Thank you, Denny.
Yes.
It's important to me.
We don't need quarter hours on this platform.
Still good,
They
right?
subscribe.
Thank
It's
God,
done.
thank God we had the Fez shit. So
man.
Jocktober's still alive and well.
Yeah, I gave you a double dose today.
Right.
Yeah,
the
you certainly did.
Second half not as good.
Two
as
for
the first
Tuesday.
half.
Thank you,
Yeah, I
Denny.
would have hated to have been here when you were talking about the Fez shit. Something I could have really joined in on.
Yeah, exactly. Poor Nick. In here, right when we stopped talking about interesting stuff.
I can't wait to get there. This is
Oh,
a good show.
man.
It's a good show today. It's everything I want to talk about.
I like having great discussions with Nick about fucking everything that's going on, all these dumb shit
You were
going on
talking
in the
about it
news.
all the way here in the car.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm salivating.
Maybe you could sit in with, maybe you'd like to sit in with JJ on the 70s.
Oh,
I would.
Jesus.
I listened to him.
There you go.
I fucking love the.
He's got a
I
great
love satellite
voice.
radio, dude.
You
I'm
can't
a
deny
fan.
that.
Took me a while to get it.
I like that classic rewind.
All that shit. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm a big fan
I'm like,
of the
I remember
classic
getting
rewind.
chlamydia to this song.
But
Do you like the blues in the coffee house?
I hate
No, I
coffee
don't need
house.
that shit. Coffee house. Nothing ever good ever happened
I
at
like
a
the
coffee house
blues.
except for coffee.
No, right? What the fuck?
You know what you have
Take
to
your
check out?
poetry and stick it up your ass.
Assholes.
You know what's great? Escape. You ever listen to Escape? It's beautiful music, like the old beautiful music when you'd go to the dentist back in the 60s and 70s. It's all the beautiful
Yeah,
music.
no, I have that
Instrumentals.
on around the clock.
It's great.
Yeah, why would
You mean the
It's
shit
just-
that fucking R.P. McMurphy was listening to
It's
after they...
phenomenal. It's like
After
the
they
old school
lobotomized
beautiful
them?
music.
Yes.
This guy's coming over here.
Oh, you really like the beautiful music.
You're a company shit. You're like Brent Musburger.
I just like all that stuff. I like all the variety of it. It's just
You know what's funny about
I know.
music.
We're actually a nice. Dennis is actually we're such cynical,
genuine
hateful-
nice guy.
A genuine nice
But-
guy. And
You know what's funny about being a company guy? It's not getting him anywhere. You would think the company would go, holy fuck, he really is a
That's
company
true.
guy. Let's give him 2 shifts a
He is
weekend.
a prime example
It's
of
a
what's
mean
not
country.
good about
That's why
him.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you're a company guy. They still shit on you.
How's that feel, Denny?
I'm still doing my job no matter what they say.
He's got his
He's
hard
a true
drive of
professional.
taboo pornography.
Kid's guy's old school.
But he's so passionate about this place. They should
Yeah.
give him some more shit to do.
You should give him a show.
I come in here and I got a job out of it a couple of weeks ago when I was on with Kevin Pollock. Nice guy,
They
Kevin.
should give him a show
Isn't that
called
the
the
Right,
Falcon
after
Crest.
that show, a gentleman emailed me and said I'm having a housewarming party and invited me to bring the hard drive of hits.
Wow.
And I was out there and a big fan of you guys. Loves you guys.
Wow.
Loves you. Yeah, loves
Who
Jimmy.
does?
Goes to see him in concert all
And
the
he
time.
he DJs too. of
I do
course.
parties, private
I was a
parties.
big fan of you guys.
Who was this guy that's a big fan?
Steve Puma, nice guy. He's
Steve
a nice
Puma.
guy.
Puma.
Can I get his card? Sounds like he'd help me out.
He says he's worked with you in your other life when you were in the roofing
more. Who
business.
gives a shit
I was a
stuff?
tin knocker. I wasn't
Yeah.
a roofer, but
Steve Puma.
Steve
Wait a
Puma
minute.
likes you guys.
Steve Puma.
Was he a writer?
What's that? No, he's a truck driver.
There's a guy that wrote for the Mets. He's from
Truck
Austin, New
driver.
York. Covered the Mets in the Daily. His name was Puma. His last name.
You know
I thought
Steve
you might
Puma,
know
the
that
truck
thing.
driver.
It's a small
the
world.
truck driver.
He's a big fan of the show.
Big
And
fan of
I
the
used
show.
to work with
Nice
him or
guy.
something.
He knows you.
Sam was telling me
Does he
that.
know me?
So he used to sell you parts or
God, he's
something,
still
or equipment, I don't know,
talking.
something.
I don't know if this is going to be the Steve Puma story.
Very nice guy. Extended me some
Oh my
hospitality.
God, you're a brain
He
tumor.
had some nice Italian food
Shut
he
up.
offered me.
Jesus.
And I brought the hard drive of hits, and I would talk up the songs. And,
Was I not providing enough heat in the room?
and there was a fellow there who was a big
Oh
fan of
my God, give me a fucking folder
Is there
right
an intern
now.
that wants to come in, maybe take a shot at radio while I'm here? You motherless tit wonders.
There's a gentleman who's a big fan of the country music channels that we have here at Sirius, and he just loves.
I think we got to give the Nick a make
We
two.
need to make. We need to make good.
A make do, make good.
Make good. We need to make good.
We're
with
going to
Nick.
give the first official make good to Nick.
Nick,
What is that?
You
Is that
need
another
to come-
Canadian stunt?
That means you get to come back.
You need to come back
like
in
tomorrow.
and fucking.
We're giving you a make good.
It's Nick Dipaolo week on the 4:30 movie.
Do you guys actually do that for people?
Never. We've never done that. But
I feel like we have to.
I feel like I have to.
I'll do it, but only if you guys switch to afternoons.
Yeah, this morning.
Getting up
shits.
this morning, I'm a
Well,
surprise.
there's people around here that want us to do just that.
Oh boy.
Oh, look at that.
We're getting a little heat.
What do you mean?
On the new Hot 92.3 Facebook page.
Oh, they're welcoming our fans.
Yeah, it says, welcome, Opie and Anthony fans, which is always...
Opie and Anthony channel, Hot 92.3, and it says hashtag Jocktober.
It says the Opie and Anthony show in the U.S. has targeted the morning hot tub as part of their Jocktober show. In this show, they attack morning shows and radio promotions. For our Fredericton friends, you will notice a lot of increased traffic on our page and comments you would not normally see. To our American friends, welcome to our page, and yes, Canadians are this friendly.
That is friendly.
I do respect the shows that embrace Jocktober, so.
That exactly, they acknowledge it.
Yeah.
They're nice people.
Well,
They're very
they really are nice,
seriously.
those goddamn Canadians.
They're nice.
This bit has taken,
bland, but so what?
Yeah,
the bit has taken the industry by storm.
They're
all very worried
I got a call
in October.
Don't you feel special to have been part of it?
Holy jeez.
We gotta make Nicky a
Bring me
song when
back
he
in
comes
August
in.
for that makeup day.
That's what Nicky wants. Oh, Nicky, you're so fine. Oh, Nicky.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, Nicky.
Fuck.
I think we need a Nicky song when he walks in the studio.
Oh, do we?
Oh, Nicky, you're so fine. Oh, Nicky.
In the 80s.
Or
oh,
how about you add the
I had
content
a hot
now?
girlfriend up in college that would sing that for me.
Oh, really? Oh.
You know, I didn't even get to tell you what celebrity is a fan of this show. He's still talking about Bob Puma or whatever that idiot's
Steve
name
Puma.
is.
Nice man.
Steve
he wasn't
Puma,
an idiot. He was
I'm
a nice
sure-
man.
I'm
He's
sure
a
he's a nice
listener of the
guy.
show.
I
Loves you guys.
Dennis,
That guy's named after a sneaker.
That's not how to treat a loyal listener.
You're right, I'm sorry,
A
Steve.
P1.
I can't believe it.
I'm sure he's a
I
nice
had a friend,
guy.
Eddie Adidas. I know him at Notre Dame.
How'd that work out for you, Regis?
Kevin Converse. Let me tell you.
He was holding out for more money. Oops.
For what, a better casket?
Oops.
Jesus Christ. The guy's got a week left and he's still working.
At that point, just fucking take the gig.
Ladies and gentlemen, Susan Lucci.
Right. How many times?
And then
I love Susan Lucci.
Oh,
Actually,
who doesn't
by the way.
love Susan Lucci?
Fucking hot piece of egg.
then he shows the world that a guy with a lisp can do his job. That's great. Good for you, Reg.
Who's going to list?
Fucking,
Michael?
Yeah. Puts
I'm
him
not
on
going to
with
tell him that.
The big gap in his teeth and fucking...
Kelly Ripa.
Can't believe I'm replaced by a Negro.
What happened? Who likes our show,
This guy's
Sam?
the fucking Rich Little of Long Island.
We had him in last week.
Oh,
Rich Little is in here.
Oh, did you wheel him in a fucking...
I
doesn't
thought
look
so
bad
too.
at all,
He doesn't
man.
look bad, and he was
only
actually
73, I think.
Oh, my God, I thought he was older.
No, what's
than
fucked
that.
fucked up about Rich
Good for
Little?
him.
He always looked old because he was pretty young when all that
Yeah,
shit was
you're
going
right.
down. He was
You're
only
right.
in his 20s.
He was in his 20s when he was in the fucking little suit at the roasts and stuff.
Yeah, that and he was doing Buddy Ebsen and people who were in the 90s.
Yeah, exactly.
Charlie Weaver.
He actually, I got to say, he was fun. He was a
He
good
did some
time.
impressions that
He did all right.
because he's older, his voice is more gravelly, so it sounded better.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, like his fucking Reagan was right on the money, and his dumb Nixon. He's still doing impressions from fucking 40 years ago, but you know.
I'll actually give you the punchline to his Nixon bit.
Oh,
what the fuck was it? He's I'm no crook. No, I didn't do anything wrong, and I promise never to do it again.
Is that his
Was
joke?
that it? Yeah, that was throughout the 70s.
That's his,
I never did anything wrong. I promise never to do it again.
he was on all those shows.
He was awesome.
The Bob Hope Special, where the announcers used to yell, Bob Hope Special, with the stars Charo and Rich Little.
Brooke Shields.
And now, Bob Hope.
Sound like J.J. Walker.
Hey, how are you? That's wild.
He was the original J.J. Walker.
Hey, how about that Brooke Shields?
Dana Gould used to do a great impression of Bob.
Yeah.
He's like, I got Ann Jillian's tit in a jar on my on my counter when she had breast cancer.
Oh my God!
I got Ann Jillian's tit in a while.
Hey, how about that Charo? Let's get her in here with those big tits. Yeah, it really makes me sad that my eyesight's going. I can't see those nipples.
Denny's is too blue.
Oh, Danny.
Just sitting back and then listening.
He loves it. Dennis is a fan of radio.
He is a fan of
All
radio.
types.
Of Rocktober, Jocktober.
Was Rich Little on that TV show, the Copycats, back in the 70s?
I think he was.
I think Frank Gorshin was on the
Fred
copy.
Travellina.
Fred Travellina.
Marilyn Michaels.
Oh my God, you know them all.
Yeah.
Wow, you just added content.
I saw her at Westbury Music Fair with Milton Berle. and
Yeah.
Henny
Oh, boy.
Youngman. That was a great show.
The fuck year
How
was
was that a great
It was
show?
a Sunday afternoon show.
What was it, a
And in the
viewing?
intermission. Milton Berle comes out on intermission. He goes, "Come on, let's go. Come on, let's cut this intermission short." He goes, "I got dinner plans at 5 o'clock." So he wanted to get everybody back into the show. He was great, and he was awesome.
Fred Travellina.
Richard Lewis's best bit was, remember in the 80s, boxing referees were jumping in too quick to stop fights. Sometimes there was a period. He goes, I was watching the other night, the guy's getting staggered, the referee jumps in and goes, who's Fred Travellina? He goes, I don't know. It's over. Who's Fred Travellina? I don't know. Fight's over.
Fred Travellina is the other comedian with the big jaw. Yeah, it was Jay Leno, and Fred Travellina had the big fucking...
Yeah, great impressionist.
What was his best impression?
He would do...
And let's find it on YouTube.
Oh, my God.
His bit, I remember on Merv Griffin, he was doing The Godfather.
Oh, no.
And Fredo was being played by Paul Lynde.
Oh, Jesus
that
Christ.
sounds funny.
Sonny's in the business. Michael's in the business. Fredo, how come you're not...
Oh, I don't know. I guess I'm just different.
I gotta hear this now.
Oh,
He
God.
was great, Freddie Travellina. No, Rich. He was the poor man's Rich Little, kind of.
Yes.
You got that bit?
He was on the Tonight Show a lot.
Dude, put God.
Travellina, yes.
Yeah.
I don't know
Fred
if I got one.
Travellina.
I gotta hear him do the Godfather
What
thing.
happened to him? Is he alive?
I'll tell you what happened. He played the fugitive on a radio show.
Oh, and then he...
boy.
And nobody found him ever.
You're not gonna let it go, are you?
There he is with Sammy on the telethon.
Oh, God.
Hey, man,
The telethon.
Maybe his first Tonight Show appearance.
First. All right. Let's see that.
That's fun.
Let's see that.
That's fun, right?
Fred Travellina.
Wow, with Joey Bishop co-hosting.
He co-hosted.
Bishop.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. How about full screen there, Sammy?
Sure.
He said with an edge.
Yeah.
I want to make a good impression, my friend.
Oh, no!
But I have got a sad confession, my friend.
He's singing.
I must admit.
Look at that hairdo.
Took Helen Reddy's hairdo.
He has a I Do Impressions song.
He's great at pulling clips that make me look like an idiot. Can you find him doing some impressions? What the fuck?
Well, I'm sure he just does this song and then does some
Yeah, he's
impressions.
gonna do the impressions any second now. Here we go.
You have that kind of time?
Here we go.
Oh, my God. Could you imagine doing this? It was a different time.
But it's happening, I swear.
Here we go.
My voice is changing.
And my hair is feeling blonder. And my face is growing dimples.
Uh-oh, who is he? Carol Channing?
Everybody, I'm Glenn King.
Oh.
And here's my song. I am a lineman for the county.
No. This is one bad appearance.
This is terrible. Why are they applauding? I do this song much better, by the way.
They're applauding for his hair today.
I hear you singing in the wire.
Why is he doing this? This is terrible. Are you getting back at us, Nick, for Jocktober?
No! This is fucking Mr.
This is what Nick wanted everybody to see.
You got a golden touch with that fucking... You know, it was an editing program called Soundstage out there.
Wow. That was... Who's next?
Oh, cool. You always sing like this?
Well,
Find something from 1980, will you?
Johnny wouldn't have had this on.
Very Vegas. Very Vegas.
I never
Oh, my
saw
God.
good singing
Look
impressions.
how long that
Never.
clip was.
Holy shit.
I'd rather
That was
listen
like
to
10
fucking
minutes.
Jocktober.
Put him on the German.
All right, we got one.
Fred Travellina as Reagan, Nixon, Bush, and Elvis.
When I was over at Warner's, and they needed somebody to do Bugs Bunny's voice.
You know something, Dutch? When I was in China, the one thing that
big
Mao Zedong
masks on
asked
him.
me for was a Bugs Bunny cartoon.
What's up, Doc?
Kill the wabbit. Kill that wascally wabbit.
Oh, my God.
He's still here.
Why is he still
Who's
here?
that, Bush?
Hello,
Bush Senior.
All right, shut it off. It's giving me a headache. God damn it. I'll go home and find 8 clips that are better than
Nick, I gotta say, amazing.
Wait a minute, you're a Fred Travelina fan. You really turn the tables on me, you mother.
I'm gonna go home and watch the rest of his singing appearance on the Tonight Show.
I never saw him sing before in my life.
I never have either. But he was getting into it.
And he did fucking great impressions in the 80s when he was on Merv Griffin. Or late 70s.
Merv, yeah.
We can't find Merv Griffin?
Yep. Where's Fred Travelina on Merv?
Yeah, just put Merv.
Nah, that's all right.
It's endorsed by Nick
Maybe I was thinking of
Dipaolo.
Rich Little.
Any Mervs?
Maybe I was thinking of Kevin Travelina. Kid I went to high school with.
No Mervs.
He was always cracked up the cafeteria.
You sure it wasn't Mike Douglas?
Yo, Joe, motherfucker.
For you, Sammy. What? Is going to stand in that spot.
Oh.
And we're going to
Jerry
bring
Lewis
out
Telethon.
Boy, they pushed him out of the chair.
Didn't they?
Like he had MS himself. Whatever the fuck he's...
But is a marvelous impressionist.
Marvelous.
And we would like to bring him out.
All right, here
to
it
do
is.
something with Sammy.
This is gonna be
Fred
horrific.
Travelina, ladies and gentlemen.
I think he's going to sing again, though. I bet he does.
Jerry Lewis
Is he
so
gonna do-
full of himself.
He's doing Dean?
He's making fun of the kids.
He came in limping. Yes, limping out.
No, he came out as Sammy.
Oh.
You know, man, you held that note longer than the Bank of America, man. It's so good to see you. How you doing, man?
I'm hanging in, babe.
Yes, you know, one of my favorite songs
He
of
should have
yours,
come out in blackface.
All
Been
right.
great.
maybe permitted.
It wasn't matter, Nick.
Next time I come back for that payback, I'll bring the clips with me. I'm telling you, this guy has some talent. All right, he had 11 tough appearances, and you found them all.
They're all in a row,
What
yeah.
a weird hour. I love
It's a great hour.
Oh, my God.
You guys cover a lot of ground here.
Yeah, we kind of do.
None of it good.
Yeah.
Dennis, always
Always a pleasure.
whatever.
Yes,
Yeah.
Dennis
I'm glad you
Falcone.
popped in, Dennis.
I was on, but now I'm gone.
Huh?
I was on, but now I'm gone.
Oh, that's
It's
his...
lines like that'll keep you in the fucking mop room, all right? Now listen.
Nicky, always a pleasure.
Shit. Dennis is a true pro, man.
He is. He's a professional.
Too
Seasoned.
bad. Doesn't
No
get you
matter
anywhere.
what. No matter what.
Oh, you.
I got one of
And
these.
have some fucking ziti, will you?
Yeah, go fucking
You're making
bulk
me
up a
feel
little.
bad.
A little too light right now. A little too
Yeah,
light.
for an Italian.
Eat something, for God's sake.
A little too
You
light.
don't eat. You got it? Okay. All right. Very good. Oh, my God.
Most awkward exit.
That was an awkward
What, I hurt his
exit
feelings?
that he just took. No, he's
See him crying outside the window?
skulks back down the hallway
No.
with a shitty part of his job.
Nothing
This is
phases
like
the guy.
This was like a little
Yeah.
peace and quiet, a refuge, a sanctuary from
Sure.
the cubicle he's got to sit in and paw through 60s music and pick out what he thinks is good and what isn't, and it doesn't make a fucking difference. It's all old shit.
But haven't they already figured out what we want to hear from the 60s? That's why I don't understand those jobs.
Should I play Cherish by the Association, or should I go with the Turtles?
No, it's all about what you play after the Turtles. Like, people care.
Yeah, yeah.
Should we go with
Is the word I use to describe.
You know what he's working on now?
What?
The Christmas channel. He said he's in meetings and programming the Christmas
What do you
channel.
mean meetings?
Just
We-
play the
that's
same
another-
thing.
You think Jingle Bell Rock will make it?
Well, I'm sure there's a
Dang,
black version or something.
Yeah, they probably want to put that in.
But it's
for
Christmas
Kwanzaa.
music. We already decided what songs we like hearing around Christmas.
Put the same station that was
How
on
hard
last
could that
Christmas
be?
on this Christmas.
If you put the exact same playlist from last Christmas
Nobody's gonna know.
and the Christmas before and before and before,
With the
no
exact
one would
same
know.
intros by the
Right.
music jocks, no one would notice.
No one would know.
But they're wasting time on meetings for that.
Oh, every week.
That's true.
But I love that Dennis is, you got to love a guy like that. He loves radio.
He loves it. He's
Soldier.
obsessed with it.
We're successful because we hate radio.
No, you're right. There's
I'm
two.
serious.
No, you're right. There's
Oh,
two.
there are. You
I'm
got to be
totally
extremes.
serious.
You got to be
You're
at the
right.
extremes of both ends. If you're in the middle, you're just
You're fucked. That's a good
fucking-
point.
Yeah.
Early on, I was lucky to figure out that all that was bullshit. I was lucky to learn that lesson early on.
Yeah.
What? Oh, being
That
a
radio was bullshit. All that stuff he likes to fucking talk about. I'm like,
Doesn't really make much
no
of a
one gave a
difference.
shit what your voice sounded like.
That one really hit a nerve with him.
Well, because
Oh,
I
yeah.
tried. That's why. When I was in college, I went for the radio voice. I'm like, I don't have a radio voice. What the fuck am I doing?
You know who Denny is?
Who?
What was that movie? Fucking. Was that movie with
Forrest Gump?
Yeah. With what's his name? Jack Nicholson retiring.
Oh yeah,
about Schmidt. About Schmidt.
About Schmidt.
He's like
How
about
the fuck did you
Schmidt.
remember that?
No,
that movie was
it's one of our
great.
go-to movies because I think it's one of the funniest movies ever made.
When he tries to tell the young,
hilarious,
the young kid about the business and, hey, I got all the stuff I've worked on my entire career here, so you can research it and learn about the business. And then he goes out and it's in the fucking dumpster.
His entire career is in a
shit's
dumpster.
in the dumpster.
This might be the wrong movie. Does he get in a hot tub with Kathy Bates?
Yes, and you get to see her titties.
Yeah,
the
that
big
was,
saggy
I had to go to
titties.
like,
That was the
I had
one.
to see it shrink for like 2 months after I saw that.
Yeah,
Dude, that movie is hilarious. It's just one bad thing
he goes
after
back
another.
to his old childhood home because he
And it's a
wants
tire
to
store.
feel nostalgic, and it's gone. A tire store
He's trying
was
to
built.
explain that the tire display is where his fucking
Where his
bed used to
bedroom
be.
was, and it's the saddest, most pathetic fucking movie.
But they like just go so over the top. I just started laughing at how ridiculous this guy's life is.
Then he's just got to tell his loved ones not to vacuum while he's out of the house.
Oh, God, yeah, the fucking wife. And that's exactly how you'd find the old fucking dead wife with the shoe half off her foot and the vacuum still running.
Right.
I forgot about
Remember
that.
She dropped dead fucking vacuuming.
Right.
And she's just laying there with the, with the
Just
shoe.
doing
and
some
stealing
mundane
the
task around the house.
And he's just sitting there living his whole life. Dear Ndugu.
Oh, God, it was so sad.
His whole life is his adopted kid, Sally Struthers.
RV.
RV,
Because
right?
he's
At
going
the
to
end,
see
he's
his
going
daughter,
to see his-
who hates her.
I gotta go.
Daughter
I gotta
hates
revisit
him.
that.
Yeah,
it's the best movie.
That and
man.
Jocktober. I'll get right on.
Jocktober, right, The Fugitive.
But the scene with all his shit in the dumpster.
in the dumpster was
the new guy doesn't want to hear
But that's
nothing.
Denny. He would be like, "Hey, let me show you the ropes. I got my notebooks here and my clipboard and everything that I've learned."
And then Sal comes in and says, "Go
Sal's
fuck
like,
yourself."
"Just put it in the dumpster, you fucking
How
old
bad-
fossil."
But how
You're
bad do
bringing
you
it all
want to?
back. You guys got this like it was fucking Goodfellas.
But how bad do you want to see his clipboard in the dumpster?
Oh God, with him along with,
with the
it.
Sirius XM fucking bumper
His
sticker on it.
dismembered torso.
Right. With just his shoe sticking out of the dumpster.
Jeez.
I would love that.
Fucking Denny.
What? Oh, sorry.
Good soldier
That
that,
would be sad.
gives him nothing.
That is sad.
It just proves that fucking all that hard work and kissing ass
Because
and being
he also-
a company guy gets your shit
Because
on.
we also did that, Nick. We were company guys, and it got us nowhere. Every
Wait a
chance.
minute. Wait a minute.
5 minutes.
AAF,
A
you mean?
long time
AAF?
ago. Long time ago, yes.
I get a feeling I
admit.
was listening to you guys and even know I was listening to you. What you?
Wow.
When you were in
AF,
AAF?
we were 95 to 98.
Oh no.
And then
I
the
was
first
listening in the
first
80s.
part of our New York careers, we were company guys as well. And it got you nowhere. Every chance they got, they screwed you over.
So how did you?
It didn't.
So how did you go against the grain and not get into
me
trouble?
and I've had the conversation on
We
the
had
way
the conversation on the way home. We came to New York and nothing. It wasn't working because we were listening to them. I swear to you.
Remember who your first guest was? Comedian?
home. Oh God.
You, Nick Dipaolo.
It was fucking Nick.
I wish I took that more serious than appearance.
Nick was our first comic in New York. I do remember that. And you were an LA guy at the time.
Literally, you were here a week.
Right.
And I'm like, fucking, nobody knows Emin. Nobody knows me.
That's amazing, right?
Cut to 8 minutes later, once again, another bridge burnt.
What happened was
Fucking handled my career like a real mamaloo.
what happened was like we were there at least how many months? 3 or 4 months probably.
Yeah,
and they needed results right away.
We
'cause
weren't
the
getting any
station was
heat.
hurt.
So
we had no
so
heat.
you took a shit in a church or something? What did you do?
Oh.
That came a little later.
We were driving home and I'm looking at it. I'm like, this ain't working, man.
We got to do something.
And we got to do something. And we just decided we can't listen to anything
like,
they're
let's
saying.
not listen
We have
to-
nothing to lose. We're not going to play that horseshit music anymore. If we have to, we're going to fucking goof on it and just be ourselves. Be ourselves
yeah.
was the key. And we went in the next day and people were like,
It's
what
always the key.
What the fuck? And then
really is.
And then we all of a sudden saw a bump in the ratings, and then the rest is history. But we were just about done in New York. We were in trouble.
we were talking to each other.
How many years?
They don't give you time at all.
know.
3 months.
You know
Tell me
the
about it. They
bullshit.
give you a ratings book.
I said a year early. I think I was on for 5.5 months.
Yeah.
I've said it to Nick over the years.
They
The
do
guy,
that to
this
you.
guy belongs on radio, but
Yep.
they don't get it. So we were running out of time. I think we might have had 3 months left.
We were
tops.
we were talking. I remember we were saying like look, we could fucking go out in a fizzle by doing what they want, playing the
go out with a
music,
band.
taking these short breaks that they want us to take, or we can fucking do whatever the fuck we want to do, whatever we think is fun and funny
Right.
and shit like that.
'Cause we made it work in
And then
Boston,
they could
so-
fire
Yeah, you
us
did.
because we fucking aren't listening to them. But at least we're not going to fizzle out like
Dude.
oh well, another radio team that couldn't make it in New York.
Everything
And that was it.
Everything that worked in Boston, we decided when we got to New York to ignore.
that changed fucking overnight. It was amazing.
I mean, we got hired by a legendary radio station. We were like, holy fuck. So we were
blowing off music and then doing longer fucking talk breaks and just fucking not paying attention to the playlist.
Breaking CDs because we're like, fuck this. We're not playing this shit anymore.
Like, Rod Stewart, if you want my body and you think I'm sexy. And we're like, no, we're not playing that.
We started yelling at everybody, the PD, the GM. The GM would come in with a bat. An actual bat.
That's right.
Saying how ridiculous it is because we spent. I would love to find the.
At that point, it was.
I would love to find the break,
Herman
but
from upstairs.
All we had to do one day was play Rod Stewart. Do you think I'm sexy for this dumb fucking promotion they were doing? And me and Ant decided we're not fucking doing it. And so we spent 10 minutes trying to decide who would be the pussy that would fucking push the button to start the dumb song.
Yeah, I'm not pushing it. Yeah.
And then we try to get the cleaning lady involved. And
maybe
she'll push it. And then the general manager came down with a bat, like, what the fuck are you guys doing? I'm like, then you fucking push the button. We're not pushing it.
With a bat?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah, the fucked up thing was he left the bat in the studio. Oh. And then we wound up playing baseball with the CDs we didn't want to play.
We destroyed this. We destroyed this. We destroyed
the pitch.
You remember what we destroyed? Which pissed off a lot of people, but we had to go with an artist that would piss off people to get them talking.
Was it Bruce?
Bruce Springsteen. We destroyed his entire fucking catalog one day.
They had to go out and buy some more Bruce.
The entire catalog, one after another. We would pitch to each other, and we would just smash the CDs. That was what we did one afternoon.
Not fucking, wow, we're setting the world on fire.
Oh, I know,
but it sure as shit wasn't.
But for that,
and the next song.
But for that radio station, it was over the top ridiculous.
How many songs did you have to play an hour?
Oh my God! They had us playing probably 12. Yeah. And then you have to squeeze in the commercial. So
it gave us, how to do that.
It gave us maybe 7 minutes an hour, something like that.
7 minutes an hour to talk
and try to do
and then
something.
We just started blowing them off. Said fuck it, we ain't doing that. Fuck that.
And you get a bump in the rating.
Yeah, and then they were like,
"Here's a lesson for you kids."
Little bump, and then we're like, okay, this is working. And then they were a little happier because like, wait a minute.
Yeah,
but we were lucky though because the station was so desperate they allowed us to be just dicks.
Yeah.
If it was an established station and we were doing that, we would have been fucked. But we knew we sort of weren't fucked, that we could take those chances. If that makes sense.
Yeah, it kind of
makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Very smart. Glad you had that conversation.
And look where we are now, people.
We were on the way home.
Jocktober.
We were on the way home to our personal lives, and that wasn't really
mine was a treat,
great.
Going home to the ex-wife.
So we're sitting there like depressed.
Pleasure that was.
We were kicking ass in Boston, and now we might be out of fucking radio now.
Opie was my on-air. Opie was my on-air partner, and fucking the good Captain Morgan was my off-air partner. I could deal with that fucking ex-wife. Her with her fucking divorce lawyer, Dominic Barbara. Ha ha, Dominic, what happened? He got fucking arrested the other day.
2 days ago.
Choking a bitch. He was fucking choking a bitch.
Allegedly.
Huh? That's what he was arrested for.
Yeah, that's what he was arrested for.
And the girl he was with, she was arrested too because she drove to the precinct to report him drunk off her ass. So they arrested her for D-Week.
But should she?
He's hanging out with great company.
Honest to God.
Yeah.
He came to my show down at Sag Harbor.
How long ago?
This is 5 years ago.
Yeah. When he was still had the facade up. But he still had the fucking fake.
Look at what he looks like
That's
now.
him real. That's the real Dominic right there.
Crazy eyes.
He's crazy. He's
crazy
fucking
eyes.
Nassau's finest with the mustache is hauling him in. Good. Fuck you.
What does he look like there?
He does look like someone, like a fucking mafioso.
Yeah, he does. He looks like a fucking banana.
He's fucking the chin. He's Vincent the Chin.
Those guys didn't play.
Looks like Martin Mull after a bender.
Couldn't happen to a nicer guy. That fucking prick. I gave him hundreds of thousands of dollars.
That's my worst
in
nightmare.
legal fees.
I think I'd have to whack the wife.
Yeah. Yeah. I like that. Never crossed your mind. Yeah. I never thought about killing my ex-wife. But
holy shit!
No.
What a great setup! Because here comes the butt part.
I never thought about killing my ex-wife.
That's the next word.
But
there it is.
The thought of a horrid, maybe accident happening.
A real accident or a fake accident?
No, a real
a real accident.
Like if she was driving and something happened, or fucking something fell on her head.
Or if a bolt of lightning were to strike her.
Will they bring you back your money?
I wouldn't have been all that upset about it.
I'm
Put
sure
it that
you-
way.
sure. I mean,
it's one of those things where that divorce was so evil.
Yeah.
It was the darkest, doomiest, gloomiest
that a
fucking
lot.
part of my life. And to have that fat fuck lawyer staring at me every time in court.
How'd she afford him? He's a pretty high
Because
profile.
I paid for it.
He had to
Oh,
pay
see,
her fees.
I had to
How's
get the
that- how's
shitty
that
lawyer
fair?
because she got the good lawyer.
So
and
he
I
had to pay for
pay
another.
him
He had to
to
pay for
fuck me in the ass.
Yeah, sorry. It,
No,
it infuriates me
The
to
laws
this day.
seem a little fucking twisted.
You think a little lopsided?
It was.
But they want equal
insane.
rights everywhere else.
And then he
How
kept,
does that make sense?
He kept postponing and
All or
postponing
nothing.
and postponing and postponing because they wanted me to sign my new deal so he could go,
Look at all of my.
Yeah,
Your
now she
Honor,
gets that.
Look at all the money he makes. His future earning
potential. In radio, your future earning potential could be zero if you say, have sex in a church.
This could be our last show. We don't know.
Ah!
I don't think so.
I think we're all right.
Yeah, the Rocktober thing.
The Rocktober thing put us over the top.
Jocktober, I
We're
mean.
good for a fucking...
On a Rocktober.
Some are saying that you owe us a make good for the Fred Travellini stuff.
Is it a wash here? What the
Is it a
fuck
wash?
happened?
You find out how to pull those clips. Trust me. This guy's a genius at making people look like a doofus. I saw Travellini 80 times. Really, he's a punchline in a Richard Lewis joke, so he was famous. I mean,
Yeah,
he was
he
a
had to be.
punchline, but
Good singer,
You
too.
saw him, Anthony.
Of
Come on, he
course,
did
I
great
know.
impressions.
When did he go away? Did he die or
Oh,
is
yeah,
he
he
just?
died. He died a
He
few
did
years
die.
ago, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, he did.
Oh, yeah, Freddie's got all those people that
terrible.
you notice?
Yeah. What the fuck?
I mean,
Travellini
like
wasn't
Don
that old.
Meredith and Tom Brookshire, Pat Summerall's gone, Art
Andy
Donovan.
Dunn.
All my
Art
these-
Donovan just died.
Yeah.
He was hilarious
I
on
know.
Letterman, obviously.
I
Everyone, a lot of people remember him from
Yeah,
Letterman.
I'd ask him to pull a clip of it, but Jesus Christ. Maybe Donovan taking a dump or something.
We felt so guilty we stayed late, Nick. See
I
what
know.
we do?
And you didn't have to do
No,
that,
we
guys.
kind of
did.
You
Oh,
did not.
We were kind of
I was
agreeing
singing
with
you.
you.
Come
We
on.
run out of here at 10 for the most part.
I know you do.
although
You
the-
didn't
Amazing.
go.
No,
We didn't,
no.
we didn't give you the best material, but the jokes were
Yeah,
still
you
there.
did.
The
But I
jokes were
don't
still
care what
there.
you're talking
The
about.
jokes were still there.
This is my way of playing. I mean,
We got Nick
that was my
Dipaolo
angle.
on,
Hey, you fucked me.
Hey, don't worry
Let
about
me
it.
give
I'm in radio. I have a podcast coming out.
Exactly.
Middle of October.
which is
wait for
very
that.
exciting. Nick Dipaolo's podcast, I'm telling you right now, is going to be really good.
I'd like to do it
uncensored.
someday, Nick.
It's going to be really
I would
good.
like to do
What, are you
your
kidding me?
podcast.
You want to do the first one with me?
He was really good on the radio, and he'll be, I'm telling you, it's going to do very
It'll
well.
be fun. I'll be
It's
uncensored.
nickdip.com for a lot of your shit. Nick
Yeah.
Dipaolo on Twitter.
Yep.
Every Wednesday at Caroline's in the month of October, Nick's going to be doing a 9 o'clock show. That's huge. And then he's got
Yeah, I'm
other
gonna go
dates.
Wednesday, definitely.
Bananas Comedy Club, Poughkeepsie, New York, October 5th.
That's this Saturday night.
Oh, yeah, that's right around the corner, duh. And
The following Saturday in
Cincinnati, Ohio, the Ballroom.
at the Tap Theater.
October
The
19th.
Ballroom.
And then Helium in Buffalo. I think they'll come out in Buffalo to see Nick Dipaolo. Absolutely.
I do good, Buffalo.
I could vouch for that area. They love you up
Yeah,
there.
I always sold tickets.
That's
up there.
October 31st. Halloween?
Is it? Oh, I can't be playing on Halloween.
Is that a Halloween
I gotta
day?
stay
Yeah,
home. How am I gonna poison the kids in Westchester?
So you're going to have to be dealing with a lot of costumes
Oh, great.
at your show.
I'm having a Halloween party this year, too, so everybody might want to.
Yeah?
I'll let you know what
Are
the
you?
date is and everything.
Oh, for
I have
Christ's sake.
what day is
Aren't
Halloween?
you too old for a Halloween party?
No, that's a good holiday.
It's just a good excuse.
To see the
what
girls
day
all
is Halloween
slutty.
on this this year?
Thursday?
It's it's a thirsty Thursday.
All right, so then should I have it the weekend? Well, the weekend before is way too early.
So why don't you just do...
Nobody dresses up 2 days after Halloween.
Yeah, what if we take the show off on Friday
What do you
and
mean,
do it
gay guys
Halloween
do?
night?
Yeah.
Because other people have real jobs.
I picked that.
You got to go Friday at...
1985. Me and my roommate picked up two girls that would dress like pandas.
Wow.
At a nightclub, they looked adorable, and then fucking I woke up the next morning, all the makeup was off. Oh my God, it was about a four and a half. I was trying to put her ears back on. Fucking
That panda makeup's adorable.
Holy shit!
You know, once it comes
I
off.
went to bed with a cute little bear. I woke up with a fucking Wolverine. Yo, motherfucker!
You got to do it Friday.
Friday's the
Because
day?
Halloween's on a Thursday, people will chill and wait for Friday for
All
the
right.
big party.
And it's Friday.
I'll be in Buffalo.
Friday. God
Dying to
damn
see
it.
that castle of yours.
I know, you got to come
No,
by,
you
man.
can fly back. Oh, the whole weekend you're going to be out there.
Send that helicopter remote control thing up to Helium.
I'll send it up to Helium.
Grab the back of my shirt.
Lift you up, take you there.
Bring me home.
My fucking drone.
All right, Nick.
All right, thank you, fellas.
What a blast.
Seriously.
I got to get my kid to school, so I got to get out of here.
Troy Kwan, thanks for stopping in and saying a few words. It was the first time Troy's spoken on the air in quite a while.
Yep.
Back in, what was that, the 9 o'clock hour?
We were able to save one of our guys. He was so fired.
He was so fired.
What did you do?
He was
so
yelling.
fired.
He was yelling gay shit.
He was yelling. Yeah. Screaming at another
gay
employee,
shit. Right.
speculating as to his sexuality and using all the righteous words.
Our argument is obviously he wouldn't, yell that shit or think that way outside the studio.
If it's on air, who cares?
If
If
it's
he's
on
saying
air,
that in the hallway, it's he's my
course.
hero. But
I was going to say, I thought it was the other way around.
Yeah, exactly.
What really got him
cubicle.
What really got him in trouble was he called a guy crazy.
Well, that's true. Crazy or insane.
A crazy gay guy.
I actually thought he was gone. I thought we were fucked on that one. But
what came down was, all right, he could have a job. He got suspended. But then when he came back, it was like, here's the ruling now. He is not to speak on air until further notice.
Which sucks because he did really
we like
good stuff
having
for us.
Troy on, and he did some fun stuff.
And who's going to be the guy that says, okay, further notice is over?
I know, because they ain't going to.
Because then they have to vouch for him if he does fuck up. So obviously he'll never be able to talk on our show again. Maybe Tim could figure it out, though.
He's taking a vow of silence like a monk.
Who's the fucking GM? Adam Lambert? Listen.
Listen. Well, Greenstein did the right thing on this one.
Shit.
And he helped us save Troy. All right, Sam's going to do a little after show before.
It'll be 4 minutes long today about.
All right.
Really?
With spots and
because
I
you
cut into your time, makes up for those shitty clips.
You didn't take a break.
How many breaks did we do today?
2.
That's it?
You didn't take the break at 9. You started Jocktober and ran through. I loved it.
What are you guys, nuts?
I know, we're crazy
whoa,
like
whoa,
that.
Whoa, with the N
Thank God it was all quality.
Same show where we
say nuts?
entertainment.
Same show where we had to be on the clock and do 1 minute at a time in between records.
Right here. We're great friend away from the Shirley area.
And now Topo Gigio.
You fucking puppet. You.
Jose Jimenez.
Did you hear Jackie Mason was there when when Jackie Mason got in trouble on the Ed Sullivan show? John Biner was outside.
John Biner was there?
Biner heard Ed Sullivan yelling at him.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
Biner tell that
no,
story?
That's great.
He's standing outside the green room. He heard Ed Sullivan. You're a little Jew cocksucker. You'll never work in this town again. You.
He was really
Oh, my God.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Of course, Biner does the best Ed Sullivan you've ever
Yeah.
You know, is he alive?
Biner?
John's still with us.
No,
yeah, he's still there.
God, was he fucking funny years
All
ago. I'd watch him.
Odd Couple.
Yeah, yes.
Played the guy in the garage. At
That's
the Odd
who he
Couple.
was. Yeah, on the Odd Couple, he was brilliant.
Unbelievable. Well,
John
all right.
Biner.
Now I'm torturing you guys.
Uh-oh, now look. He's
Hey, we got John Biner.
turning on some
Boy,
John.
you really got this rock and roll thing off the ground. Come back on our show.
The mannerisms.
Here he's going to sing a little song about, well, I'll let him tell you about it. Elvis.
Why is he always singing impressions?
Hold it, boys, hold it, boys, hold it, boys, hold it, boys. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for that warm reception you gave to me,
Oh, my God.
a singer from America. I'd also like to say that for all you newcomers come up here, you don't have to.
He did it again
go
to me.
along here.
He did it again! He did it again! Sam is comedy kryptonite. Holy shit!
The great Nick Dipaolo. Love you, miss you, buddy. See you later. Love you, miss you.
Thanks so much.